All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that stream preview screen as well as some of that music. It's time to get into some quick battles. It's been a while. I just got back from visiting my grandparents about 6 or 7 hours away, so that was why there wasn't much going on over the weekend. But yeah, it's time. Hey, Professor Pone, Unicorns, man, we got everyone. We got Lady Turin up in here running shop. The love of my life. Yeah, chat's getting wild. You guys got a bunch of new emojis too. So yeah. It's time. That Steven Seagal emoji? Yeah, you guys have a Steven Seagal emoji now. Yeah. Isn't that good? Yeah. That's right. Mighty Mage Kronk. I agree with that assessment. Let me get some lights on in here and we'll queue up for a battle. Hey, how's it going, Elmar? Yeah, we'll do some Bretonnia today. I always like to play the factions that are perceived as the worst. I feel like that's how you get better at the game. So, yeah, Bretonnia, we'll get him some action. I should have live streamed my Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, some dude, what's up? Well, the Professor Bone, he got me. You son of a bitch. All right, who do we play? Who do you want to play? I guess we'll just play Warriors of Chaos for now. That'd be fun. You got Steven Seagal. You got them all, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, he's playing the Vamps. Let's see here. Let's go with Kolek. Yes. I think it's time to crush some stars. We're gonna be the Star Crusher. Let's get this guy. Oh yeah, I think we got to go with these guys. It's gonna be so much fun. I love using Chosen. Yeah. Hopefully he's not stream sniping. Make an Arnold and Carl Weathers handshake from the Predator. That I looked for it. If you can find a good one, go ahead and email it to me because the emoji like shrinks it down so much that you can barely get any like real value out of it. At least from my experience. Let's go with fire. That'll be fun. Hey, I'm glad you liked the intro. I know Professor Pone gets me. Hey, Furious Nick. How's it going, man? All right. Do you want to go with the Piercing Bolts of Burning? Full Chosen? Stream sniped. Yeah, Pone gets me every time. We're going to go with Chosen and Kolek. Maybe cut one. And do we want to get like a second Shaggoth and just go full Shaggoth beatdown? That could be kind of fun. Like a very elite army. We probably want something in the back though. Maybe some Aspiring Champions just so we have some like magic damage in case he gets a little crunk. Yeah. Yeah, if I face dinosaurs, I'll play Wood Elves. And make sure to remind me, please. Yeah, the Belagar campaign, I'm going to be filming part 2 this week. So you guys will be in for a treat. So I'm wondering if the Chosen are really the way to go here. Or if we want to go with like more... I feel like the Chosen are going to be good. The one thing we have to watch out for is like Winds of Death. Because if he gets a really good Winds of Death on us, we're going to get wrecked. We're going to get Shrek'd. Hey, bro. The Pone, he's caught me again. All right, so I always like this matchup because it's an excuse to use Chosen, who are incredibly fun. Papa Kolek's coming in deep. He's coming in hard in the paint with his beatdown squad. Hopefully Pone's ready. He's probably going to bring Helm Gorst. He always brings the Gorst. Any chance of some Beastmen? Oh, heck yeah. Beastmen are one of my favorite factions. I was playing Beastmen before it was cool, guys. Back when people used to say they were terrible, I always thought they were good. Yeah. Lady Turin, my lovely fiance, and I, her and I, and then Professor Pone and Gobbo King, we used to play, like, Heroes of Might and Magic 3 together. It was so much fun when I was living in Poland. Those were the most glorious times, and we would just be, like, sitting there drinking coffee and just laughing it up with the guys. Hey, Anthony, thanks for the donation, man. Oh, I have a new donation thing. You guys are going to see it. The Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, where's my sound? Why isn't no sound coming out here? It's weird. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, you get to see the Macho Man donation. Oh, man. This is tripping me out because this is the last time Pone and I actually fought. This was, let me make sure my game sound is on. Is it on? Okay. We're good. Yeah, last time Pone and I fought, yeah, I'm going to play all the historical titles that come out after Warhammer. So I'm not going to go back and play Rome, but I will be playing the ones that come up after that. So I'll be playing like Thrones of Bretonnia, or whatever. Thrones of Bretonnia. No, it's not Bretonnia. I'll be playing that. I'll be playing whatever the next titles are. I don't know what they are, so... They took our jobs. Macho Man Randy Savage. I can't even do the Macho Man, you know? Macho Man is the man. He's the best. Man, I love the glory days of that. But anyways, what I was saying is that Pwn and I actually fought. Last time we fought, it was on this map. Like, and it was the exact same matchup. I think it was Chaos versus Vampire count. So we'll see if he's able to handle the Shaggoths. It's pretty hard for the Vamps, but I mean, they can do it. They just have to use Terrorgeists. We'll get the Aspiring Champions to kind of like be lurking in the back here, which should be fine. Aspiring Champions are like, if he decides to get like a group of Karen Wraiths, you'll really appreciate having them for sure. So let's get these guys here. Give our little Chaos Death Ball, and yeah. All right, let's give him some time to set up. You don't bring all squigs, please. Yeah, Italian Spartacus was playing Rome. He was, yeah. I think he was playing the new one that's coming out. Victorian era, that would be interesting. I don't really know. I mean, I'm game. I'm gonna play any title they release. So, but Warhammer's always gonna be my favorite. Like when Warhammer 3 comes out, oh man, it's gonna be. I mean, they're gonna have some great DLC for this one, I'm sure too. Like we'll probably get like, I would imagine like Tomb Kings and other things like that. So, yes. If he brings Al Gorst, I think I should just like give a global warming will kill all my Chaos Warriors. I just lose the match instantly if he brings Al Gorst. He invented the internet, you know. Yeah, Aaron B said it at the exact same time. Oh man. So yeah, Al Gorst did invent the internet. Hey, Revivification Crystal. Welcome, man. I feel like you named yourself that just so I would struggle saying your name. Revivification Crystal. I think that was the ideology there when you subscribed to my channel. I love it. Alright, so we got Burning Skull. I'm a little bit rusty, guys, so bear with me. Where is this guy? Where is the Pwn Man? Okay, so he's got some Cryptors. Oh, spooky Cryptors. But we have a lot of Halberds to deal with those guys. So hopefully we'll be fine in that respect. Let's kind of line up on the river. He's probably going to be rolling dirty with the Gorst. And I hate this map so much. I hate these trees. Neither of us have Aquatic, so we're both going to take some sort of a penalty from fighting in the river, I think. But maybe we'll actually sit back here and just kind of hit him with Lord of the Storm and our other abilities and stuff. Until we come from the lands of the ice and snow. Well, yeah, I'm not playing Norska, but close enough. Chaos comes from the north, so it all works out. So we could use a Shaggoth to go see what's going on. We don't really have to worry about like Nets of Hammertalk or anything. But what does he got? He's got some of these Cryptors who are too big to hide in the forest. I don't want to send my caster. Oh, the trap is sprung. The Blood Knights cometh. Hey Anthony, thank you again for the donation, brother. Yeah, Macho Man he'll appear at your beckoning call. And maybe I'll make more Macho Man stuff for the channel. So okay. So let's send Kolek over here to kind of see what's going on. He's pretty big. He can trot across the water pretty efficiently. So he's got aquatic hooves. Look at the aquatic hooves. He's got this. Aquatics is OP. All right, let's see what Pwn's got going on in here. I'm doing a little scout in action. Kolek's really fast too. So oh no, the Cryptors, they come in. Okay, Sternsman. He does have some ethereal units in the front line, so that's why you bring Flaming Sword of Ruin in this matchup. And Lord of the Storm is going to be good as well. So 196 troops. Oh yeah, he's here in the footsteps. So I could use a Burning Skull or something, but I don't know. Engaging on the water here is... I don't want to fight on the water. I never like doing that. So granted, we do have Shaggoths, so we could just kind of like reposition here. What is the penalty we get from this? Okay, so he's marching forward right now. I think he's going to be coming across the river. Let's see. Here he comes. Here comes the forces of the dead. So we'll march out to meet him. We'll be gentlemen about it. It's fine. I think. Yeah, we'll just kind of like park right here. I think that should be okay. I don't know if we're going to get the penalties, but the Karen race, man, okay, that's an interesting one. So let's get these Aspiring Champions over here. Have them go intercept these guys, and Kolek can go ahead and... Oh, who does he have? Oh no, Heinrich Kepler. He has Heinrich. I hate these trees. It's so annoying. Okay, so we can command from this angle, so we might as well... Actually, we should have charged those guys, but it's not a big deal. Okay, we'll get our caster in here as well. Let's get these guys going here, and we can get one group going right here as well. And Kolek just needs to get in there and beat that ass. He needs to just start crunk slapping some of these guys right here. So great. So let's get those guys here. We definitely want to drop the Flaming Sword in this area, which is going to be very important. And good. So let's grab Kolek now. We want him to just be hunting Heinrich Kemmler. Like, he needs to beat that old man, evil Gandalf ass right now. Right, so go ahead and push through, Kolek. Let's get you in there, buddy. Seems like the fight's going pretty well. Oh, looks like he's casting some evil magic. It's too late to get away. I maybe could have dodged that. Well, it's a decent Winds of Death. It did some pretty good work, but Heinrich's going to get whomped on by Kolek. Oh, that's just brutality. All right, let's go ahead and retaliate. And what do we want to hit? We probably want to go ahead and cast this right here. I hate when that happens. Okay, here we go. Just like this. Okay, great. So now we get that Burning Skull. Heinrich's almost dead. So we're going to cast the Burning Skull right down this line. Oh, look at the roasting. He's getting cooked like a Christmas ham. Alright, so we're going to fight these Cryptors right here. Just keep working on the Cryptors with the Shaggoths because they do have that anti-large bonus. And we'll go ahead and give Kolek some buffs. And you can see he's pulling in his units to support, which is really a very, very solid idea. But I feel like we're in pretty good shape. The Blood Knights are going to come in, but they're just going to run into Chosen with Halberds. So then we just pull Kolek back and just kind of cycle him around and try and be a little bit aggressive. So let's go ahead and use the Forbidden Rod. We can have him support right here, and now we can start hitting on this Necromancer right here. Oh, yeah, so let's grab this guy and see if we can just gimp this Necromancer real quick. We don't want to get caught up in all those, like, anti-large units. Oh, Kolek almost one-shotted that guy. That was insane. All right, so we need to pull back through right now. This other Shaggoth, we can have him just kind of pop the Necromancer, and then Kolek can go ahead and run over here and start working on Heinrich again. So we're just kind of, like, using our formation to protect ourselves. Let's go ahead and cast the Flaming Sword of Ruin, which is just going to make, let's see what it, 540 right now, and let's see, oh, 574, that's heavy duty. So opponent's going to have to keep pulling back. Oh no, we knocked Heinrich away. That's not good. That's not what we want. Okay, so we're pulling back right now. Let's do this and get Kolek working on this Krell. Oh, that's actually Krell. I feel like Krell's going to disappear anyway, so it's kind of a waste of our effort to go after him. So let's go ahead and pull back across this way, see if there's any good targets for us. It looks like our caster actually did get routed off, and we can just go after his Lord right now. He's a little bit in the open. This other Shaggoth, we want to be working on the Cryptors, because those are, you know, one of the bigger armor-piercing threats. He does have a ton of Blood Knights right here, which is a little bit scary. So where do we want to use this Lord of the Storm? He does have some Skeleton Spearmen over here, and let's go ahead and use it on that pocket. Great. So we're going to run back through. It looks like he's able to kind of get our caster here. So let's go ahead and use the Burning Skull. Again, it looks like he's going to terror us, which is pretty good. But we're in good shape, I think. Like, our Shaggoths are cleaning up shop, so I think we can just kill him right now, because the Blood Knights are a little bit wrapped up right here. So if we grab both of our Shaggoths, and let's go after this dirty old man and just beat him down if we can. But bounce power is starting to come in our favor. It's going pretty good. And the Chosen are just holding. I mean, Chosen are so much better in Total War Warhammer 2, guys. Like, it's a night and day difference. So Flaming Sword of Ruin, if we can get that off before he routes us. Oh man, he really should have chased that guy off for sure. So we're going to work here on the dirty old man and see if we can kind of pound him down into the ground. Let's go ahead and run Kolek back, and we can just use our other Shaggoth here. And if we want to use a Burning Skull, I think that might be okay. So let's go ahead and pop it right here. Down the line, we'll re-engage here on Krell. And this Shaggoth can keep pushing through. Oh, can we get him? Oh yeah, burn through those fodder units. God, I love the Burning Skull. It's such a cool ability. So his formation's kind of collapsing over here, so let's get this Shaggoth and run it over here. We'll keep chasing this dirty old man right here, and then we can go ahead and get Kolek doing it. But look at the Chosen. I mean, Winds of Death did some pretty good work, but yeah. And guys, I'll look at chat as soon as the battle's over. The Pwn is a good player, so I have to focus against the mighty Pwn man. So Heinrich's just getting like dragged through the swamp by Kolek. Come on, whoop him. Oh, down he goes. All right, so the dirty old man has been done. His days of harassing the youth are over. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, GG to Pwn. He got that dirty dog got me again. Next time I fight him, I'll use someone else. Maybe he can snipe me again this stream. Yeah, YouTube's been trolling. They flag every video for demonetization. And then basically how it works is they'll flag it, and then you have to like protest it, and then that can take like a day, up to a day, like sometimes like 3 days. And yeah, so it just kind of like screws up your posting schedule. Look at Krell. Look at him just being a true boss. Yes. All right, so let's see here. Lady turns here in chat. The Mustard Tiger. Yes. And Krell's just getting beaten down by all these big Shaggoths. They're just having their way. You can see what he says. GG. The Chosen are actually good. Like, I love that you can use Chosen in like a serious sense. Oh, that Chosen got the killing blow right there. Look at him. He's like full samurai mode with the way he's holding his deal. Yes. All right. So now it's time for some other matchups. So we got Chaos out of the way. Elbow drop irks. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we'll play some Greenskins. I'd like to. We'll see what matchups we can get. Well, I love YouTube as a platform, and honestly, they treat me well. Like, I mean, without YouTube, I wouldn't be able to do this for a living. You know, it would be, what would you be doing? I'd have to start my own website. I'd have to then do the marketing and SEO to get people to that website. It's a lot, and they do a lot of that. So, I mean, on that same note, I am very grateful to YouTube, but, you know, they have some issues to work on. But who doesn't? I mean, yeah, it sucks Norsk is delayed, but whatever. We'll survive. You know, I still enjoy the game as it is, but when we get Norsk, it'll be awesome. And, you know, Creative Assembly, I love, you know, working with Creative Assembly on, you know, on the free-for-all tournaments and all this other stuff. Their staff are amazing people. They're really, really good people. Yes. And, yeah, no complaints. So we're in queue right now, just waiting for another match. You know, Sean O'Dwyer, my review of Total War 2 is a little bit different because I only play multiplayer really, so And I love the multiplayer. I think there's a few things that could be fixed. Like, I think when you queue up for a game like this, you should have to pick your race. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to switch in stance. Like, right now, they should have this. You have your races at the top. You click who you want to play, and you find match. As soon as that happens, you get a, you'll see who your opponent's playing, but you can't switch races. Then I think you add a 15 to 30 minute dodge penalty. So if people dodge, or some other thing, like you lose rank if you dodge, to de-incentivize people from doing that. So, yeah. Hellblaster Vel again. Yes, we're trying to get some quick battles here. This stupid found match bug. And don't worry, guys. I'll make sure to put what's it called, tags and all the goodies. Or so what is that? What are those things called? Timestamps. Yeah, no, I understand, John Boom. I know why they get flagged, because it's a very big platform, and thousands and hundreds of thousands of hours of content are uploaded every second. And the ads are like they didn't used to screen every video, right? So what would happen is you'd get these really like controversial. Oh, we're facing an otter. Let's go the Greenskins. And so, for Greenskins versus Beastmen. No, this is a weird matchup. I don't know if I've done this one. All right. So yeah. So anyways, like they needed a system that would be able to handle all that, which I completely understand the direction they're going. Oh, Greenskins versus Dwarfs. All right. Oh, you guys are in for a treat. Nope. You guys are getting a mass Gobbo Vanguard, I think. Hopefully he's not watching. Well, man, what do we want to do? Maybe we'll do Mass Goblin Vanguard. Hold on a sec. So, when I do funny builds like this, I don't want my opponents to see. So we'll go ahead and we'll drop this bad boy over. All right, hold on. All right, close enough. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So you guys will get to see. I might do some black orcs and mix it up and get a little bit crazy, but yeah. So, they have to have a system. Macho Man Thorgrim Grudge Bearer. That's actually really good. Oh, man, I love it. Okay. So yeah. Just pure Savage Orcs with Wurzog. Yeah. Playing Greenskins with a Dwarf pick. I think you forgot to finish your sentence. You were going to say that's a grudgeon. I think that was your plan, brother. Okay, so we got some of these guys. Man, you guys are really going to enjoy this build, though. It's going to be really fun. So, prepare yourselves for the pure bliss you're about to experience. It's just a thing of glory, is all I have to say. How do you see what you are choosing, Caspian? I can see what I'm choosing. You guys just aren't able to because I have a screen blocker up. Because a couple times, whenever I try funny builds that are a little bit out of the box, that they can be hard countered by certain tactics very easily. I've been stream sniped in the past, and I like to, play it safe there. Turin, is your name from... no, my middle name is actually Turin, but I'm a huge fan of that as well. The Silmarillion is freaking awesome, so... yes, good, Anakin, good. Get some of these guys, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And, you know what, guys? We're just about ready. Oh, man, this build is a thing of beauty, guys. It's a beaut. It's a beaut. There might be some hogs in this build. There may be some hogs. We'll see if the excellent otter can handle it. Krell? Yeah, Pone. Pone, I thought Krell would be able to do a little bit more too. But the Chosen battle line was really resilient. But what you did, Pone, with using the Winds of Death, that's the right direction to go. Like, had your Winds of Death, like, clipped that second Chosen formation, I think you could have collapsed me pretty hard. And also, Pone, I really like the way you were using your Blood Knights to, like, kind of screen in the back line. They did a really, really good job. So, yeah, so we can turn that off now. Okay, it's time. You like the Steven Seagal? Yeah, guys, and if you guys sponsor, you get access to Steven Seagal and Arnold Schwarzenegger emojis. So, get hyped. Yeah, it is a really cool middle name. I'm very grateful to my parents. All right, guys, so here's the plan. We have a bunch of goblins. We're just doing a big old dirty Vanguard, and it's going to be a thing of beauty. So let's get these guys here. Line them up like so. We can get some Skulkers over here. Get some Skulkers over here. So we're going all Gobbo. Yeah, it's Turin. Well, that's actually how my name's pronounced too, but a lot of people just mess it up, so I just kind of simplify it. Like, it's Turin. That's how you say my middle name. And the name of my channel, if you really want to get technical about it. But, it is what it is. It's cool. It's actually Italian ancestry. I'm Italian and Irish mostly. Yes, good. All right, so we got our Vanguard here. We have this Stalker squad here, this one here. And we can go ahead and forward. This is going to be a lot of control groups and a lot of fussing and microing. which is a little bit stressful. We got the Tief Robbers here, and the Mangy Marauders can also be here as well. So we're very close to our opponent. It's gonna be aggressive. Yes, we are. Exactly the build you defeated 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, you guys like this army? Tief Robbers, Goblins, and we're like he's probably up on this hill because the Dwarfs, you know, they have an inclination for hills and stuff. And a lot of people don't know this. The Goblin Great Shaman, this guy on his little Pimp Wolf, he can actually Vanguard deploy, so he can start off like right up in your opponent's face. Yes. Yeah. Hopefully you. Hey, Speak No Evil, what's up, man? I actually casted your game and I have it in queue, so stay tuned. Uh-oh, my brother's lurking in the other room. I hear him in the shadows. Ah, Dawi, prepare yourselves. The stalker's coming for you. All right, so we got to be really quick on our like advance here, because we don't want to like waste any time. So we're gonna just go ahead and do a general engagement. We'll get these guys focusing these coilers, these guys focusing these ones. He can kind of just Netflix and chill a little bit. These guys coming around the side. Oh, there's so much to micro and goblin builds. It stresses me out. So let's go ahead and charge in there with the Tief Robbers. These guys want to come back here as well, and good. So everything's going to code. We have a big firing line right now. So we're going to go ahead and debuff these guys. A lot of people don't really know what to do. They get caught off guard by these shenanigans, you know. But the rear charge coming in from these Squig Hoppers is going to be real nasty once we get it there. Yes. Oh, look at the Tief Robbers just robbing them teeth. So let's go ahead and push in the back line. We'll pull these guys here. God, man, that is so much firepower. You're getting some heavy lifting in there. So let's go ahead and drop these the Curse of the Bad Moon on those guys and see if we can kind of you know, start shooting them a little bit. We have some Skulkers coming in, and yeah, these guys can charge in here. These guys can charge in here as well. And we want to get these Squigs coming in the back. Just getting freaking hog wild up in here, guys. It's gonna be great. So Skulkers can go here. Skulkers can go here. And yeah, we're in okay shape. Our missile units are getting routed a little bit, so we'll just honestly skirmish back. Like, there's no problem with that. So we can shoot these guys here to get these guys back. And these nasty Skulkers need to get in, but man, his back line is getting munched on, so that is a really good start for us. So we're going to kind of keep charging around our Squigs. We don't want them like to be too stationary. So we have one group here, it looks like, that's a little bit idle. So yeah, we've munched that part of the battlefield pretty well, but we want to just path through and kind of clip all of his formations. Let's check on our boss here. So our archers are back online, so we can start kind of just shooting at these hammers. Let's get these Gobos pathing back in. We can start shooting into here, and yeah, everything's going good. I mean, the Skulkers are slowing things down, dropping the bombs, and he does have a really strong formation here, but we do have our, oh yes, get them. Oh yeah, look at those fanatics just doing work. Our Squig Hoppers in the back just running shop. I'm loving it. It's gonna be hard to crack this guy. Like, the Dawi are pretty hard people to kind of whittle down and finish off. So let's get these Skulkers back in here. Let's pull these ones up over here, and the Tief Robbers need to go rob some teeth on those guys. Let's reform ranks right here, and good. So our archers are online. We can probably start shooting at the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers. We're gonna have to work them down eventually. So, but our Squigs definitely feasted in the back line, and yeah. So okay, it looks like he did get a little bit of a rout going on some of our guys, but he does actually have a relatively isolated lord here. But man, look at that Goblin firepower that's just taking down those Dawi, and that is heavy lifting. Okay, let's pull these guys back, get ready to re-engage them. And whenever you play Goblins, one of the most important things is to always just check for like tons of routing units, because obviously, you know, you're going to have a lot of low leadership units. You can drop Smoke Bomb to kind of slow these guys down. And the Norgrimling's Ironbreakers are just getting kind of munched on right here. They're starting to go down pretty quick. Like, that's the Sundering Armor from the Goblin Fire and like all that other stuff is going to be really good. So those are Dragonback Slayers. I don't think we want any of those, but we can let our Gobos fight Slayers. Like, that's a really good trade for us. So let's go in here, pull these guys back. These Skulkers can go ahead and finish these guys off. And our artillery piece, what do we want to shoot at? I guess we can shoot over here. Let's get the Squigs finishing off those guys, coming back in. And yeah, we're just going to keep our Lord back. We don't want to get too crazy with this. We could cast Curse of the Bad Moon on these guys, which does some decent damage, actually. I mean, it's not the best ability in the world, but, you know, it is what it is. So, yes, Curse of the Bad Moon. There it goes. All right, very good. So Gobos are going to collapse in. Bounce power is very heavily in our favor at this point. We can cast the Itchy Nuisance, and the Tief Robbers need to pull out, but they've done a really good job for us. So Squigs, you guys go ahead and help finish off those Slayers. Man, we have a Doom Blob, like just a Doom Blob of Gobos. He was not prepared to handle such a massive units, you know? Yeah. Hopefully you guys like this one. Oh no, this is the one chance I have to lose, is if he gets my Goblin. Get out of here. Be free. Be free. Look at him on his little shit wolf. I love it. All right, so we have the Rusty Arrows back online, so we can go ahead and start shooting here. But yeah, he's going down to Goblin Town right now, guys. This is a lot of stuff. And most of his stuff is, honestly, we could just like not even engage and just shoot them to death with the arrows, because we have so much firepower here, which is pretty bonkers. Those guys are shattered off. It looks like we do have some Dwarf Warriors up here. We can go ahead and charge with the Tief Robbers and everything. And at this point, we just kind of like swarm and zerg. That's going to be it. Thorgrim, Macho Man, cream of the crop. Yeah, so we're doing good. Let's go ahead and send our little Wolf Rider guy over there to finish him off. Our archers, we don't want to be shooting too much. Let's go ahead and save our ammo at this time. So we'll turn that off, save the ammunition. We do have some Squig Hoppers who routed off in the back, so we can send them up. Skulkers back up. And yeah, looks like he's wavering. He's probably going to get hit with army losses pretty soon. We have our Teeth Robbers robbing some teeth up here. Look at these guys. Let's rob the teeth. Nobody expected the Goblin Inquisition. That was straight up reckless hate. That was definitely some straight hatred. And look at it. Look at our little Gobbo right here. It's just on his little proud wolf. Oh, he actually killed that guy. I killed the man, George. All right, so what do we got? We got Thorgrim here. We don't want to be shooting into that blob because it's probably going to be friendly fire mostly. So we'll go ahead and take them off and just save their ammunition in case it gets a little uglier here. So yeah, we're okay. I mean, we're just kind of zerging. It's going to take a little bit of time. He's steady. So although honestly Thorgrim's a big target, so let's just shoot him down. Screw it. Who cares? The goblins can endure. We get the rest of the arrows shooting in there as well. And do we have any buffs or anything else we can do? Not really. Yeah. It's probably worth it, because Thorgrim's really hard to kill anyway, so we probably just need to pepper him down. Oh no, blasting charges. How dare they? It's like, oh, dwarves are so hard to finish off. They're such a sturdy people. Alright, so let's get up here, have these guys go push up there. Maging Marauders we want to pull in the high ground as well. Teeth Robbers, we can go send them there. And yeah, at this point, like, we can just grab all of our archers and just like have a massive firing line here that's going to finish him off. And yeah, he's going to go down pretty quick to that. So, alright, so where's our boss? Yeah, he's up here fighting some Corlers. Do we have anything coming in here? Yeah, we can go ahead and kite back here. And look at the goblins just getting routed here. Let's pull our missile units back in. Keep shooting at Thorgrim and the company. And do we have any artillery? Yeah, let's make sure to just shoot him with that too. So, flee goblins, flee, you fools! Run, you fools! Oh man, we're completely out of ammunition on these guys. Okay, so we routed his back line. Those Norglings Ironbreakers are still just being an absolute menace to society. So let's get my boss back. And he has, what does he have here? Runesmith. And these rusty heirs need to get back. Skulkers and everyone need to get re-engaged. And yeah, it's hard to crack the dwarves. It's hard. Yeah, the grudge bearer here he's an angry dude, so we can go ahead and pop the itchy nuisance on these guys, which is going to lower their stats pretty substantially. We can go ahead and engage with our lord at this point, start shooting at Thorgrim here, and get these guys all re-engaged here. And we got some Gobbos back here as well. All right, that's going to be it. Army losses. Down to Gobbo Town. GG. Gobbo. Yes. That was something. Yeah, goblins don't care about friendly fire. Well played to Excellent Otter. His army was more like, this was an army that would be really good against Black Orcs. Like, he had AP, he had like the Peak Gate Guard, but like against like sheer numbers like with this, it's gonna be tough. So, all right, so back to chat questions. A Skaven army with nothing but Death Runners and Gutter Runners, so like a Ninja Rat army. I will see. We will see what we can do, my friend. I know that's a grudging for sure, but if anything, we trained the Dawi to be better prepared next time. So, yeah. Hey, how's it going, Alexander from the lands of Poland? Hey, I'm going to be in Poland, man, soon. I'm going to be there on December 19th. I'm flying out to see my lovely lady. Hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Alfredo. Just enjoying this awesome coffee. Still recovering from that Thanksgiving holiday week. Yeah, we can play the Skaven, sure. You guys want Skaven? Want the Skaven? The Skaven blob. Who's he going to play? Oh, the Beastmen. Hey, King. Yeah, I know you. You're in our Discord channel. Right on, man. Hopefully you don't use your hacks. Oh, hey. Sounds good. Yeah, it's Anthony from chat. Awesome, man. So I'm not going to use my screen blocker. I trust him. Corvus Grimm. How much? So does anyone here know about how much gun? No. Oh, know much about guns. Yeah, I don't. I do not. I'm a bit of a noob. All right, so it looks like he's indeed playing Beastmen. No, High Elves. Okay, High Elves versus Skaven is actually a really fun matchup. So we are on a very, very open field map. So this is going to be a place where artillery can really shine. So let's actually go with a very heavy Skaven artillery build. We're going to get these two pieces here. We'll get 2 Stormvermin with halberds to kind of defend those guys. And he's still one of the better choices, Lord Skrolk, I think. Plague Breath, Wither is good. Vermintide is, we can keep maybe these 4. Yeah, that'll give us some pretty good utility, although we'll cut that. Get the Rod of Corruption and all those other goodies. He got me! He got me, George! Peasants versus Lizards? Oh, man, yeah. Dinosaurs are fun to play against. I really do enjoy playing them. All right, so for the front line, what do we want to get? We can get some Plague Monks, which you wouldn't think would be good, but you actually use Wither with Lord Skrulk, and it can be pretty strong. We're going to get this Warp Flock Engineer for his Mortis Engine effect and his Howling Warp Gale, which should be pretty good. 2 artillery is a lot to defend. It is a little bit stressful, but I'm expecting some pretty good infantry, so let's get some Clan Rats maybe. We can get a couple of those. Archery range better out. About your thoughts on who does archery? Oh, the Elves. The Elves do it the best out of all the Elves. The Wood Elves. Yeah, Wood Elves for sure. All right, so Clan Rats, we're going to get some of those guys. We probably want to get Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. 1 group of those, maybe? We need some mass. That's our problem right now. We don't have any, like, army mass. So let's go ahead and cut one of these guys. We can get this. And do we want to cut? If we cut him, do we get enough? Yes, we do. Okay. So our front line's going to be Plague Monks and Clan Rats with 1 group of Sensor Bearers. And then we have these guys, of course. But we're going to use the Storm Vermin to defend our artillery. And hopefully it'll do well for us. Good luck, good luck. This isn't my traditional army. Like, typically, I really like to use Doom Wheels in this matchup. Maybe do we really just want to force a Doom Wheel? I could just cut the Sensor Bearer. I could cut the Sensor Bearer and a Clan Rat, and then that's going to give us enough for a Doom Wheel, which is pretty strong. We would just have to watch out for like dragons and things like that. And we don't have a ton of stopping power either. This is stressing me out, this build. Stress me out, George. It is stressing me out. It's okay. Hopefully Skrulk and the artillery can like kind of do the trick. Okay, let's do it. I don't use any mods, no. Try doing a Dowie-style Skaven build with Storm Vermin. No Plague Monks. No Plague Monks. Plague Monks, you wouldn't think they'd be good against High Elves, but if you use Wither, which is Lord Skrulk's one of his spells, it lowers their armor by like 60, I think, when you overcast it. And the Plague Monks can mincemeat like a lot of their troops. But this is a really open field map, so I was like, let's take advantage of artillery. So again, whenever you're playing multiplayer, guys, you always want to be taking into account your terrain. Like and that's one of the big skills you'll kind of accrue as you play more, is like knowing all the maps and knowing like, okay, on this map, this is going to work, this isn't going to work, etc., etc. So let's get these guys here. Because, like, you know, in Forested Maps, artillery is going to be like 2,000 wasted gold. It's just going to be absolute garbage. So we'll get these guys right here. And, oh, this little, I hate those, like, those, like, terrain things like that. So annoying. Okay. So we'll get this guy right here. We'll get this guy right here. And we're going to have a Storm Vermin escort for each of these. So if he has, like, dragons or dragon princes or anything coming for these guys, we want to be able to kind of defend and really hold those to maximum efficiency. So great. So we'll get these. Let's go ahead and get our Rat Ogres, like so. Get our Doom Wheel in the back. And, yeah, it's time. Most turns content is multiplayer ladder. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. I ride unicorns. Yes, it is time. So yeah, I'm actually facing Anthony from chat. He's the gentleman who donated a couple times, so for the Macho Man. All right. Well, hopefully it goes well for you, bud. You might be able to get me. I'm using a bit of an exploratory build with the Skaven here, so. All right, do it to it. Good luck, dude. Okay, so we got our artillery. Let's go ahead and start shooting here. Look for expensive infantry first. So we do have our Warp Lightning Cannon. You can start shooting at the Phoenix, and then this guy can start shooting at, let's actually go after his missile units. Then we can go ahead and advance like the main line here. We don't want to be shooting at the Illyrian Reaver archers, which actually are pretty strong. But he does have a big Angry Sun Dragon. We don't really have any way to kind of screen these guys out. So do I want to get... Yeah, I think we just kind of have to take that arrow to the face and advance. And what is he using here? Hand of Glory. Oh, that's kind of cool, using Hand of Glory. I like that. So maybe we'll kite back just to kind of get a little bit more value out of our artillery. The dragon is taking a bit of damage. And what is that? A Sun Dragon? And who does he have? He has Tyrion as his lord. How's our artillery doing? It doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Usually, like, I feel like the Skaven artillery has been more accurate for me in the past. And it looks like he has a mage coming up with Apotheosis. But man, that Sun Dragon is getting jacked. Okay, I think it's time to go in. So we'll go ahead and get these guys going here, these guys here, and then just kind of do a bit of a cross engagement in the entire front line. And we can get the Doom Wheel going after these guys, and we probably want to use Wither. Where do we want to use that? I wish I could hit like all of those guys, but yeah, we're basically going to pop Wither on these formations right here. And the Rat Ogres, we can go ahead and kind of like pull back, and we want to get the Rat Ogres fighting against his Cav, so I think we just pull these guys back and just kind of wait and see where he goes with his Cav, so we can actually screen here. In the Mighty Doom Wheel, we want to like do a bit of a crosshatch engagement, and Skrulk needs to go ahead and get Storm Vermin, or some rats in the back line, kind of pressuring. And good, so the Rat Ogres are in position now, so we can go ahead and engage these Silver Helms, and that should be a pretty good matchup for us, especially if we bless them with Filth to get them poisoned. So we do get some Storm Vermin in the back. We can go ahead and pressure here, and my opponent getting some really, really good healing right there. So and we want to target these archers to finish them off. That's a great engagement for us. And the Doom Wheel is kind of just rolling dirty. We just have to keep it like constantly sticky and moving. And good, so we buckled his main line, I think. Oh no, he actually got our main line right there. So okay, so these spearmen are doing pretty good. So let's go ahead and do this. Use this Rod of Corruption. We need to get this Mortis Engine effect in here, and we can go ahead and lock down his dragon to keep him from moving. And alright, so now that we finished off that, we can go ahead and switch our artillery to this other piece of equipment here. And the Rat Ogres seem to be doing pretty well. What are these? Illyrian Reaver Archers? Yeah, so we can go ahead, I think, and maybe start shooting. Yeah, we got to keep focusing down that dragon, because that thing is going to be an absolute menace. So we do get it locked down right here, so we can go ahead and use the Libra Bonicus on this guy to really just kind of punish him and send him off the battlefield, which should be strong. And the Doom Wheel we can send in here, hopefully get some terror routing action. And he's not pressuring our back line, so I think we can pull Stormvermin up and we can put these guys in between. And with the Skaven, you constantly have to be checking for routing units, so we do have some of these guys. We don't want any of that Tyrian action, but Skulk was able to do some really, really good work for us. Doom Wheel, let's pull it in here, have it help out. And it looks like our Rat Ogres are winning this engagement. We did kill the Silverhelms. We have our Mortis Engine Rat here, which seems to be performing exceptionally. The Howling Warpgale is really good. It allows you to lock down the big dragons and things like that. Now we have some Stormvermin coming from Auxiliary, which is going to give us a lot of good support. And let's get some more Rat Summon over here. Just get nice and nasty like. And yeah, you can see the Doom Wheel's just pushing. And look at this. You guys see this? Tyrion is just getting pushed off the battlefield by that guy. Oh man, that's hilarious. All right, Rat Ogres keep doing their job here. Let's get these Stormvermin engaged here. And everyone's in pretty good shape right now. We do have a Bless with Filth. Let's drop it. That's going to be really good imbuing poison in that big blob right there. But I think it's pretty much over at this point. We're in a very, very good position. So we can switch our artillery to focus on these white lines. Actually, do we want to do that? I think we just kind of let's just scoot them up for now. Get these guys kind of defending here. And yeah, we're in good shape. I think we have too much. I think there's too much left on the battlefield. The Rat Ogres did a really good job. So we can go ahead and just kind of have them come back to the battlefield and chase Tyrion. Get these Plague Monks finishing off the Lothern Sea Guard in the back line. And yeah, that's it. That's it, George. Let's go ahead and wither these guys down. That'll lower Tyrion's armor, but now we have Stormvermin with halberds who should be able to kind of polish him off. And yeah, that puts his armor. Oh, he still has 95 armor, which is nothing to sneeze at, but GG, man. GG. That's it. Yeah, the Skaven got a little bit crunk. Little bit crunk. All right, let's get back to chat. So what's going on in chat right now? Do we have some shenanigans? Yeah, Stormvermin are good. They're pretty strong. Hey, thank you, George. I appreciate the compliment. All right. Yeah, we're going live. Yes. Yes. Okay, so King, GG to the King, King Ajazal. So we're gonna go ahead and stretch out the hands for a quick moment. Hey, not much is up, dude. Which city in Poland? Well, Anna, my fiance, we'll be staying in Warsaw. So we'll be probably, I'm not sure where I think it's near the city center in Warsaw. But we've stayed in Old Town, and she lives outside the city, to the northeast, I believe, so. Will you play the Elves? Yeah, sure. Yeah, the Rat Ogres are really good in that matchup. They can beat down Silverhelms pretty good. I did play Greenskins earlier. I actually played a Greenskin Mass Goblin Vanguard build. It was sweet. Illmatics, I stress out your girlfriend because I talk so fast. The problem is I drink so much coffee before I cast that I'm just so wired, and I get so excited casting. So it's like a bit of an issue. Hey, very good, very GG, Anthony. That was a fun game, man. So to answer your question, Crunk is so back in 2005 and 6, there was a rapper in the United States known as Little John, and he used to say, "Let's get crunk," and it's kind of like I don't know, jargon for partying, getting crazy. Hey, Red Spotted Drake, what's up? What's your favorite faction for a campaign? I really like the Horde factions, actually. I don't like economy and management and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, Reginald Puggington, I love pugs. Oh man, all right. Hey, Michael Waddington, thank you for sponsoring, dude. Welcome to the family. And Michael, make sure you spam some of those juicy emotes. Who did you guys want to see? You guys want to see Elves? Yeah, I figure you guys want to see Elves. We can do Howls versus Dwarves. Oh man, Dwarf games take forever. Okay, we can just do High Elves then. Should be fine. GG, Anthony. That was a fun one, man. I think the artillery was a little powerful there in that open field map. Okay, so do we want to do this? Yeah, Empire, Chaos. We haven't played High Elves. I really don't want to fight Dwarves though. Yeah, Crunk music is like a genre. Lizardmen versus Dawi. Okay, you know, we haven't done Lizards in a while, and I think there's more fun matchups for the Elves than this one. So we'll just go ahead and get a little Jabba crazy on this guy. Unleash the Hut. Oh, ho, ho. Let's get some Comet of Cassandora in here, maybe? No. I think these are the better ones. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. It's time for the Jabba, maybe? Trample them under the Mino cows. Beastmen? You guys want Beastmen? Okay, we can do Beastmen. Yeah, fine. Everyone's demanding Beastmen anyways. Playing Beasts. Sorry for switching. I do apologize. I don't like when people switch on me, so. Yeah, we're gonna use the Beastmen, I think. Oh man, everyone's asking for different things. There's no unity in this chat. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get Malagor the Dark Omen. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. So for him, let's go ahead and get these abilities right here. That should be fine. An icon, yeah, I don't think we really need that. He's so cheap. He's like dirt cheap. Okay, so on top of that, we can try something a little bit fun. Double Cygor. Double Cygor. Oh, I can only get 2 of those things. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Okay, so we'll get some Bestigors too, and kind of you know, stagger them throughout the battlefield. We'll get some Ungor herds. We're trying a bit of a goofy build here. So he's like, "Are you Turin? Cheers, man. Good luck." That's really funny. He noticed. I can't play Tomb Kings yet. They're not out. I want to, but I can't. All right, so we'll get some Razorgore chariots up in here. We'll get some Minotaurs. Screw it. We'll get one group of Minotaurs for you guys. This build is really janky. It's really, really janky, guys. We get some Centaurs with great weapons, and probably want to get 2 groups of those. They're really good. They have really nice AP. Okay, this build is so haggard. Oh my goodness. Oh man. He knows. The boy knows. Chat is literally from the warp. Draniel, it's time. It is time. Oh, we don't have any countermeasures against flying units. That's something I just noticed. So we need to have like at least a group of harpies, I think. So let's cut these, and let's get 2 harpies. Yeah, it's fine. This build is hideous. This is like one of the ugliest builds I've had in a while. I can't play Tomb Kings. Oh, the Jabba Laugh Major Day? Hey, see you, Alexander. Maybe we'll see you in Poland in the streets when I'm there with Lady Turin. Yeah, and big thanks to Michael Waddington for the sponsor. Really appreciate it, man. Doing this full time, so every penny helps. A streamer FFA? Yeah, we can maybe do an FFA. Wow, this build, I don't even know what to say about this. Cygors are super accurate now, so I'm hoping to like just be able to throw boulders all day. I have harpies. I have 2 harpies, look. Harpies hard counter gyrocopters, like they just dumpster them, so. Yeah, I got you covered, boys. Boys and girls. This build is beautiful on the inside. Someone was asking me like what percentage of my channel was like the gender viewership, and it's actually like 98.5% male. I think Lady Turin and my mom are the only ones who watch of the opposite gender. Breath, oh yeah. Turin competitive build. I can play competitive builds, but honestly, I like hybrids of competitive builds. So, like, my favorite thing to do is to use a shell of a competitive build, right? So you take a really high tier kind of like scummy build, and then you take out a few of the parts that make it really degenerate and put in fun units. So then it's still good enough to hang, and you can compensate for the bad units with good play. That's kind of like how I like to roll. Okay, so we're going to get real nasty up in here. We're going to be throwing boulders from all across this planet. Nurgle's my favorite of the Chaos Gods. My mom subscribed to my channel. I don't think she actually watches the videos. The only time she watches is if like Anna, when I was in Poland, like streaming with Anna, she just wanted to see Anna, so she just like would just watch then. All right, Cygor, you can be over here. So we're gonna do some weird building. We're gonna like try and drag the dwarves out of their holes and isolate them. It's gonna be real weird, this build. So bear with me, guys. And the Ungors, we're actually gonna do some Vanguard deployment because they're a little sneaky. As long as he's not stream sniping, we should be fine. And this guy can be over here. So if he has any like artillery or pretty much anything, this is kind of like a chessboard, right? And we're just gonna have like different units everywhere. So wherever he goes, we can kite, we can throw boulders, we can take engagements, we can not take engagements. It's gonna be a real wild one, guys. So rather than having like traditional control groups, we're gonna be controlling everything a little bit separately, just like as the pace of the battle kind of switches. So all right, so the Minotaurs can kind of lurk in the trees as well. And will they be hidden in there? I don't know if they will. Okay, so we can put our Lord in group 1, our Centaurs, and they do have Vanguard as well, so we probably want to go harass with these guys. Alright, great. So this is this is ugly, but it is what it is. Yes. An IRL stream? You want an IRL stream? Oh yeah, like Anna and I just walking around Warsaw, streaming from our phones. That could be interesting. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to get the Cygors throwing the fat boulders over here so we can start tagging the Dwarf Warriors here. These ones can go here. And we want these guys to come over here, these guys to come over here. And do we have another group over here? Great. So the Cygors are going to start just dropping rocks on dudes. And does he have any, like, elite troops? Oh, it looks like he does have the Warriors of Dragonfire Pass. So these are just Dwarf Warriors. So let's go ahead and throw right here. And yeah, we don't really have anything, like, terribly vulnerable. So we'll just go ahead and fly the Harpies over. And he does have some, you know, fire coming on our guys. So let's go ahead and get the Bestigors kind of waddling over here. These ones can waddle over here. And we probably want to summon another Cygor here in a second. So we're going to summon one right here. And good. So the Chariots we want to go and start harassing as well. And I don't know how well the Cygors are doing right now. I don't know if they're actually hitting anything. But this guy's, he's trying his heart out. He's throwing, oh, looks like we hit that cannon. So that's kind of nice. And these Centaurs, let's see if we can just kind of ramshackle that cannon real quick. So you guys need to hurry up over here. Yes, another Cygor's here. Oh man, I didn't even check to make sure I had a full stack there. So we can start throwing at the Longbeards. And yeah, so we got a lot of Cygors. We got a lot of these guys getting a little bit hog wild here. Definitely a very unorthodox build, but I don't know if it's gonna work, like, but I think it will. I don't know, I'm confident. I'm a confident lad. We're swarming from angles. Cygors are much more accurate than they used to be too. So yeah, so we'll see. Trigors. All right, yes. So he's screening with the Thane, which is fine. So we can go ahead and actually get on the organ gun. I don't think he's like paying attention to that. So let's go ahead and fly the Harpies over. These Raiders, we can kind of sit in the trees, and we just want to stay away from that Thane for now. Because basically we're just trying to get as much boulder action as we can and just be like as nasty with that. Because once we shut down his artillery pieces, if we're able to, yeah, we'll be in pretty good shape. So the Dragonback Slayers, we'd like to isolate them with our Ungor Raiders. That would actually be really good. So there's a bit of a pocket opening up here. Bestigors are going to be slamming into this this organ gun in the front line, so he actually didn't notice that, which is really good. And here we're just saving up for another Cygor, basically. So when one of our Cygors falls, another will rise in its place. Let's go ahead and switch up some of the targeting on our Cygors, make sure they're like, you know, optimized in who they're throwing at. And good. So these guys are kind of slipping in here. We want Dragonback Slayers to be fighting against like our fodder units. Oh yes, and the Chariots are coming in hot. Oh yeah, get in there. Get in there. Yes, good, Anakin, good. He has a pretty good little defensive perimeter though. Like we're not able to really get in there as much as we want, but we do get the Chariots away before he's able to like lock them down. And we're gonna wait on the Cygor summon for a little bit later. How's this guy doing? Okay. So did we get that artillery offline? We probably want to keep these guys fighting here. That's a good little engagement for us. These are Longbeards with great weapons, so let's kite back. And these guys can go ahead and engage on those spoilers, which will be nice and juicy like. Good. So yeah, let's go ahead and slam back into these guys right here, although he has that Thane, so let's pull back across the front. Minotaurs we can pull up as well. I was kind of holding them in auxiliary because I want to use the Minotaurs when he overextends. Like when he decides to like chase and get a little bit wild, that's when I want the Minotaurs to do their thing. So he does have some Longbeards with great weapons, so we'll do that. And the Cygors are throwing boulders pretty hard, guys. I think they're actually starting to make some progress here, but okay, we have an isolated group, so this is good. So now we can isolate these guys and hopefully get some hammer time in. And the Chariots, let's go ahead and slam into these guys right here. Balance of power is starting to come back in our favor. Oh man, these Cygors, I feel like they're really doing a ton of damage. Like they're adding up. They're adding up, guys. This build is just straight up strange. I don't even know. But we do get a nice little kind of a gank over here on some of these guys. So let's go ahead and engage right here with our Harpies and start. Oh no, we need to shut down that organ gun. So let's shut down the organ gun. The Chariots we need to pull out. Minotaurs we can go ahead and send to go after that Runesmith. Bestigors we can slam into those guys. And yeah, Malagor's just Netflix and chilling. We can summon another Cygor later in the game if we want to. Oh, is he saying something to me? Oh, he's just showing an unhappy face? Why unhappy, man? Why do you not like it? I like this build. It's pretty fun. Oh, these are actually Slayers. Oh no, we don't want any of that. Let's get out of here. So we got to run our Lord away a little bit. Just kind of keep kiting and fighting. You know, at the end of the day, he's still going to have to deal with like a ton of angry Cygors, like in melee, which is going to be pretty tough to deal with, I think. And yeah, so Harpies and everyone are kind of collapsing on, what are these guys? These are Dwarf Warriors here. So let's get our Harpies over here to kind of push on those guys. And the Minotaurs, we can have them go after these Dwarf Warriors in the back. And do we want to use like a Brave Scream? I know it's good against armor, but I've never really used it, to be honest. Let's see if we can go polish these guys off here. We can go here with these guys, and the Chariots are back online. Great. So we don't have anything chasing us. Let's go ahead and engage those Bestigors against his leadership so we get that really nice AP. You can see the Minotaurs are getting a little bit wild. We can run down some Dawi warriors here. And we have some great weapons coming back, so let's pull them up and around. And yeah, there's not too many good targets for us here. We can go ahead and engage here with Malagor, and we do have some Overwatch support coming as well. And let's go ahead and re-engage targets to start shooting at like healthy units. We don't want to be shooting at like units that are like half dead already. Great. Okay, so the Minotaurs here are being engaged by some Dwarf warriors, which is fine. They're going to make mincemeat of those guys. We can even grab these chariots and go to the back of those ones over there. So great, let's pull these guys in. Malagor's in good shape. He's finishing off Elthar's raiders. And yeah, I don't know if I have a full stack right now. So I'm a little bit, I don't think I do, but I'm going to save that Cygor summon just as like a trump card later on. So yeah, so let's go ahead and start throwing at those guys. Malagor and company have been able to kind of polish these guys off. Looks like some raiders over there are getting a little bit low. Let's go here. Let's pull these guys here. And, you know, if the Dawi are just going to turtle, like you might as well force them out by using Cygors. And Cygors got a buff in Mortal Empire to their accuracy. So they're actually really strong now. Okay, Minotaurs. We're just kind of like hitting and moving, taking advantage of our mobility because the Beastmen are a very mobile faction. So why do we want to trade them on their terms, right? We want to just, you know, force them to be fighting in an uncomfortable, you know, platform like we're doing now. So our one Cygor here is almost degenerated, which is fine. We can just summon a new one. And let's go ahead and start throwing into this blob right here. And now that the Tormentor Sword is off, we can go ahead and pull back. Let's get these Bestigors engaging here. And can we polish off like everything on this side of the battlefield? That would be really nice. Yeah. Yes. This is one way to make dwarf games interesting. Okay, great. So we've managed to do some pretty good work. Let's get the chariots going over here. Harpies can go ahead and, what does he have over here? A couple Dragonback Slayers left? Yeah, we don't. Dragonback Slayers are nasty. Get a nice little charge on those guys and see if we can chariot them down. Malagor needs to kind of scurry away, and yeah, we can summon that extra Cygor right now. So we're going to summon him over here. And that's going to be all our Cygor summons for the game. We'll pull back. What do we want to fight? Yeah, so we want to just isolate, and actually he doesn't have his Lord over here, so we could actually go ahead and fight. That's probably fine, to be honest. This guy can start throwing boulders, although maybe we just march this one in so he can, you know, fight the good fight. Because there's not much to throw boulders at anymore. I guess there's those guys. Let's get him in here. We can go ahead and get Malagor over here to start using the Brave Scream and those other abilities. But yeah, the Runesmith, we want to focus him down. He's typically pretty hard to kill, but the Dragonback Slayers, man, these guys are just a terror in the night. So come on, finish them. Harpies, let's get you on those guys as well. This Cygor's doing pretty good. They're still throwing. These guys got quarterback arms. This is some good stuff. So let's go ahead and get the chariots charging on some of those vulnerable units over there on the far side. And we do have a Brave Scream. Ugh, can we reach? Can we go there? One. Oh, that's a bit of a slow cast, but I think that should be okay. Let's see how that does. Oh, that wasn't bad. That was okay. You know, nothing to write home about, but you know, I'm not going to complain. So he has Belagar Ironhammer for his Lord. And we'll finish these guys off here. The Minotaur is actually doing an exceptional job. But, you know, let's take advantage of how fast we are and just kind of like charge over here to finish him off. And we'll try and get him with army losses. How are Harpies doing? Harpies are good. Okay. We go there. These guys can, this Cygor can just finish off these two Dragonback Slayers. And we can get Malagor, the Dark Omen. How are we doing? Oh man, we're almost out of ammo. Yeah, we probably just want to pull in our Cygors right now into melee and just take them off. And we can just have them go marching deep. Let's have these guys go after Belagar for now. And yeah, let's just have them go and squash some of these guys. That should be good. We can cycle charge with the chariots here. We'll get Malagor helping out against Belagar, who's really, really tough to kill, actually. And yeah, so far so good. I mean, I'm pretty sure we got this. Bounce power is definitely in our favor. We still have like 3 monstrous units that are all really strong. One of the ways that it could go south is if we let our Lord take damage from Belagar, so we don't want to give him that. Yeah, we're going to pull back. Yes, okay. Get in there. Start stomping the yard. This will be good. The Minotaur bust, we can go ahead and switch on to the Runesmith. He has the Rune of Oath and Steel, but we have a ton of AP anyway, so I'm not really concerned about that. Chariots, we can switch over here as well. Oh, that was a really nice charge, actually. Damn. Okay. I'm not complaining at all. We got 2 giant-ass Cygors coming in. Just gonna stomp the yard. Hey, how's it going, lover of violin? I'm glad you're so excited about the stream, dude. We're just finishing up a Dawi game. Oh, he's saying something to me now. GG, man. Yeah, it was. That's a nasty Beastman build. Using Cygors and forcing Dawi to march around is so stressful for them. So let's go ahead and engage here on this Runesmith for now. Chariots are here, and the Minotaur bus is still kind of doing its thing. But yeah, we can pull back. These Cygors, they hit really hard. I mean, they're basically like slightly weaker giants. So yeah, you can see that the yard is being stomped. And we can use this here on those guys. We have our other Cygor coming across over here. And I think that's going to be it. Do we have Harpies we can get coming back in? I think we do. We have some infantry as well. We'll see if they can help out. And that'll be it. Hey, Greg, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I am glad you're enjoying it. Okay. So right now, we're just going to pull back. It looks like everything's getting terror routed, which is good. So we can go ahead and just start working on Belagar, who's always pretty tough to kill. But let's actually finish off this Thane right now, this one Cygor. Dwarf games just always take freaking forever. That's my one critique about playing against dwarves on stream, is like, it just takes like a year to finish them off. It's just an eternity. I'm not reading chat yet. Oh, I'm reading, George. Come on, finish him. Oh, we might take a little damage here. Oh, it looks like the yard being stomped. And Belagar should be going down quickly. I mean, he's fighting Minotaurs plus like 2 Cygors. Yeah, that guy's gonna be shattered. That's shattered. So GG. Man, I have so many games to cast. Every faction seems OP. So that build is pretty good. It works against a lot of different factions, but against factions with mobility, you need to use like some spear herds to defend your Cygors. But other than that, it's really good. All right. I'm not sure if I'll do FFA, Anthony. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm going to go get some water, so I don't pass out from dehydration. Then we'll be back at it, guys. We'll get you some classical musics, some musics. Okay, let me make sure this isn't too loud. Hold on. I blasted you guys with music a couple times. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back. Yeah, that's definitely what Skarsnik hears 24/7. Just trolling in the mountains. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we can try and get some Bretonnia action. We'll see what we can do, brother. When chat is more brutal than battle. All right, so I know I missed a lot of chat. My apologies, guys, but hopefully you guys are having fun with Lady Turin in there. Yeah, the Winged Hussars by Saboton. That would be pretty fun. Yeah. Back at it again. Yeah, Storga, so the issue with a stream schedule for me is like I kind of have like a very random schedule. Oh, we're fighting Puggington again. Round 2. I won't use beasts again. Fear not. Okay. So, this is actually a fun map, Glacial Lake. I really like this one. So, who have we not played? Do we want to play the Lizardmen? No, let's actually play Bretonnia. Yeah, we're playing Bretonnia. I just hope he doesn't play Dwarves again. Sounds good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So, Bretonnia versus the Lizardmen. I love it. This is going to be good. Okay, so let's go with King Louis. We're going to get him atop Bequois. We definitely, all those abilities are fine. Sword of Corone is fine. And for the front line, I feel like foot squires might trade a little bit better because they at least they have some armor, so they can mitigate some of the Saurus warrior pressure. Maybe we'll do dwarf vanguards. Maybe. Well, I promised Bretonnia, you know. So Bretonnia, guys, Bretonnia gets no love. Nobody loves Bretonnia. Somebody has to give them the attention they deserve. All right, guys. We're gonna get some peasants, and you guys get to see Royal Hippogriff Knights in action too. Hippos. We got happy hippos up in here. For magic, we probably want to get... I feel like you kind of have to get Lore of Life if you're going to be using hippogriffs because they're so like touchy. You want to make sure you have that healing to keep them fighting. So from here, we probably want to get a couple men-at-arms with polearms. Too many peasants. Too many peasant archers. And we can get some men-at-arms here to kind of chase off the skinks that are trolling us in the front line. And yeah, so we're doing it. Is this the same guy? It is I. Yeah, we just played. So this build's pretty good. The Royal Hippogriff Knights can do the trick. And they have enough AP that they can actually burn down the dinosaurs pretty quick. We have the healing. Front line of the foot squires are going to be supported by... Let's actually just get, like, some cheap men-at-arms, like, with spears, maybe, to help defend the back line. I don't know. It's like... Oh, we have a Grail Reliquary, which is good. And do we want to just get Battle Pilgrims? I feel like foot squires are a bit of a safer pick. I don't know. Maybe we cut that and get 2 foot squires. If we get him, we have our 3 peasant archers. Maybe we just get 2 of those. I don't know if we need too much arrow stopping power because they don't do that great anyways. And then from there, we can just get another men-at-arm with polearms, which are just a solid unit, like, all around. Okay. Mob of peasants to distract. Okay, you guys want some peasants? That actually sounds like fun. So we'll make this build a little bit more exciting. There you go. The peasant mobs rise. They're basically Bretonnian zombies, so... Well, the Hippogriffs plus King Lewin should be fine. Like, they can just work their way through the dinosaurs pretty efficiently. Yeah, I mean... I'm not the biggest fan of hippogriffs, but you do what you got to do. The paladin. Now, we already got a lot in the front. The peasant mobs are going to take those Saurus warriors they're beating initially. What's going on in chat? For Lady Turin? That's right. Yeah, we're trying. Hopefully I don't let her down. Poor prophetess. She has a cool hat that never gets used. How true. How very true. Yes, here we go. Build a wall around Bretonnia, the Beastmen. Oh man, can't read the rest of that comment. I hope Reginald Puggington takes us down. If anyone is gonna slay me on this stream, I want it to be the Pug Lord because I love pugs. Anna and I are gonna get a pug someday. She's opposed to it, but when she meets it and it just snorts in her face, just snarling while we're trying to sleep, she's gonna love it. Yeah, I know. I'm just... Atlas, I was just putting chevrons in because I'm lazy. It's not a good idea. Max chevron peasants. Okay. Here we go. Whew. Time to focus, George. Okay, so let's pull these guys back here. Man, the Bretonnia. For the king. So we're going to have men-at-arms kind of like out on the flanks, like up and out. Because he's probably going to have chameleon skinks trolling our front line. It's pretty much like standard protocol for... every matchup. So let's go ahead and scoot these guys back just a little bit, like so. Now the peasant mobs. Yes. The filthy peasants. Uh-oh. Is there lag? No, there's not. Okay. Let me turn the sound down a little bit so you guys don't get double sound. Yes, peasants of Bretonnia, rise. Rise from the ashes. And we can, yeah, that's probably fine. It's like the Mighty Ducks formation. Great. Great. Nice and hideous. Well, at least there's a lot of layers to get through before he gets to our archers, right? That's like the one positive note here. It's like, if he wants to get to our archers, it's going to take a while. So we'll get the men-at-arms, the polearms back here defending our archers. And the dinos will break through. It's just a matter of, like, how and when. So this looks good to me. The Grail Reliquary, you want that with foot squires. That's going to be the most important thing. And, Louis. All right. Anna wants an iguana. We're going to rescue a pug. It's going to have one eye. It's going to have one eye, and we're going to name it Odin. Anna's all about that. Odin the Pug with one eye. He can wear like an eye patch, and we can put like Thor armor on him. Pekingese. I love pugs. My dog Wookie is a pug. Well, Wookie's technically more my mom's dog. He doesn't really like me as much as her, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so he has some big dinos, which is to be expected. He's got some spears. But you know what, guys? You know what we have that he doesn't? We have peasants. A lot of them. So what does he have? Some Feral Cold ones. He's got a Sora Scar veteran. Krokar actually gets world beaten by King Lewin with his Pegasus Knights. It's pretty intense. So yeah, we'll square up right now. We'll go ahead and get these guys going here. Yes, get in there, peasants. Do your duty. Do it. And these guys can get ready to block up Krokar, so we'll actually just get them intercepting Krok right now, which should be fine. We get these guys going here, and our peasant arrows, we probably want to have them just, yeah, they can just focus on Saurus warriors. That's probably fine. Great, so we're in the blob. We're going after Krokar with our royal dudes, which is going to be nice. But we can go ahead and pull back. You can see he's doing a bit of a tactical retreat, so no problem. We'll just kind of pull back for now. So the fighting's underway. We're just going to keep screening out Krokar and hopefully getting some pretty decent little value out of that. Our peasants here can go ahead and shoot, and it looks like there is a big angry dinosaur blob going in. So let's go ahead and engage. We can go ahead and overcast the heal right here on King Louis. Just going to hit all these troops, and we can just start fighting the good fight. So let's get the men-at-arms over there. We're going to need some support, because that front line is definitely going to buckle really, really quickly there. And the Grail, oh, why is our Grail really quick back here? I totally could have sworn I put it in the right spot, but I guess not. Okay, so the men-at-arms can intercept these Cold One Spear Riders. We'll go ahead and pull back just a little bit. And let's go ahead and pull these men-at-arms over here as well. So we're taking a lot of damage on those guys, so I think we're going to go ahead and use Regrowth on our Royal Hippogriff Knights here. Just pull back, just get out of that big angry dinosaur blob, and now we can re-engage, now that we're a little bit kind of more in the open. Okay, oh, we accidentally brought the Lion Shield, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So let's shoot these guys down. Let's keep shooting his Cold One Spear Riders right here with these guys. Grail Reliquary, we can get in there as well. And now the engagements are finally starting to go a little bit better. So the peasant mobs, you want to make sure when they do rally, you want to send them back in so they can take more damage. It's kind of their purpose here. But yeah, now we're getting a real good beat down on Krokar. You can see that King Louis and company are able to kind of smash him. So let's get these archers reforming ranks here. These peasants need to shoot here. We can get these guys going after the Saurus warriors, and good. So we're over chasing just a little bit, I would say. He does have some Feral Cold ones over there, but it's okay. Men-at-arms, let's make sure to path them through to help out the Saurus Scar veteran. We do have another Earthblood here, so if we can get both of those guys, can we do it? Yeah, you know, it's more important to keep these guys alive. I'm going to try and get both of them here, but I don't know if it's going to actually succeed. So the men-at-arms are actually screening them really well. The Royal Hippogriff Knights are going to be able to clean those guys up. A really nice Hand of the Gods from my opponent there. Let's go finish off this Saurus Scar veteran. We can save Krokar for later. I think that should be okay. Peasant mobs, you guys go ahead and intercept here. You guys need to push back up to the main line. Go, peasants, do your duty. Do it. And, okay, let's go to Krokar. His big dino's rampaging now, so we can actually just shoot him with arrows. That honestly should do the trick. And the peasants are just kind of like taking turns just getting wrecked by those big angry dinosaurs. So let's send King Louis after him, the Royal Hippogriff Knights after him, and that should be fine. Louis is a very, very strong combatant. Bounce power is actually shifting in our favor. We do have our casters. Let's get her back here. We don't want her getting a little bit too wild over there. And hopefully we have some like foot squires coming back from route. I don't think we do. Oh, men-at-arms. Okay, good. So let's get the men-at-arms over there. Let's get these peasants back in this blob. And how are these guys doing against this Saurus Scar veteran? He's almost offline. And Louis is actually putting up a really good fight, but man, it's a dangerous fight to have him fight Krokar one-on-one. So let's pull these guys over here, have them help out, and we're gonna need to pop a heal here in a moment. Let's do this. Let's get these peasant mobs coming over here, and let's get King Lewin back. We can just have the arrows focus this guy down. And good. All right, so King Louis is going to pull back. And as soon as he's able to get away here, oh, hopefully he is able to get away. So you guys need to help out your king. He's taking way, way too much damage here. So we'll get him back. We're going to actually use an Earthblood while he's up in the air. So go, get back. Do it. Foot squires are holding. Men-at-arms are pushing forward as well. We can have these guys going here. And then we can have King Louis take the safer fight over here. And we want to use a regrowth on him as well. He's getting a little close to his healing cap, but that regrowth should be pretty good. Let's actually have him go fight Krokar. I think we need to really start focusing Krokar at this point. The other Saurus Scar veteran's pretty much out of the picture. Bounce power is still really even though, so there's no way really telling how this is going to go. How's our goon squad doing? Yeah, okay, so we want to pull back. Let's pull back here. Let's get our archers kind of shooting at these blobs. The Grail Reliquary, I don't know how it keeps ending up in the wrong part of the battlefield. Like maybe, did it break? I don't know if it did. It's supposed to give you that immunity to psychology, which is going to be so juicy in this matchup. So let's go finish off that veteran right now. I think that's going to be pretty important here. Pull these guys back, and just check for routing units. Grail Reliquary can kind of hold those guys up while they're rampaging, and that Saurus Scar veteran should be getting put in a trash can right about now. I wish we had some sort of like a bombardment or something. You know, right there, that would be really nice. Okay, Saurus Scar veteran's wavering. It's almost dead. We have some really good focus fire on this guy. Let's get the men-at-arms here and have them go after Croc. And, okay, is he dead? He's broken. He's broken, which is good. Peasants can kind of do their thing. Let's actually shoot him with some arrows. And these damn Saurus warriors are just rampaging like madmen around here. Oh, that's not good. That's so not good. All right, let's go ahead and drop a heal right here because our princess lady's about to get wrecked. Okay, we get the heal off, which is good. We can jump on Croc now. I think it's a relatively stable engagement. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're feeling good. We're doing it to it. Let's get our Grail Reliquary up in the front because it's not gonna help anyways. But I think we're gonna terror out a lot of his guys here. We just need to keep our big heavy hitters like folks in here. We can get our caster fighting as well. We have men-at-arms here fighting. We have everything we need. So I feel like we're finally in a good position. Let's shoot these guys. Let's go here and let's go ahead and see if we can help in other areas. Let's get the peasant mobs going. And how's King Louis doing? So Krokgar's getting surprisingly low, but so is Louis. So let's go ahead and pop all of his buffs and I guess the Lion Shield. There's no magic damage coming in, but men-at-arms are kind of collapsing. Krokgar is surrounded. He's taking a ton of damage. So let's get King Louis back just to be safe, and we can just leave the Royal Hippogriff Knights fighting, and King Louis can go pick off other things. Because one of the only ways my opponent could potentially get back into this game is if King Louis were to die. So, alright, so let's go secure the back line with King Louis, and we do have our archers back online, so let's get them on Krokgar. Yeah, okay, great. So everything in the back line is pretty much re-secured here. The Royal Hippogriff Knights are working on Croc, and I think actually I think we have to charge him. I think we have to get in there and just try and charge him down. He's pretty low. 1400 HP, 26 leadership. One good rear charge from King Lewin should finish him off. Okay, get him. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Get that big angry dino. So and then our archer fire too coming in, like on Croc, should help out. King Louis might die here. It's a really close fight. -1 leadership. He's wavering from the arrow fire and everything. King of Bretonnia, doing it to it. GG. GG Brett. Look at Reginald here. I love it. Yeah, those peasants. Look at those 6 kills on those guys. Come on, George. Come on, give him some love. That was a good battle. GG Reginald Puggington. Yeah, with Pegasus Knights, you just have to be very careful. You have to like make sure they don't overextend and get surrounded by infantry and stuff. But if you can keep them in check, they can really do some work against the dinos. So those farmers with their pitchforks, they brought the pain. Oh, let's see. No, Zergle. You don't know. No going AFK. Don't worry, man. I'm sure you do fine. Alright. Peasants are OP, guys. Oh, man. That game was intense. A lot of micro. Footsquires held. They held their own. I mean, they didn't win any beauty contests, but the peasant mob seemed to do okay. Front line of Globadiers. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Zergle. Turin. Shoot Krokgar in the face with a laser lizard. Yeah, that's a throwback to an FFA. We played Beastmen. I want to play different races every game. I think that's healthy. So I actually drank my whole water, so I'm gonna go get another one. So you guys can listen to some jams while I. Here you go. You want some? Here we go. Some jams, some dank jams. We're about an hour and 15 minutes, so another 2 or 3 games probably for today. Here you go. I mean, it's almost Christmas, so it works. Dank jams, huh? You guys like this? We'll let this one finish. While we look for another quick battle. Yeah, Pierre, that was a really good video, man. Alright, so who do we want to play? Vampire. I'm playing vampire counts. We got it. We got the vampires. Double black coach? Well, we'll see what he picks first. Already played Gabo on stream. Time for vamps. Thank you, Froth. It's time. Let's see what he picks. He's a really good player, this guy, so, you know, the shenanigan builds might fail me, but you know what? I'm gonna fight the good fight, guys. Sure. Let's do it. All right, so we got Empire versus Vampire counts. So let's go ahead and get Vladdy Daddy, the Vamp Father himself. He hasn't got much love. He's been neglected, left in the shadows. No, Gorst against Empire. He's gonna like. We're going with Vlad. Vlad is heavily neglected. So let's go ahead and, you know what? I'm gonna take it back to the old school. We're getting the Walking Dead. Just in case he gets some great swords, let's actually get the great weapon variants. I think that's a safer pick. Feasters. I don't want to get a Mortis engine. I feel like he has like some pretty good answers to that. Blood Knights, Dire Pack, 2 Dire Wolves is going to be pretty good. Get some Skeleton Warriors. We're going very wide. What's wrong? Spooky Ghost Squad? Must Gorst? Oh no, I can't do Gorst against Empire. It's just like he gets killed like instantly. It's time. Who doesn't want to see the Vlad Father? You know. We're gonna get an Unholy Lodestone too. Dun, 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 dun. No Stearnsman challenge. Yeah, the Stearnsmen are really good against Empire though. I feel like I kind of need those guys. Do I want to get a Banshee for a little bit more stopping power? Like at least that gives us some like AP and terror, fear and terror and stuff. So that's gonna be pretty good with Vlad. I would like to get some. What map are we on? The Void of Helm Fen. Isn't that like a swamp? Isn't there going to be a bunch of swampy business going on? Hey. Yeah. More coach. I feel like we're doing a bit of a Zombie Nation build, so hopefully you guys appreciate this one. Let's cut these guys, and oh, I can't afford the Königstein Stalkers. Are you serious? What can I get rid of here? I already took the Banshee, took everything off her. We can get rid of zombies. Let's get Königstein Stalkers. We're having some fun, guys. And I feel like I need another group of Blood Knights, but we don't have like a ton of punishment units, right? That are just gonna go balls deep. What is this? Hex Drinker? That's pretty good. Maybe we get that too to make him more tanky. How much is it? 191. Ugh, that's so pricey. Let's see if we get rid of chevrons. And then what can we afford? Another group of zombies? Yeah, so be it. Let's get some chevrons up in here. Yeah. 70% swamp. Hey, Turin, I heard you say Bretonnia is one of the weakest factions. They're pretty weak. So in Warhammer 1, I mean, a lot of things changed, man. Because if you followed the balance changes, like, I don't know if you saw the Mortal Empire's balance changes and some of the other ones, but there was massive changes, sweeping changes across all factions. And ultimately, that's going to benefit some and hurt others. And Bretonnia in 1 was a top-tier faction. They were probably, you know, 2 or 3. Like, I think Empire was one of the top ones. Bretonnia could hang with anyone. And Bretonnia still can hang with anyone. They're just not as much of a powerhouse as they were before. Stream's been going for an hour and 20 minutes. Yes. Paul says he's getting sleepy and wants eggnog. Gorst is... I actually have some Gorst replays for you guys coming up this week on the channel, so you guys are in for some treats. Okay. We can do. You guys want music while we're playing? Oh, you guys don't want music. Okay. That's fine. I was going to play Moonlight Sonata as the zombies marched across the swamp. Okay, so we got our Zombie Nation in front, which, you know, hopefully will distract our opponent a little bit, catch him off guard. See, nobody expects these, like, janky builds, you know? This guy is a very high-level player. So if this build works against him, I'm going to be genuinely perplexed. But, I mean, maybe we're onto something, right? Graveguard with great weapons are pretty solid. You know, they have really good AP values, and they did get buffed in Mortal Empires. So we'll get this Corpse Cart here as well. We'll get the skeletons out on the flanks, because we want them to get, like, up and around in pressure. The Königstein Stalkers. Do they have stock? No, they don't. Well, what do they have? Poison? Oh, that's kind of cool. Cool. Feasters, we can have them lurking in the shadows. Where do we want them? Yeah. Is there any better vanguards? There's a couple up here that are not bad. All right, great. So we have our main army here. Vlad is going to be marching in the front with his boys, and hopefully he didn't bring a, what's it called? What are those things called? The Templehof Luminarch. That would just like one-shot our corpse cart. We'll get some of these doges up here on the high ground. This guy's gonna be 5. Where is this zombie? What's he doing? He can kind of just be marching in the back. That's fine. Actually, we want him in the front. Yeah, it's okay. Let's put him here for now. All right. No P, dude. No problem. Good. Good. A lot of zombies. A lot of zombies. You guys want the Moonlight Sonata? It's a pretty quiet song, so we can go ahead and play it. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to get the volume right. Okay. It's time. Let me know if the music's a little obtrusive. We're readying up. All right. This is going to be fun. The Zombie Nation. Let's see if he's ready for such reckless hate. We'll get some of these guys coming around here. These guys coming around here. These guys can go here as well. The trick to beating the Empire is just using a ton of stuff. Literally zerging them. Yeah. All right, the zombie nation marches. Oh, is that a Templehof? Oh no, it's Volkmar the Grim. Okay, that's cool. Volkmar's a pimp. I mean, he can chase these hounds, but he's not going to catch them. Hopefully, unless he has nets, he might. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, he does have a light wizard, so okay. Oh man, the feasters have been discovered. Run back into the forest. And these guys are coming around the back as well. So hopefully we can get into the chicken coop a little bit. Yeah, okay, great. So we're lining up. We're about ready to party. The feasters are going to get attacked by these demis, which is okay. Maybe we can squeak in there and get on those crossbowmen. I think so. I think that would be pretty good. And he does have some spears back here, but we should be able to kind of squeeze our way through if he's not paying attention. So, okay, great. So we just opened up a pocket. So he's going to net us here, but then that's going to open up the main line. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of do a bit of a mass engage right now. So we'll get these guys here, these zombies here, these guys here. Vlad can go ahead and run up there and get ready to party. And he does get a net, but we kind of get in there. Let's go ahead and force path through and just make sure we get on those silver bullets, which is going to be really, really important. Summon some zombies in the back here. And yeah, Feasters got caught, but you know, it is what it is. It's something's going to get caught. We'll get these guys charging in. Banshee can go in there. And yeah, so everything's kind of just marching forward, just slow and steady, winning that race, hopefully. So good, we get the skeletons in the back. We got the silver bullet shut down. We got hounds all up in his gun line, which is going to be really nice. And the Banshee, we probably want to actually have it go after those guys. So let's get our Blood Knights over here. We can actually use them to assist in that fight. We'll get some zombies over there as well. Corpse Cart and company can fight here. And all right, so everything's going to code for the most part. No places to use our invocations yet. But yeah, so the Demogryph Knights are going to get mucked down right now, which is going to be really solid. We do have our Banshee attacking his caster. So let's go ahead and summon some zombies on top of these guys. So his gun line isn't doing a whole lot right now. Like there's zombies and just all kinds of shenanigans kind of doing heavy lifting here. So these guys, he does pop a net of Amnitok, which is okay. So now we can go ahead and charge. Our Blood Knights actually did okay on that charge, which is good. So let's go ahead and can we get an invocation of Heck over there? Yes, we can. We can reach it with that overcast, which is going to be great. So we need some zombies to shut down that part of the battlefield. Let's go ahead and debuff Volkmar, get rid of some of his goodies here. We can get some skeletons, actually. I think skeleton summoning would be really good here. So let's keep pushing through here with our zombies and everything else. And we do get this zombie summon right here, which can hopefully shut down these Free Company Militia and other guys here. But his front line should buckle. Granted, it is Sigmar's Sons, but look at that invocation of Heck doing some really good work for us. I think we're going to get those two demis. So his caster, I don't know where his caster went. Is it around here somewhere? Here it is. We need to finish off this caster. But I think it's more important to get into the back line. But yeah, let's make sure to polish him off. Because in a late game like situation, that's really going to make a big difference. So the Corpse Cart is healing. We can even have it attack there. We got skeletons chasing these guys off. And those are actually Free Company Militia, so they will put up a bit of a fight. We can summon some more zombies here in the back line. Hopefully we win this high ground engagement. Does Vlad have another heal we can use on these Blood Knights? I think we do. Okay, so we're going to invocation them again, which hopefully will help them kind of peel out and win that engagement. We do kind of crack this area, so that's pretty good. Balance of power is still very even though. Gotta get some zombies back here. I gotta get some pushing back here after these guys. Skeletons are just getting wrecked by those guys, man. We do have Conic Shine up here too, which is gonna give us some life drain and other goodies. Yes, we got rid of his caster, so we're just gonna stay and chase this guy into oblivion. Like getting him off the battlefield is worth it. And yes, the Walking Dead pushes forth. All right, here we go. So we buckled his main line. I'd say we just kind of push through right now with these guys. Just get them going through back here. And Volkmar is pimp riding around, but I mean, he's dealing with zombies. He's not really doing a whole lot of damage to us or anything. So look at that. The tithe is getting in there. All right, so let's go ahead and summon some skeletons back here to deal with that gun line. And the Banshee is able to kill the caster, which is really, really nice, having that offline. So no more nets, no banishment, nothing. And on the high ground, it looks like our Blood Knights, with the support of Invocation of Heck, are actually going to win that engagement. So let's go ahead and use the one more heal on those guys, just to ensure that they win. The hardest thing, honestly, is going to be like dealing with Volkmar the Grim and really being able to polish him off. And I don't mind if Vlad gets targeted, because we can just use the... oh, did he actually run a group here? I think he did. So let's get the Dire Pack to go after these Demogryph Knights. They have a nice little anti-large bonus and some other goodies. With zombies going after these guys. We got skeletons in the back with some Banshees. Hopefully can finish those guys off. And yeah, it's a good fight so far. Kind of hard to tell how it's going, to be honest, but I feel like killing these Demogryph Knights and getting the Blood Knights free is going to be nice, and this charge is really going to help out here. And these guys are now broken, so we can get the Blood Knights coming over here to help out. And yeah, those demis should be offline. So balance of power starting to just now tilt in our favor. Volkmar the Grim isn't going to be able to like burn anything down per se, and a lot of his missile line is very, very heavily compromised. So yeah, it's going good so far. The Tithe is OP, guys. Tithe is super OP. I don't know if anyone knew that, but you know, you're learning here and now. We'll debuff Volkmar for now, just lower some of his stats. And look at that, the Dire Pack with the support of that Corpse Cart, we're 37 melee attack on those guys. We're able to just stomp all over those guys. Man, that is solid. That is so solid. So let's get the Hounds back there, have them start feasting. We've won the Cav engagement, so let's go ahead and just get on those Sterling's Revenge and those other guys there. And now we're just going to save up Winds of Magic, I think. What does he have online here? He's got some spears and some other shenanigans. We'll get the zombies marching across this way. Where's our guys here? We can go after these. I think we need some more support in the main battle. But getting this like erect Dire Pack into his guns in the back here is going to be huge. Like, we're going to do a ton of damage. So let's march the skeletons forth. The Blood Knights, let's go ahead and ignore Volkmar for now and just go finish off his archers. We probably want our Mortis Engine effect in the mainline fight. Volkmar, he's kind of like one of those guys you save for last because he takes like an eternity to kill and he has healing. So getting him with army losses is pretty good. And oh yeah, that's juicy. That is juicy. Man, but those guys beat the hell out of my Dire Pack. Oh, it's because it was Sterling's Revenge. Damn, wasn't paying attention. My fault there, guys. All right, so those guys are wavering off the battlefield, which is good. Empire Artillery build. Sure, man. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it, man. So it looks like he's trying to get this thing down, this Corpse Cart. He might be able to, actually. So we're going to pull after here and see if we can like rescue this thing. And do we have any Blood Knights left? Yeah, we took those guys off. The Free Company Militia, let's go ahead and zone them off with our other units here. And Vlad and company are going to... Man, if we can save this Corpse Cart, that would be really nice, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Damn. Those demis are so low, too. He just has a couple unbreakable units fighting right here, so he's going to get our Corpse Cart, I think, but balance of power is still really even. I mean, we're getting there. A lot of his guys in the back are starting to get cut down. Let's go ahead and do a rear charge on the Silver Bullets. We really want to make sure they're gone. And, yeah, the zombies coming in. I think those are regular zombies, too. Okay. Yeah, this is a close battle, for sure. It's a really good battle. The zombies seem to do okay. It's hard to tell how effective they truly were. But yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of keep cycle charging back and forth. Although Silver Bullets is going to be one of the most important units to get rid of. And we do have the Sternsmen back here, which is really good. The Sternsmen are going to be able to finish those guys off, no problem. So we could get a zombie summon on top of those Demogryph Knights. I think that's going to be worth it, like locking them down so we can finish them here. Because those demis are a real menace to the society. Like, we need to finish them off. Zombies can go over there. And this guy's finishing off the Free Company Militia. And yes, we got the Silver Bullets, which is huge because that gets rid of his magic damage against our Banshee. So these guys are done for. They're down to 9 models. So let's go ahead and finish off both of his regiments for now. Those Blood Knights just being absolute pimps. So, all right. So we basically crushed his main pocket now. Now we just kind of ride around and just finish off everything in a big death blob. Volkmar the Grim is looking for a home right now. He's trying to figure out where he wants to go. And honestly, the zombies might be able to even finish off those spearmen back there. I don't know. It's hard to say. I wish we had some direwolves or something. Like, part of me wishes I had just forgotten about, you know, those other... Oh my... Okay, Volkmar's... He's in here, but he's not able to... I don't think he's going to be able to save these guys. This is too much of a blob. Like, we still have the Königstein Stalkers and, like, all those other threats and everything else. So, yeah, okay, he was just saying good luck. I thought he had a message for me. Message in a bottle. Yeah, so we have a Banshee and Vlad, who are both very tanky. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing good here, guys. This is a good fight. Okay, we finished these guys off. We'll chase them down. Let's get the Banshee going over here in the back. It looks like he's going to be able to finish off my Blood Knights. I mean, there's only 4 of them, so, you know, you kind of expect them to get worn down. And can we send anything over there to finish? He looks like he's rallying some troops. So I guess we just kind of keep marching around trying to get a death blob. What are these? These are the Sternsmen? Oh, they're actually doing pretty good against Volkmar, it looks like. You could use an invocation on them, which might be worth it too. So we'll do that. And then we'll save the rest of our Winds of Magic for like a big invocation heck overcasted. But Sternsmen are a really strong unit, so Let's go ahead, chase these guys down, and I think we go after maybe this blob over here. Do we want to do that? Man, he still has so much stuff here, though. So let's go ahead and move this way, and do we have anything quick? Yeah, we can leave the Graveguard to chase those free company down. We'll keep chasing these Banshees off. Oh, those are the Sterling's Revenge. So Volkmar does magic damage. So that's my concern, is that like he's going to be able to actually do some pretty good damage. So Vlad maybe can come over here as well and help out. Oh, run back to the Sternsmen. We don't want you to take any unnecessary damage here. Yeah, we're going to have to chase everything off. I'm a little bit stressed out about like splitting up like this, but I think it's okay. I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and march over here, finish off those swordsmen. Vlad and company. I think, yeah, that Banshee taking that damage is really making me sad. It's getting like, she's getting like straight up rammed by Volkmar. Oh, what? Oh, Volkmar doesn't have an attack interval. Oh, that's a bug. Damn. So Volkmar, guys, doesn't have an attack interval. If you guys notice that, he just like was just like straight up one-shotting her. Damn, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. We might lose because of that. Oh man, that's such a bummer. Okay, well, whatever. It is what it is. So we'll keep fighting here. We do have the Sternsmen pushing in there. Like you guys saw that. The Banshee just got like pretty much one-shotted by that. So let's go ahead and lower his attack stats here. With that, we'll push in on the Free Company Militia, and Vlad can go ahead and summon some... Nope, we don't have any summons left, so let's go ahead and use Invocation on those guys for now, which is going to be good. So these guys are all fleeing the battlefield for the most part. We can pull the skeletons back over here, and good. So we were able to chase those guys down. I think they're shaken. Yeah, let's see if he has that bug. So he's going to charge Vlad. Well, it might not apply to Vlad. I don't know. Looks like he just did a bit of a cycle charge. Yeah, Volkmar is a pimp, that's for sure. Yeah, let's make sure to chase these guys off. We can just have Vlad and him fight for a while. That should be okay. And we're just kind of waddling after these guys right here. We can get the Tithe going after these guys in the back, and we'll pull the Königstein Stalkers back over here. Yeah, so these guys are broken. We just want to make sure to get them off the battlefield. And yeah, that's going to be good. We're trying to catch him. He's got the moves, and we're chasing off all his Free Company Militia and other things like that. Vlad can go chase these crossbowmen off, I think. Is going to be really solid. Yeah, because basically how it used to work is Wolfric the Wanderer doesn't have an attack interval on a chariot. He would just like chain attack things, and that's what just happened with Volkmar, I think. So, yeah, it was silly. So let's chase down these Free Company Militia. Those spearmen are breaking off the battlefield. Vlad should be able to get those guys off. And it looks like a lot of his stuff is going to be shattering over here, I think. What do we have fighting over here anyway? Some Graveguard with great weapons. And what do we got? Oh, it's just the Tithe. Okay, so that's not going to be the strongest deal. We get these guys unified over here. Just keep chasing off these guns. Once we do get a charge there, we should be able to. So let's kind of path them across. Pull these guys over here. And we do have this fat, angry group of skeletons here that do have pretty good combat stats, you know, as far as skeletons go. And these guys, yeah, these guys are all breaking and shattering. So the Tithe was actually able to break them, which is hilarious. So we'll let the Tithe kind of waddle and chase them off. We'll grab these great weapons and have them chase off these guns. And then it's just basically going to be Volkmar versus Vlad. So, yeah. It is looking grim. Pun completely intended. I'll bounce power slightly in our favor. And I mean, Vlad should be able to beat Volkmar in a straight up duel. Because Volkmar is a chariot. But the issue is if he has that attack interval bug, we're just going to straight up lose. So these guys are coming over here. Maybe they'll rout. They're shaken. What do we have fighting? These guys, 31 models left. Yeah, they might start crumbling pretty quick here. But you can see the Free Company Militia are wavering also. They're at 8 leadership. So let's go ahead and get over there. We'll get these guys coming over here, and we have the skeleton hordes, 108 of them, which is going to be really good. Okay, good. We got most of these guys kind of waddling off the battlefield, although they're pretty far from the edge. So let's get these guys going. We'll get these guys chasing here. And yeah, we can honestly fight this for now. We'll go ahead and drop this just in case he has that bug. Let's see. Yeah. Well, he's not taking any damage, really, so far. My opponent might be being nice about it. Might be like trying not to do that because the way that Banshee died was like super buggy. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I know it can give you a pretty good. Volkmar's unbreakable, so we actually have to kill him. There's no like choice there. We'll get our skeletons finishing these guys off. We'll get these guys fighting here, and good. So those guys broke off because of Vlad, and it looks like all the troops on the far side. It looks like we're actually crumbling over here. So these guys might be able to rally back, which would mean a very, very long battle. This might be one of the few battles in which we might just come to a point where like we're just gonna run out of time. I think that's what's gonna happen. Pretty nice little shot there. Sternsmen do have silver shields, and it's gonna allow us to get this blob right here. So we're gonna be able to kill these Free Company Militia with our Skeletors. What's he doing? He's nowhere near his healing cap either, so he has a lot of healing left, guys. He's got a lot of time left. Death and taxes, man. You're telling me. All right, great. So we finished those guys off. Let's have the skeletons go here. We can engage here with our Lord. And yeah, a lot of his guys are shattering now. So shattered. Who's not shattered? Okay, he's wavering, so we need to make sure to finish him off, or at least chase him so he'll leave the battlefield. And yeah, so far so good. Yes. Yes, finish them. Okay, Vlad's just gonna keep working on Volkmar. We'll get the Sternsmen fighting as well. And yeah, let's let the long war begin. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get hit with time. Like, I think in an eternal fight, Vlad would win just because he's a better duelist. I mean, his melee attack and defense, but arguably he could cycle charge, but Volkmar does such little damage. Like, he's meant against infantry and things like that. Swordsman over here. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, so we're just gonna kind of waddle after you. At least we have poison too. Like, those skeletons do poison damage. So hopefully they can. Oh, look at that warrior priest in the back doing a smack. Well, there's no way. I don't think either of us can kill each other in 5 minutes. I mean, we'll try. We'll try. I could use Von Hells, but I don't think there's any point. He does have some swordsmen on the far side rallying, but yeah, just gonna be fast forward if you want to. Yeah. Oh my God, this is gonna take a year. Vlad and Volkmar hitting each other, like, neither of them hit terribly hard. So yeah, there's just nothing, guys. All right, let's degroup them. Let's get. Why are they scattering? Get in there and fight. What the hell? Get in there, George. Fight him. Let's go ahead and pop this debuff every chance we get. Lowers his melee attack pretty good. Yeah, we got a couple attacks in there. You know. Yeah, we could. I mean, this is a little fast forward. I was thinking the faster fast forward here. And if he wants to draw, I'm fine with that. I mean, it's a very earned draw. I don't think either of these characters is gonna be able to kill the other one. Oh my God, that game was ridiculous. There's no way. Let's go ahead and use Invocation on our skeletons. Why not? Just resurrect a bunch of skeletons. We'll fight the good fight. So yeah, guys, go ahead if you have any questions in chat. Let me know. I can go ahead and answer them. But this is gonna just be a draw. Unless he stands and fights, then he'll lose. But if he continues to charge, he's gonna get, you know, taking some work. But the skeletons actually applying poison, I think, which is putting his speed down to 38. So I'm able to keep up with them, which is nice. Winds of Magic is depleted at this point. Oh no. This was a really close game. If any game should be a draw, it should be this one. Balance power is in my favor for sure. I mean, I think if this game went on for 2 more hours, I think I would win. I think Vlad would kill him eventually, because Vlad is a much better combatant. I mean, that can happen. But I have the Karstein ring too. All right, so let's keep going. He's getting low. He's getting low. It's happening. Yeah, the black coach might have been able to do it. It might have been able to. All right, you see he's getting dragged down though, guys. He's starting to get a little bit low. Vlad's just on the hunt. Let's go ahead and drop Master of Beguilement here. And yeah, let's see. I mean, he has some swordsmen coming back. But Vlad will just rout them instantly. He's very, very strong. Yeah, you can see Volkmar starting to die actually, which is good. Savage Orcs are good in some matchups. Let's send the Sternsmen to actually go finish those guys off. I think that should be fine. They can do that. And Vlad and the Königstein Stalkers can chase this. Oh, Vlad's actually faster than Volkmar when he's poisoned. Check that out. He's getting some dank rear attacks here. I don't know why the skeletons keep like having pathing issues. Let's go ahead and just turn around here and fight. We already played Greenskins earlier on stream. It was one of the first ones we played. And we had a gentleman actually donate and request Empire. So we're going to play Empire next with some artillery and stuff. It'll be fun. So, okay. Let's keep chasing. Yeah, there's no way he can win. Vlad's too strong. You can see balance power starting to shift. These guys waver when they even come close because of Vlad's Dark Grandeur. But, I mean, he can pull a draw if he wants. That's totally fine with me. Totally fine with me. I don't really care about my ladder ranking, to be honest. Not until they implement, like, seasons and, you know, fix it a little bit. All right, so, yeah, Volkmar's going down. He's got about 2k HP. He's getting a lot of kills, but he's getting poisoned and just attacked in the rear by Vladdy Daddy. Looks like these guys are broken. And that'll be it. That'll be all she wrote, folks. Yeah, he just did the fast forward of doom. Yeah, so GG, man. It was a fun one. Until next time. No, use Dwarfs. All right, so let's see what we got, what requests we got. So we got Empire with some artillery. Buff and Wagon, thank you for the donation, man. What was great about that game, that was actually a really good game. It just became very stagnant towards the end there, but it was a good game for sure. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Well, we already played Beastmen earlier on stream. What was your request, B. Jackman? Let me make sure I didn't miss it. Let me see here. 1 second here. Yeah, let me know what your request is. 0 tournament player. All right, cool. So we're going to play Empire. It's happening. Heroes only. High Elves versus Beastmen. Yeah, we'll do some fun stuff after another game or two. Chaos Chosen build. We did. That was actually the first game on the stream was Chaos Chosen. So we're fighting Chaos, so at least you guys are going to get your kicks that way. The mighty Balthazar Gelt shall ride forth from the shadows. He shall sally forth with his foul magic. Oh man, he's so bad though. Gelt. Okay, Plague of Rust is pretty good. Transmutational Lead. Plague of Rust, I don't know. Do we really need that? Searing Doom can be okay. I guess we'll get these. Final Transmutation isn't terrible. Do you want to use Gelt? You can actually use Karl Franz. Karl Franz is so cool. And with his hammer and stuff, he can do a ton of damage. Let's actually get that and see how he does. We'll get rid of these abilities to cheapen him down a little bit. Flaming Sword of Ruin on Artillery. That's something new. Do we want... It was an old school Empire build, no DLC units. Hellblaster. Yeah, I like the Hellblaster volley gun. We'll get 2 of those. Okay, guys. So this game is for you, Buff and Wagon. You're getting your artillery, your Hellblaster volley guns. So we're gonna get 2 halberd crews to defend those guys. And for our main army, what do we want to get? Let's get a Witch Hunter. We're going full Goonie this time. We're probably gonna lose this, but we're getting it right now, guys. Lecture them. You don't want to see the Emperor? Who? Come on, Taylor. You know you want to see the Emperor in action. Okay, Hellblaster volley guns are decent, but they're really overpriced. Like really, really badly overpriced. We're gonna get this guy atop his mighty steed, and he's gonna have banishment and nets. We need to be able to net chaos down. They're a very fast faction. So then man, we have no money for anything else. This is so ugly. This is so ugly, guys. Let's get some great swords, I guess, and then just like... We can't even, like, afford all this. This is stressing me out. Oh, man. Oh, man. This build is so ugly. This is so bad. This is so bad, guys. I'm just going to get trash canned. We could get some Outriders. I don't know. Smash that like button, guys. Smash it, bros. Okay. So, we need demis to deal with, like, big Shaggoths and things like that. The Witch Hunter's Accusation isn't terrible. We could just do state troops in the front line, but Chaos Infantry will smash our faces in. I feel like we need a couple great swords. Or at least 8. Man. I guess that could be our front line, just these 3 troops. Right? Put him on the ground. I kind of like him up in the air so he can, like, run around with our boy. Alright, let's get that Light Wizard again. And then, can we get him up in the air now? Okay, so we need... How much does it cost? How come we can't put him up on the air? Oh, it costs 500, and we should be able to afford that. Oh, well, whatever. We'll just put him on the ground for now, then. And, what else can we get? Maybe one more group of halberds? Can we afford that? Oh, they got changed to 650. Damn, so they actually got a cost increase. So we'll get some spears just to help out in the back line, I guess. Or do we want to get any of these... Okay, we're going full meme lord. We're getting pistoliers. I don't even care anymore. We might as well be playing autogen. We might as well be playing autogen, guys. With this terrible build. Oh man, this build is so awful. I'm sorry, guys. You guys deserve better than this. But you know what's great is we can learn about bad builds together. A micro poll on the background music. Yeah, you know, maybe for future streams when Lady Turner and I live together, we can have like her run polls on music while I'm streaming and stuff. God, why did I get pistoliers? That's so terrible. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead and get these guys over here. We're actually gonna split the love a little bit and see if we can like kind of kite them out in several different directions. We'll get these halberds over here. Our main infantry line is just gonna be kind of like in the front here. We're doing something a little bit hog wild. We're changing up the metagame. Pistoliers against chaos. Who would have ever thought? We'll get some of these guys. The demis can kind of sit in the middle and roam. The Light Wizard needs to be up here. And all right, so now you need perfect music. Yeah, halberds were always 650. I guess I just forgot how much they costed. Okay. You guys want some? Here we go. No, not Moonlight Sonata. We already heard that. The morning mood. I'm glad my game is lit. I'm glad you think so. Okay, hopefully that's not... I know this one gets a little loud, so maybe we... Okay. Good luck to my opponent. Let's do it. For the Emperor. Okay, we'll get him in 2. We got our Witch Hunter ready to go. We should probably put him out on the side a little bit. We're going to accuse some people of heresy. Yeah, I can't use what's it called? AC/DC, though. I'll get copyright smacked. I don't know if he's going to be able to handle these Pistoliers, guys. Nobody knows. These things are ferocious. They're the scourge of the old world. Empire Pistoliers. Okay. I don't know how this can work, but, you know, I'm a bit of a tinfoil hat, guys. You know? Alright, so let's go start shooting, I guess. Carl can whip some ass over here. Oh, man, he's got he's got hounds coming for us already. Alright, so maybe we can I think they can shoot while they're moving, though, which is pretty good. So, we do have our Witch Hunter, so let's get him running up, like, popping some shots off on some of these guys. Okay, so we can shoot at these guys here. We can intercept them with Karl Franz. You can see the Hellblaster volley guns going after him now. Okay, so far so good. So Forsaken are going to be coming in range relatively shortly, so let's, like, position some of these guys out there to deal with them. We just got to be annoying, you know, like stick and move, and like whenever things get isolated, like these Forsaken out here, we need to be able to like take those guys down. Okay, so he's in range now. We can shoot here. He's about to be in range here. We don't want to be shooting Chaos Marauders. We want Chaos Warriors with great weapons. Let's get Karl back. Hellblasters seem to be doing okay. And yeah, so I mean, the Witch Hunter is going to get caught out here, but we can send some guys to help him. He's pretty good in melee, so that's fine. We do have the Demis. Let's pull them up. And the Pistoliers, we can keep shooting at these hounds for now. Let's actually go after that Chaos Sword up in the air and see if we can do it to it. And yeah, the hounds are getting a little bit wild for our likings. So let's pull these guys back. Demis can kind of hang tight. And let's go ahead and kind of net. Do we want to net some of these guys? We can actually go ahead and just hammer these guys home. Shoot at the Chaos Warriors here. Karl should be able to beat this Chaos Sword, I think. The Pistoliers, we need to pull these guys back. Let's pull these Flagellants around to help. And all right, so far so good. So, wow, how's Karl Franz losing so badly in this fight? I feel like he should be winning this, but man, Karl's getting spanked on. All right, so we have to run. We do have nets, so let's go ahead and overcast a net on this Chaos Sword right here. Man, Karl Franz just got whooped. I was not expecting him to get whooped that badly. Okay, so we can pull around and charge. Let's go ahead and engage here. This Hellblaster volley gun needs to shoot at these guys, and we do have our halberds here to kind of help out as well. So, yeah, man, Karl got that ass beat, guys. So let's go ahead and drop a banishment right here on this pocket. We're going to go ahead and fight with our Demis and get our Pistoliers helping as well. And yeah, this build is just not working out too well. If Karl had won that fight, that's one thing, but it's really shocking how badly he did. And let's go ahead and drop banishment right here on this pocket of Chaos troops, which I think is going to be very important. Yeah, just like Karl Franz just lost it for us. I'm surprised he did so badly. Other than that, it's not going terribly. Like, we're holding, and, you know, certain things are going okay. Let's get these guys going after these Marauder Horsemen. These guys can go here. I don't know what these halberds are doing. They're over chasing on those hounds. The Hellblasters are doing okay, and we actually did win this part of the battle. So let's save this net for now. These cannons can keep shooting at these guys. Yeah, if Karl had done better, I think we would have been okay. Like, we might have been able to fight, but with Karl getting dumpstered like that, like, we were not able to do a whole lot, guys. Looks like a fireball coming down. Ooh, that was a nice little fireball. Hellblaster volley gun shooting in there. Our halberds are actually fending things off. Witch Hunter does have accusation, so hopefully he can karate kick some of these guys. Let's run him through. Demogryph Knights, let's have them finish off these hounds over here. And yeah, that's it, guys. We tried. Karl Franz got whooped. He got whooped on. I think he needed some more healing. Like, we probably needed to get healing support for him. So let's get these halberdiers finishing off these guys. We can get the Hellblaster volley gun going here. And that Witch Hunter does get terrified by that Manticore. At least the Demis are doing their job. They're holding it down. So let's run over here and see if we can save that Witch Hunter. Yeah, and it looks like our crew's running here. All these different guys. Yeah, Chaos Dragons are really strong, but I thought Karl Franz with his mount could put up a fight, especially with his hammer, but he just got burnt down so quick, we didn't really have a chance to even test it. So, yeah, that was a horrible failure. That was a horrible failure. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. I respect that. Oh, yeah, we got to concede right now. So, 'cause those guys will fight for another 5 minutes. GG. GG. We tried to take Chaos Yeah, I actually thought Carl would put up a fight, but he didn't. And I just got straight up royal dumpstered by that with the double Hellblasters. And guys, we tried to use Pistoliers too, which did not work. Okay, so I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get another game or two in. Let's see here. Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed that. Hopefully you enjoyed that awful shenanigan. Okay, I'll be right back. I've played enough terrible builds for everyone today. I think it's time for some business. The Spartacus talking smack? Yeah, well, there's not much winning you can do with that build. Unless you're playing someone who's completely new. Oh, man, that build was so garbage. That was like... I feel filthy having played that. You know? Yeah, Draniel, which emote's your favorite? You got Steven Seagal and... you also got Arnold. Okay, so now we're going to play a decent build. So who did people want to see? Dawi? A little War of the Beard. I like it. Okay, let's I think we'll go with, do we want Thorgrim? You guys remember back in Total War, when Turin would win? Oh, man. Belagar, he's cool, but he's probably not the optimal choice here. I think we go with, I don't know, Rune Lords are pretty good. Do we want him on his anvil, though? Maybe we go with Thorgrim. Let's go with Macho Man Thorgrim Grudgebearer. That's going to be his new nickname. Let's get a Runesmith. Forge Fire is actually not bad. It gives 10% AP damage. Yes. How dare you guys? You guys are so rude. Talking that smack. Alright, we'll get these guys here. We'll get the Tormentor Sword. For the runes, we don't really need armor. Damage resist is probably going to be fine. And yeah, that should be good. So for the main line, we're going to go relatively elite. We'll get a couple hammers. We'll get a couple Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. Probably want some Thunders to help deal with dragons. Altar's Raiders. And we can get Slayers in the back. I think we need to cut one of these and one of these. And then we get the Slayers, I think. You need Slayers against dragons. Otherwise, it's really hard to take those bad boys down. And, I wonder if... Yeah, Dwarf Warriors will be a lot better in the front line than the alternative. The Altar's Raiders are very helpful for sure. So probably 2 Slayers is probably going to be good. We can get some Miners in the back line as well. And do I want to cut... Thorgrim is so expensive. That's my only complaint about him, but he is really strong. And the 9 melee attack's pretty good. Thorin looks like Santa. Thorin Oakenshield, is that what you're talking about from The Hobbit? And yeah, it's an open field map, so honestly artillery might be okay, but I want to play a Dawi build that we take the heat to our opponent. Tormentor Sword's good. I'm really on the fence about Thorgrim. I mean, I could have a Dwarf Lord for so much cheaper. It's harsh. It's harsh. Altar's Raiders, I think we can go without them. Although they are pretty good. I mean, they have armor-piercing melee attacks too, so if they do get forced into the fight versus the High Elves, they're going to be durable. So maybe we just pump up our Dwarf Warriors to make it so they can kind of stand better in the front line. We'll go from there. That should be fine. Yes, I'll be continuing the Belagar campaign this week. I might film part 2 tomorrow, I think. That's going to be my plan. It's a hard campaign. I'm a little bit I don't know if I should go rush Carrick 8 Peaks or if I should go kill Skarsnik and then rush Carrick 8 Peaks, but Skaven Blight's over there. We have a bunch of madness going on. Thorgrim is going to get sniped by dragons. Well, I mean, if that's his fate, then so be it. You know, he's a patriot of the Dawi. He's a proud warrior. We'll get our gun line over here and here. What most high elf players usually do, and I think it's one of the better things, is they actually shoot your missile units with dragon fire. So they'll line up next to your thunders with the dragons, and they'll pop you with the goodies. Unfortunately, we're gonna have Thorgrim in the middle. We'll have our runesmith kind of lurking in the back as well. Rune of Wrath and Rune's really good for kind of protecting things. Slayers here, and then we can get the miners and the dead back. In case he has like Illyrian Reavers or something, we want to be able to protect that. So. Oh wow, okay, he raided up nice and quick. So he does have some chariots, looks like, and he does have a prince on a sun dragon, so it's not going to be as scary. But I think the infantry fight's going to favor us, if anything. So yeah, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and just square up like so. Although he actually does have a ton of archers, so that should be interesting here. So let's get these guys postured up, ready to shoot here. We'll get these guys kind of ready to shoot here. And yeah, the Dawi warriors can, march forth and do their people proud. So let's get this cross engagement going like this, and this, and this. Then we probably want to get the Thane over here as well to kind of help out, and the Runesmith can go here. We're getting a little bit of a unfriendly fire, so let's go ahead and get the Altar's Raiders. We can probably focus on that dragon, to be honest. So yeah, let's shoot that dragon. All right, so the frontline engagement's underway. Thorgrim should help to win that engagement. He should be very effective against it. Shoot here and get these Slayers going to intercept those Ilthamar chariots. And honestly, I don't even know if we need the Slayers on this side, so let's go ahead and get the Thunders. And he is running, so that's fine with me. Let's throw some axes in here, get the Runesmith using the Rune of Wrath and Rune here. And our hammers are really winning that frontline engagement very, very heavily. But he does collapse our flank with those Dwarf Warriors, or with those guys, so I don't know. Thorgrim should be able to kind of pull that battle out in the main line. And he's being really conservative with his dragon, so I'm totally okay with that. So let's just keep shooting here, go here, and let's get this Thane and see if we can catch them with the Tormentor Sword. And our guns need to just start shooting. I don't know why they're taking so long. And let's go Secret Agent Slayer and just get in the back line and just get a little bit crunk, Okay, so he's coming in with his dragon now. We can go ahead and use the Marks by Ulthar, which should be pretty good. So we're going to do that. Mark him there. We do have the Rune of Wrath and Rune, so let's pop those damage negation buffs. And we do just completely crumble his front line, I think. Yeah, Thorgrim and the boys are really doing a good job. So pull these guys back here, and we do have this Thane, so let's go ahead and use the Tormentor Sword here in a moment, which is going to get him as well as a bunch of these other guys. So let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1, and pop it. Great, so we got that Tormentor Sword. We're going to go ahead and pull these guys back. Let's get these hammers pushing after these archers, and it's probably honestly going to come back down to like a bit of a Doom Ball engagement, although we did miss that other group, which sucks, but yeah, let's get these Slayers going after the archers. And this other group of Slayers, I'm not sure how they ended up over here, but let's see if we can turn here and shoot at this guy. And his Lord is very trapped right now. We could potentially gun him down. So come on, shoot, Dawi, shoot. Put him in guard mode, and yeah, it's going okay. It's honestly like not terrible. I mean, we are smashing on his archers in the back with some hammers, which is good. His Lord's pretty low, but we just need to kind of keep that firepower going on his Lord and keep that Thane kind of pressuring him. Shoot with the guns here, get these miners kind of collapsing to help in the mainline fight. We do have a Rune of Wrath and Rune right here. Oh, no, that's his chariot. We screwed that one up. Okay, that's fine. Let's get those hammers charging into those troops. And yeah, his Lord's getting low. His Lord's getting quite low. We just need to keep kind of peppering him down with the best of our abilities and just doing it to it. Let's get him going after that High Mage of Life. And Altar's Raiders, we need those guys to come back. That would be really, really helpful. Okay. So thankfully these hammers are just crushing skulls back here. They probably have like over 100 kills. And Thorgrim and company have, I think, won that mainline fight. Yeah, and the gunfire on his dragon's going to be really nice too. But yeah, he's still getting a little bit hog wild in our backline for my liking. Okay, so let's shoot at these chariots. Shoot here. Balance of power's in his favor. I think we're going to lose this one, guys. Well played my opponent using those chariots. Honestly, I'm not that great at the dwarves anymore. Like, I don't know what happened to me. I've just lost my way. I used to be good at them. So let's go ahead and push on these guys, and our Thane is going to be trying to fend those dudes off, but yeah, it's too much. Too many hog wild chariots. Just going full hog on us. Oh, and the dragon fire. We tried to, I think we overinvested in his Lord a little bit, like trying to snipe him out, and I don't think it like paid off for us. 113 kills on those guys is really, really good. Like honestly, I feel like just going maybe an elite Dawi force might have been better. I don't know, maybe some sort of artillery too would have helped, but it's hard to say. Rune of Wrath and Rune on those guys, we're going to kind of polish them off, and hopefully Thorgrim can push back into these archers here. We do have a Thane as well. So it's going to be hard for him to like finish off those troops. Looks like most of our Thunders are routing off here, and his chariots are in really, really good health, which is not good for us. Okay, so Thorgrim and company, let's go ahead and march them this way and just kind of have a bit of a Dawi death ball continuing to fight. We'll pop these runes to buff things up, and it's going to be hard for him to kill Thorgrim. That's one thing that we do have going for us. So if we don't get hit with army losses, we might be okay. Let's put those guys in guard mode, and no, Thane, he got knocked away. Turin, no. Yeah, the Thunders got trashed pretty hard, and I wasn't very good with them, to be honest. Like, I was a little bit sloppy with my micro and everything. All right, so let's get these Altar's Raiders, keep fighting here. He still is going to have to kill my Lord, and he doesn't have much AP left, and his archers aren't going to do a whole lot. Let's see what he's got. He's got this dragon. He does have a mage with... oh, we didn't want to do that. Let's come over here. We want to unify what's left of our Dawi forces and just see if our leadership can kind of push through. He does have a lot of these guys coming back, though. Let's see, how's he doing on ammo? He's still got a lot of ammo, too, so we're going to have to take these arrows, and Thorgrim is a big target. So let's go ahead and use the Rune of Wrath and Ruin on these fairly healthy guys here. Looks like he's coming after my Thane. Oh, and he's healed up quite a bit. But the Sun Dragon isn't that strong of a duelist. It's relatively weak. And chariots are very weak for single target entities, so... Doom Rider. Yes. Yes, good. Alright, Thorgrim and the boys are going to lead the pack in here. We have our Thane fighting his Lord. Looks like we do have Ulthar's Raiders coming back, but that's not really going to do much. Maybe we could get a mark on his Lord, which would help out, but it's going to be tough just when we're getting knocked around like this. We might just get hit with army losses here. Our pocket of troops is actually winning, like this fight here. Yeah, we just needed troops that were less vulnerable against the chariot play. I think that was good. Alright, so let's do this guy. We do have the Runesmith wavering due to army losses, and that's going to be all she wrote. The chariots are really good against dwarves. I didn't have enough stopping power to deal with them. I'm trying to think what I could have done differently. Like, the infantry fight went okay. Maybe, like, an artillery piece to just shoot them down, and then I could guard that with slayers. So then I had, like, a static piece of equipment that could chase them down would have been good. But yeah. Master of Pluto, are you trolling me, bro? Is there actually a trailer out? Don't you tease me. Let me look. I'm going there. Master Pluto in chat is saying that... Hold on. I don't think it's out, is it? Did it get shared somewhere? No, it didn't. Someone in chat was like, the Tomb King's trailer is out. And I'm like, no, I don't believe it. Okay, so we're playing the same guy. So what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see? You want to see the Beastmen? You want to see the Wood Elves? We can do Wood Elves. Let's do Wood Elves. Yeah. I know a lot of you guys on stream were asking for Wood Elves, so... Yeah, the Smoke Bomb might be pretty good, too. So we're going to get a Glady on a horse. And, or do we want to put her up on an eagle? She's pretty fast that way. And then, you know, we can outrun the dragons and other threats and get the Prey of Anathrama and everything. So, top of that, we'll get a Branch Wraith. We don't want the Forest buff. We can get rid of this. We're going to try and get some dank Pendulum action. Yeah, I'm going to do a good build right now. I'm not as good with the Dwarves as I used to be. Honestly, I don't play them much anymore. I'm still a huge fan, obviously, but I am not that great with the Dawi. So let's get some Skirmishers. This is one of the biggest tools you have against these guys. Stream snipe? Oh, you guys want to stream snipe me? That's fine. You guys can stream snipe me all you want. You guys are family. Starfire Shafts, we could get a couple of those. We'll get some Azrai Spears in the back line to help defend against any shenanigans. And maybe cut one of these and get some Wild Riders. I don't know if we need the shields per se. I don't think we do. And this army should be pretty mean. Yeah, we can Chevron up these guys to make them even better. Good. Yeah, this build feels pretty strong. Feels pretty good to me, boss. We could cut one group of the Eternal Guard in the front. But I think having the extra one is going to be good, so. Dude, we're going full on Pendulum here. Yes, it's time. So one of the biggest strengths that the Wood Elves have against the Dark Elves, in my opinion, are their Skirmishers, because Dark Riders can't really contend with these guys. Like, we have better range, we have better damage, we have better missile attacks. It's just a really good matchup for this, so. Yes. Halfling DLC is out? Oh. Okay. Yes. This build's micro-intensive, but it'll work. Halfling DLC? That would be really fun. Yes. Yes, good. Alright, here we go. Well, the Tomb King's trolling was believable when someone was like, oh, the Tomb Kings are out. It's like, that's something that could potentially just appear at any day, right? So, like, I was like, alright. Sounds good to me. So, let's get our Skirmisher Cav in group Trace. They can be up in the high ground. We can take them off here. And these guys can pull back here. And good. Alright, so let's get our arrows back here. They're really good against Dark Elves. The AP, like, you have so many great tools against them. And we'll get our Azrai Spears kind of guarding those guys against Dark Riders or any other shenanigans. Group 2 on her. Branch Wraith, we want him in the main fight. And we can get our Wild Riders kind of back here. Actually, the Wild Riders should be defending our main group. In case we have, like, an ugly Vanguard battle, we want to have them up with our Skirmisher Cav. That's really important, so.
Eager and ready.
What's up, Lunar? Are you just spanning, bro? Okay, we're gonna put you in a timeout. We're gonna put you in a timeout, buddy.
Attack!
No spamming, bro. We don't want any of that in chat. I mean, spamming's okay if there's a point. If you're like actually, having a conversation. You're just spamming letters and numbers. Trying to crack the code. Tomb King Chariot. So what if Sirtha Ek is killed in the storyline and he reincarnates as a Tomb King Chariot Lord? That's next level. Dank next level tactics. Okay, great. So let's get our Tron Riders over here. And honestly, we can move up here, but I say we just wait down here for him because we can force this fight. He does have, what does he have? He has some Dark Shards, and I think he probably has some more elite troops over here. So we're just going to get ready to kind of skirmish with him. We have our Glady, and she has pretty good range herself. So we have Malekith on a Dino Limo, as they call it, which is basically just a chariot. And does he have any like Witch Elves or other things like that? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and shoot at the Cold One chariot right here. And we do have to watch out for bunching up a little bit because Malekith does have some really good AoE. But Dark Shards have really, really short range. So at this point, we can kind of just shoot with impunity and hopefully do pretty well for ourselves. And we're getting some decent little poke in there. But we don't want to trade any fire with the Dark Shards. That's really, really important. We do not want that. So we're just going to kind of keep staying back, just keep harassing, kiting and fighting. And we're positioned in the open field, which is where we want the fight. So whenever you play Wood Elves, it's very important to be able to dictate the pace of the fight. It's like you pick where you fight, and your opponents have to come to you because they don't have the strongest infantry. And he does have Dark Shards with shield. So let's kind of keep pulling back here. Just keep harassing and doing it to it. And we're actually getting some really good damage in on those chariots. So we could pull around. What does he have? He has some Cold One Knights, which are a pretty strong unit. But yeah, we're getting a lot of work in on those guys. So let's kind of keep kiting and fighting back. Get the Tron Riders here. And let's buy a little bit more time for our skirmishing. And Malekith's taking a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and pop an Arrow of Kurnus on his Dinosaur Limo. See if we can get some damage in. And yeah, we're doing heavy work against that chariot, which is really good. So great. So yeah, we're popping Malekith in the dome. Oh man, he got hit hard there. So let's kind of keep shooting him if we can, honestly. And as soon as he gets close, we'll use the Prey of Anathrama and see if we can kind of really, pepper him down. But yeah, we're getting some huge skirmish damage in, guys. This is really, really good for us. So as soon as he's in range, oh, and it looks like there's some Soul Stealer going down, I think, is what it's going to be. Yeah, most likely. And Malekith's low. He's going to heal from that Soul Stealer, but we've still gotten some very worthwhile damage on him, I would say. So I think the Eternal Guard or our regular missile units need to focus on his big dude right there, that freaking Death Hag, who's going to be a terror in the night. So Malekith healed a ton from that. I'm really surprised about that, actually. Okay, so what do we want to shoot at here? We got options. We'll just kind of keep trolling in the front, and then we'll maybe circle around the back and troll. I think that could be pretty good. Let's get the Wild Riders up here. We are taking a little bit of damage, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. We're definitely have the opportunity to get some really good what are those abilities called? Pendulums here in the front. So he's trying to screen us with these cav, but we're just going to pull the cav back and have them help intercept chariots, I think. I think that's probably the safer bet here. So let's shoot here. Let's keep shooting at Malekith with our Flying Lord. And, oh, he did get into the back line. So the Azrai Spear should be able to finish those guys off. I was not paying attention at all. But it's not going to be so bad. We're trading relatively evenly. Let's go ahead and get our archers here, and we can shoot at the Death Hag, which I think is going to be very important. We do have these guys here, and Eternal Guard can screen out here. Out here is going to be good, and good. So everyone's kind of fighting and doing their thing so far. And Malekith, we can use the Prey of Anathrama on him, which is going to be great. So we'll lock him down. Let's start focusing Malekith with our dudes here. And he does get some decent damage here, but he also traded quite a bit for that. Wild Riders, let's go ahead and use them to intercept the chariots, the Cold One chariots. We do have a heal, so let's go ahead and drop this. Maybe in this frontal area would be really good. Cool. That's going to be a pretty good heal for us. Malekith is definitely taking quite a bit of damage. You can see he's getting relatively low. We'll keep shooting him with our dudes here, and our skirmisher cav are just kind of hard pimping it here. So yeah, we can shoot at these Dark Riders with the shields. Honestly, the Azrai Spears can probably finish them off, but we can go ahead and switch to melee and just run those guys down. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of melee forces. So let's get the Azrai Spears here. We'll get one group going here, and we can keep shooting at the Death Hag like so. And our chicken is taking a bit of work, so we need to kind of run her away for now. And how's Malekith doing? He's getting really, really low, guys. All right, so that's good. So we get the Dark Riders, but let's go ahead and pull out of skirmish mode here, start shooting and doing it to it. And our Wild Rider's getting a little bit overzealous over here. So do we have an Arrow of Kurnus? We do. So let's go ahead and drop that on Malekith as well. We do have a lot of spells coming up relatively soon, which are going to be very, very helpful for us. So let's go ahead and drop a heal back here in the back line. So I don't know why I can't see the healing tooltip. Okay, well, that's fine. So our skirmisher cav, just pulling back, kiting and fighting a little bit. We got this Death Hag. Hopefully we can kind of lock her down in just a moment. And yeah, so far so good. Overcast this, and we want to heal our chicken up in the air, because she's going to be really essential for kind of picking off Malekith as the fight, kind of rolls over here. And we do have the Azrai Spears. So do we have anything we can do here? Let's drop this pendulum to finish off those archers. You know, sometimes you just have to be opportunist and just like, you know, use the arrows wherever you can. We basically just killed that entire group of archers, which is really nice. Let's get these guys back in the fight. These guys can shoot at that death hag. And how are our rider cav doing? They're doing okay. We're gonna have to kite and fight a little bit. Malekith's getting real dirty low. We also have another snare coming up soon, so I think what we do is we just kind of like ride around and fight. And Azrai Spears, we need you guys to finish off that death hag. That's gonna be really important for us. So let's shoot him. We do have a Prey of Anathrama here in a moment, so let's actually fly over and get ready for that, and see if we can get any like troops to actually get on there and polish him off. Okay. So Glade Riders with Hagbane tips, we need you guys to kind of skirmish back. We have these guys kind of shooting at the death hag here. Malekith is in this blob. He's getting a little bit danger close. And let's drop this heal on these War Dancers with Azrai Spears. Let's pull our Skirmisher Cav up and around. In a close fight, but actually the Bounce of Power is coming out for him, which I feel like we're not in bad shape. I don't know why it's so heavily favored for him. So we're going to pop Malekith with the Prey of Anathrama and attack him with our Glade Riders and pretty much all of our other troops here. And yeah, really well played by my opponent so far. He's doing great. So let's go ahead and shoot here. And yeah. Why is this so bad? I mean, we're about to kill Malekith. I guess we don't have too much left. But Malekith's about to go down. We can probably finish him off. He does have Soul Stealer, which is doing some good work. And yeah, we have an Arrow of Kurnus too, which is going to be useful. So let's go ahead and pop this. Use the Arrow of Kurnus. We should have used Mel Gibson. We should have used Gibson. Yeah, GG. I thought that was going well, but you know, I'm trying to think what really crumbled our front line. I think the fact that he brought like more elite troops here was really good. Like bringing the Bleak Swords, or more cheap troops, because the Bleak Swords honestly trade really well with Eternal Guard. And but we fended off most threats, but ultimately like our front line just buckled, and he did really good. Really solid for sure. Hey, Michael Waddington, thank you for sponsoring, and Kingdom of Rodux. Hey, I'm doing real good, man. Doing real good. I know, this is a rough patch. It's fine, we'll get back. Yeah, he had a lot of units left, but I thought we would be okay. I really did. But yeah, he did really well with those guys. I really appreciate the donation, Rodux. Is there anything you want to see? I'm doing good. We're having a really good stream. I mean, the best way to learn in this game is through losses, for sure. Oh, no, you're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and play. What do we want to play? Lizardmen? Who do we want to play versus Empire? We could do Lizardmen. We could do... Oh. Yeah, the archers on the horse felt useful. Yeah, going really wide was good against Wood Elves. And yeah, I've had a lot of people bring elite infantry, and the Wood Elves are like really good at isolating them, but him going wide was really strong. Who do we want to go? Who do you guys want to see? Chaos? You guys want to see Chaos? Here we go. It's time. Hey, you're welcome. Lizards? What about Sigvald and Chaos? There's so many demands here. We can go Skaven. Although we haven't played Lizards on stream. Let's go ahead and... Do we want to play Lizards? We already played Vampires. So I need to figure it out here so I'm not trolling my opponent. Let's go with the Lizards. We haven't played with the Lizards in quite some time. Belagar. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab this big angry dinosaur, Krokgar. Although Mazdamundi's so good too. Like Anzlak, he's so much fun. Let's get Jabba. I think we get Jabba. Okay, so we're gonna get Comet. I don't know, Comet's not that good here. You get Curse of the Midnight Wind, and those spells should be fine. We got some utility. And for this, let's grab two little Skink Chiefs, put them up on their little annoying pterodactyls. These guys are basically just there to poke. Although we could put one of them on an Ancient Stegodon, and the other one can be like, you know, on foot. Saurus Warriors in the main line. We probably want to take the shields just in case Empire has like skirmishers. We'll get some Skink Javelins. Revivification Crystal. Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi's so much fun. He's such a great lord. Some Cold One Spear Riders. Yeah, we've had some good battles. The last two games were against a gentleman named Oklahoma. I played him quite a bit. I think last time I played him, I was able to get him, but these two, man, he played really well both games. So Source Old Bloods, we got our main line, which should be good. We got some Skink Skirmishers. We definitely want some Chameleons. Chameleons are really good in this matchup and just in general. We got some big dinos for sure. Do we want to cut a Skink Chief? I think we don't. I think having a little pterodactyl Skink Chief is going to be really useful. The one thing we're kind of lacking right now is something to deal with like big dino or big cav coming around the flanks. Yeah, My hand's actually okay right now. I haven't played in a while, so it's doing pretty good. So maybe we cut a Skink Chief. Like, I feel like we need at least one group of something to help out against, like, big Cav and stuff like that. Because we don't have, like, Krokar. He usually can deal with Cav threats, like Demogryph Knights and all that. And here we don't really have it, so let's just get the 2 Skinks, like, one on either side of our army. And then we probably want to get some Cold One Knights here. Is there any way we can, like, cut to afford that? We could go on a regular Stegodon, but I really want the Ancient one. Jabba does have a little bit overkill in the spells, so either one we could cut. I think Curse of the Midnight Wind costs 11. Yeah, let's get Harmonic Convergence and get some Cold One Spear Riders, and that should be fine. Okay, let's do it to it. We'll do a couple more games, I think 1 or 2, and then we'll maybe do some sort of a subscriber battle. Oh, you're fine, Master Pluto. Please, man, don't stress it. It was a fun troll. The Tomb Kings, get me all excited about them and stuff. 1 sec. Well, there is some water on this map. There's like a little pool over here if you guys look, so I could potentially, you know, get some dank aquatics action going on. Yes, it's happening. Maybe we'll see if we can get a best of 3 at the end of the stream like we usually do. Those are always really fun. Okay, so we got Jabba. We got our Saurus Warriors, who honestly can trade with most Empire stuff. We also have some Skink Javelins on the outside too, so they can get a nice little barrage on like Flagellants or whatever else he decides to bring. Jabba's back here, just going to be with his fat dinosaur chubby, just waiting. And yes, go. Oh no, there's some potato. There's some potatoing. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Let's get our Cold One back here. And 3, and these guys should be in 2. Hopefully the potato gods are kind to us here. Yes. Of course I noticed you, man. Of course I noticed you. Alright, so let's get the Skanks a little out here, and we can have these guys like supporting nearby just in case, and Jabba can be there too. So, okay. Do it! Good luck to my opponent. Let's do it to it, brother. Yeah, what can man do against this aquatics here? Oh, I gotta focus on the game, sorry. Okay, I'm trying to win now. Trying. No more goofy builds. I can only lose so many games on a stream before I start to play serious builds. Okay, so we're going to advance forward. We do have our Ancient Stegodon, so we can go ahead and get him shooting at... what's the range on him, on this thing? Oh, it's actually not as far as you think. Okay, so he does have Karl Franz, so he does have some handgunners. Handgunners have really bad like arcs of fire, so the Demogryph Knights might come out and try and help out, but let's actually start running Jabba the Hutt. Like, Jabba's actually really strong, guys. And what are those, Demis with halberds? Yeah, so we can shoot them with the Skanks. Provide a little overwatch here. Let's throw some javelins at the greatswords, and these guys can throw some javelin at these greatswords. And we're getting that sweet skirmish damage going on. Jabba's in position, ready to go. And yeah, I mean, we have massive resistance against missile fire and stuff, so we should be pretty strong in that respect. So the frontline fight should favor us. The Saurus Warriors will win this. So let's go ahead and get this guy going in here, him going in here, and get this chief fighting against him. We'll just kind of keep kiting those guys out and poisoning them and kind of dragging them into the mud a little bit, and should be fine. So let's go ahead and drop. Do we want to drop a net like right here? I don't think we even need to. So let's get Jabba in here fighting the good fight. These guys go here, and the cold ones we can just pull back in front. And we do want to get an apotheosis going in the mainline fight where we're taking some casualties. And good. All right, great. So Jabba's having a field day. He's kind of just running shop on these guys. Let's get these guys going here, and the Cold One Knights can go ahead and pull in here. And our little Skink Master is getting some real good harass here. And our Stegodon, man, he is just ramshackling these guys. Oh, the burning head. How dare he? So we're going to go ahead and net down. Do we want to net down these demis? I don't think so. I think we just keep kiting back. So let's kite back here. Let's get these Cold One Spear Riders to go intercept here. We'll pull Jabba back to the mainline fight. And, oh, man. Karl Franz just... He does not pull his weight, guys. Let's go ahead and get this little Skink Chief going after his caster over here. And Jabba the Hutt, we can go ahead and overcast on Karl Franz to keep him from getting away. And honestly, we can probably, like, kill him here. Like, poor Karl. He just needs somebody to love. So we're going to get Banishment right here. Get our Skinks kind of continuing to troll his cav. It looks like we've collapsed that center pocket pretty hard. Want to use that Revivification Crystal on some of our troops over here. It doesn't really matter, but Karl's just getting whooped on. Man, that is brutality. And we also do get a nice little banishment. Oh no, don't roast our own troops. Stop. 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 Karl's in trouble, though. He's kind of trapped here. He's just getting murked by these dinosaurs. Man, that is not fun for anybody. And we could use a Ruination of Cities here, but it looks like our Cold Ones got killed by our own banishment, which is really tough. And Jabba, let's pull you back. We can go ahead and pop the Ruination. I don't know. I'm looking for like a blob. He doesn't really have any. So let's go ahead and pop it right here on these guys. And it looks like Karl Franz is straight up dead. He's just straight up DED. Dead. Yep, shattered. And the Ruination did a little bit of damage here, which was cool. And these chameleons are just such little nightmares. They're just like kiting these guys into oblivion. We can use Apotheosis to heal those guys up. And honestly, like, yeah, we need to be careful with Jabba. One of the only ways we could lose this game at this point is if we let Jabba die to like shenanigans. So let's get our Bastillodons in there. We have our Ancient Stegodon as well. We need to like go disrupt those gun lines. So let's get these Saurus going here, and we can get our Skink Chief going over there. So great, Jabba's healing. We do have Apotheosis to heal him up as well. Looks like Karl Franz is actually shattered, and these guys are over chasing, so let's pull them back to the battlefield. Jabba can go ahead and ramshackle these guys, and let's go after those demis here, and these guys here, and let's get him going there. We do also have a Revivification Crystal, and yeah, let's use it on Jabba. Jabba needs that life support right now. And good, so his back line's getting disrupted. The Stegodon should be able to go back there and polish that guy off, and I think that should be all she wrote. We do have Apotheosis. I don't know if there's anything we really need to heal. I guess these Saurus Warriors here are a good candidate as any. So let's go chase with the Stegodon over there. Looks like his caster is back, so let's go here. And I think we also have more Cold Blood, so yeah, we can just double heal Jabba. Just getting the fat, dank heals. We'll use this Harmonic Convergence to buff his melee stats where he's fighting. And yeah, so far so good. Quite a battle. Yes, quite a battle. Oh no, the Demogryph Knights have come. Can we drop the rock while we're on the ground? Let's try it. Let's see if we can. Man, that Stegodon just ran that guy over. Look at that. Oh yeah. He got Randy Savaged. Jabba the Hutt is kind of Randy Savage-like. Look at him. Oh yeah, just whomping on these Empire forces here. Apotheosis, let's go ahead and keep healing these Saurus Warriors so they can generate that dank value for us. We have Shield of the Old Ones. Sometimes something's been a little bit buggy with my UI today. I don't know what's going on. Some shenanigans are afoot. Good, so the Empire backline shattered. It's going to be all she wrote. Yes. Yeah, Karl Franz got dumpstered, man. I feel bad for him. GG, Rain Dog. You tried, man. You tried. Okay, so one last battle from me. Yeah, thanks again, Kingdom of Rodux, for that generous donation, man. It's really nice of you, man. What do you guys want to see? Let's hear it. What would you guys like to see? No more Hellstorms or any of that stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would have to be bribed. Yorick just had a nice vinyl listening, chess losing, beer drinking, tongue kissing evening with a beautiful. Hey, congratulations on having a great day, man. We can do High Elves. Yeah, we can do High Elves versus Dark Elves. That'd be fun. Yes. What do we want? Let's get the Prince. Hail to the Prince. Go get some Cav. Do you like skirmishers beating Cav action? Yeah. Hey, Proto, thank you for the donation, man. Beastmen, edgy. Dark Elves, Greenskins. Oh, my. Oh, he's playing Empire again. Skaven Swarm, Beastmen. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm actually going to dodge here, and we'll do this. I'm going to do a straw poll for our last battle. And I'll let you guys pick. So let me set it up real quick, guys. Bear with me here. Empire. Skaven, Empire, Beastmen, Dwarfs. Let's see what else you guys wanted. Greenskins, High Elves, Dark Elves. I'm almost there, guys. It's almost time. Oh, there's just so much going on in chat. And speaking of, guys, I'm actually going to Games Workshop after I finish streaming. I'm going to go look at some Death Guard models and stuff. Dark Elves, High Elves, Greenskins, Dwarfs. I think we got Empire on here, right? Yeah, do we have Lizards? We'll take Lizards off the pool because I just played them. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I got to make sure I'm not missing anything. Chaos? Oh, that's right. I got to get Chaos in here. Okay, so we're gonna create this poll real quick. So I'm probably missing some races, whatever. I'm tired. Vote here. Vote here, guys. Oh, I forgot. I think I forgot vampires, but I've already played them quite a bit. So all right. So we'll give it a second here. We'll put on some slow jams. Glad we were able to win that. That was a good fight. Let's get some classical. The William Tell Overture. Error 404. People are voting, actually. It looks like it's working. Oh, wow. Who would have thought the Skaven would get so many damn votes? It's all over the place. Oh, man. It might be because so many people are just hitting it up. Let me try it. Works for me. Okay, try it now. I'm spamming my own chat with the link. I think it's because so many people hit it at once. Well, I see the... Share it, let's see. Let me try this, make sure this works. Okay. Try that one. I might as well queue up for a battle and get into the lobby now anyways. Hey, Dov, if you're available, man, you want to grab someone for a best of 3? Dov plays? You and Daniel or something? Whoever else wants to play? Forgot Tyranids? Okay. So let's see the results. And the winner is the Skaven. Overwhelming win for the Skaven. Wow. All right. So I love playing Skaven, so no problem, bosses. So we're going to get our little lovely plague rat that we all love and adore. You guys are... I'm surprised the Skaven won so much. Everyone wants to see the rats getting crunk. Damn. Okay. Skaven it is, guys. So in this matchup, it's really important to get the Howling Warp Gale against the Malekith and Dragons, because it's one of the only ways you have to like shut down their sniping of your lords and stuff. So we're going to get an Assassin too. And for the front line, let's get some Plague Monks, and we'll get some Censer Bearers. I really love this front line. It's like one of my favorite ones. We'll get a bunch of Clan Rats as fodder units in the front as well. We'll get 4 of those. And this is a forested map, so we don't want to get anything. The Skaven won pretty hard, guys. I mean, there's 614 of you guys in here. And the Skaven got like a good 30% more votes than everything else. Yeah? Like, the High Elves were second place, actually. Followed up by the Chaos, who was third. Okay. And, want some Skaven slaves, perhaps? I wish like you could get more stuff. That always like bums me out how you're so limited here. Let's get some of these. We need Rat Ogres for sure. Doom Wheels are just too good not to bring. Let's bring some of these guys, and we can cut 2 of these. I don't think we need that much. And let's also get some Globadiers. Do we want those? And then we could just get some like Spear Rats in the back to kind of like help protect them. I feel like that's pretty good. Yeah, let's do it. Good luck to my opponent. Good luck. The offbeat. Norska? Yeah, we can't play Norska yet. You want the lightning? Okay, you guys want the Doom Rocket? What can I cut to get that though? I'm already like so spread so thin here. I could cut one of these guys, that's fine. And then can we get the Doom Rocket? Hopefully this Doom Rocket gets some kills, because it's just for you. Well, the Censer Bears do really good against the Dark Elves. Because Dark Elf missiles have kind of short range, so they're not going to get as punished. We're doing it, guys. Oh, is Stealth Bomb cost 0? Oh, that's too bad. Why does it cost 0? All right. So, guys, as soon as we finish this battle, we're going to have a best of 3 with Dov Plays versus Janet on Occasion, both of whom are very awesome YouTubers and good friends of mine. So, we'll be casting that best of 3 series, and the prize is... yeah, maybe we'll come up with the prize. I have the Doom Rocket. I have it. It's time. It's time for Gotham's Reckoning. So it's been a good stream today. We had a really good start. I think we won our first 5 or 6 games. We played some good players, and then we had a bit of a pit drop where we got wrecked as Empire, trying to use double Hellblaster. And then we had 2 really good games versus Oklahoma, who's a great player. I mean, he did really good. Nothing you can knock about him. He just outplayed me, like, both games. And had better army comps. Like, that's one of the big things in this game is that army comps are really dictating of the match. Like, if you have 2 equally skilled players, obviously, one of the biggest things in this game is building your army against the appropriate matchup and, like, having... That's where games are won and lost in Total War. There's a lot of people with good micro. So let's get these Clan Rats out here. You guys can go out here. And let's go ahead and get the Skaven hordes down here. And all right. Good. Rat ogres are solid. They give you enough. You need mass. You need something to like attack the dragons and be able to fight back. Let's get the Globadiers kind of Netflix and chilling in the back. The Skaven slave spears. Hopefully they'll at least, you know, deter my opponent from wanting to attack them. And yeah, let's do it. It's time. Hey, man. Okay, so he's got a good army, it looks like. Yeah, he's got, you know, some dudes coming in. One of the keys to winning this matchup is actually using the... oh, man, bolt throwers. You know, I've seen people do this against Skaven. It can do some decent damage against my elite units and stuff, so... Let's get those Doom Wheels a-rolling. I don't think he invested in too much funny business. Yeah. Where's Spartacus? Yeah, he wasn't able there to talk shit. I had some rough games, for sure. But again, it's just, you know, I guess I'm not that great at Wood Elves. Like, my best races are probably Chaos and Skaven, I think, right now, and Beastmen. But with Wood Elves, I used to think they were one of my tournament races that I could play in tournaments, but, you know, I've been losing with them a lot lately. It's just like, I don't know. I guess I just lost the Emperor lost his groove, guys. Okay, so let's see what he's got. I don't think he has any way of snaring me. He is sending Witch Elves. That's a good tactic because it's going to taunt my Doom Wheel, which is going to keep them from you know, doing their job. He's got some Harganeth, so we're going to keep the Doom Wheel a little bit higher and tighter. We'll probably get our Globadiers just shooting at Malekith on his cold one. That's going to be our modus operandi. Let's do a bit of a cross engagement because the Witch Elves can't scurry across as fast as the Doom Wheel can. So we're just going to kind of do a crosshatch engagement here. So let's go ahead and engage. We'll get our Globadiers in group 3, have them start focusing Malekith. And what does he have over here? So he has a Canaanite Assassin, so we can just muck him down with stuff. Let's get the Sensor Bears going here. We get the Doom Wheel charging in here. Skulking Company, we want to summon some rats in the back. We're going to get a little bit crazy. And these ogres, we want them to be focusing. They can just go on pretty much any infantry right now. It's not a big deal. Yeah, good. Okay. So everything's engaging to code. The Doom Wheel is in the back. We basically just have to keep it away from Witch Elves. That's like the only thing that really is like super important. So we're going to get our summon. The Canaanite Assassin is, you know, kiting away from us. So let's get the Doom Wheel fighting those guys, and we do have our Clan Rats. So this is really good. We get into the back line, we get on that Reaper Bolt Thrower. That's going to be really, really strong for us. And the Witch Elves just keep getting mucked up. So we're in a decent little engagement here. Let's go ahead and use Liber Bubonicus right here. Use the Rod of Corruption and Bless with Filth, which is going to give us a very mean pocket. Nice little AoE from my opponent. Let's get the Rat Ogres on those Harganeth Executioners and Auxiliary. And Clan Rat should be able to shut those guys down. The fight's going pretty well across the board, I would say. Pop leadership, and we do have this nice little bombardment here. Does he have any dark shards or anything we want to fight? Oh, let's get these guys fighting. I'm not sure what they're doing. Let's have these guys go push over here, and we do have Blessed with Filth, and you know we're really gonna hammer it home to these guys, I think. And you can see Malekith is just getting pounded right now. He's just getting that good old pounded. And we'll get Plague Breath down the line right there, which is going to be helpful. And let's see how much damage that does. No, that wasn't bad. Nothing to write home about, but certainly not terrible. And the Doom Wheel is going to be pushing off his troops in the back. We want to use Doom Wheel to take down the big, you know, heavily armored targets. And we should be able to finish this guy off. Let's go ahead and use Trophy Heads. And ooh, those Globadiers just peppering him in the back. Very solid. And yeah, I think we got this in the bag. This was a solid win for sure. Let's go ahead and pop these Clan Rats right here. Keep chasing that Canaanite Assassin. I mean, much like the Witch Hunter, you don't want him to be like mucked up and just kind of inundated with like garbage units. And let's go here. I actually, when I used to play League, I was Platinum 2, I think, when I quit. Like Platinum 1. I think I could have gotten Diamond. I just stopped playing, honestly. I was in promotion games like for the top of that league, so. And then I just kind of like lost interest. But yeah, I used to play Christopher. I used to play League of Legends. I love the Bruisers top lane. That's my thing. Use the Rival Head Talisman right here. Let's go ahead and get these Globadiers shooting at the Black Guard right there. And it looks like Hulk Smash. Hulk smashing. Skaven Smash. We're doing it. All right. I think that's it. That's going to be all she wrote. Yes. Yes. Finish them, Anakin. Yeah, Skrulk's really strong, guys. He's a very competitive pick. But yeah, I would probably play Skaven or Beastmen in a tournament or Chaos. I would probably play Chaos, to be honest. I think that would be my #1 pick. If I had to like play for my life, it would be Chaos. All right. So let's go here. Looks like everyone's pretty much shut down. And that's it. GG. All right. Yes. Good game. All right, guys. So that was fun. That was a good old game. We got him, Skeeter. Oh, yeah, Cho'Gath top lane was fun. I used to play Darius. I was a bro. I just like dunking people. Okay. So, guys, now it's time for the best of 3. So let me go ahead and get this all set up for you guys. We're going to do this. The hog can be here. We had Mass Gobbo Vanguard earlier too, which was pretty cool. Host battle. Just getting this battle all set up for you guys. Like, I feel confident playing Chaos against anyone. If you're asking, like, what faction I would be safe with, like, any race, any matchup, Chaos can usually do it pretty well. All right, so it looks like Dov and Janet already made a game, so I just need to join it. Let me go here, multiplayer battle. See what the password is. Thank you, guys. And Ryan sneaks in here. All right, we're good. So, guys, we're going to have a best of 3 between Janet on Occasion and the mighty Dov Plays. So these guys are both Total War YouTubers. So if any of you moderators in chat could help me out by linking links to both Janet as well as Dov Plays channel, that would be excellent. And yeah, we'll be good to go. So yeah, this is looks like it's going to be High Elf versus Empire. So for High Elves, they actually, I think, have a good matchup here. The Lothar and Seaguard are very solid. And High Elf archers can outrange the Empire guns, so you can actually get really good exchanges. And you know, High Elf have really good infantry. They can beat the Empire infantry. The issues they're going to have is going to be the Cav, like, because Empire Cav is better. Like, Denver Griff Knights can beat, you know, the Cav. Although I wonder how Dragon Princes do against those guys head to head. It's going to be tough. Yeah, seriously, Italian Spartacus is hustling for me here. So let me get you guys going. Yeah, and Italian Spartacus and I are going to be hosting a tournament together. And if you guys haven't seen his channel, make sure to check him out. He's quite the lore master and also does quick battles like myself, streams regularly. There's a lot to be seen. What is this here? You guys need to tell Lady Turin she needs to make a YouTube channel already so we can go subscribe to her. All right, guys. So yeah, we're loading. This is definitely a good map for both these factions. It's open field. There's no trees. Artillery and guns are going to be working pretty efficiently here. So, well, you guys want to do a vote to see who will win? All right, let's do it. Okay. Dov or Janet. All right, guys. Oh my God, I can't even keep up with chat. All right, guys, the straw poll is up. It's in chat. And you guys can vote for the winner. You know, maybe someday we'll be able to put some currency. But it looks like Dov is going to be using Volkmar the Grim, which is actually a really good pick. Volkmar has good armor. And, you know, the High Elves don't have AP missiles, so they have to rely on nobles and dragons. So he's going to be pretty tanky. And it looks like Dov also has a Light Wizard. So the Light Wizard is going to be able to net those dragons, hopefully, and allow some of his guns in the back line to really do a good job. And it looks like he does actually have a Hellblaster volley gun. So that's, having one of them isn't bad. Just having, you know, multiple is definitely not good. No, the Gobbo King and I didn't battle today. No, we didn't have a battle on stream. What's going on? There you go. Tell Lady Turin to make her channel already. She could do it. She needs to. We're actually probably going to have a couple channels together eventually. We'll probably do like a horror channel, like where we play horror games together. And maybe like a kind of a media review channel, that kind of thing. Oh man, my dogs are going crunk in there. All right, guys, so we're here with game 1 between Dov Plays and Janet on Occasion. Looks like Janet does have double Sun Dragon, so that's a lot of powerful breath attacks. If he can get like a really good angle and roast these Empire guns in the back, it's going to be good. But his front line is very weak. I mean, Spearmen are going to get, yeah. I mean, against Greatswords and Flagellants, Spearmen will lose the long fight. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. He does also have a Lore Master of Hoeth, I think, who's going to have a pretty good presence in the Spirit Leech. He probably wants to start Spirit Leeching this Lightcaster as soon as he can, because if he's able to do that, then it'll mitigate a lot of the effectiveness, and it doesn't have any healing. So looks like we do have Volkmar the Grim coming in, but there is a Noble here. He does have anti-large and armor piercing, so he also has good enough mass to kind of block up Volkmar, but Volkmar has really good healing as well. So I really like this tactic, but we'll see if Janet on Occasion is able to get some good archer fire going with these Lothar and Seaguard in the back. And you can see he's posturing up his dragons, but, you know, Dov Plays is right on top of it with these silver bullets. And the Sun Dragon is a little bit squishy. He's not like the tankiest of the dragons, so he's going to go down kind of quick. But Volkmar taking some huge damage right out of the gates. So well played by both players there, kind of counteracting those plays. Oh, we'll see, Anna. We will see. But yeah, Anna and I will start a channel together. So you can see Janet on occasion. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was beautiful. Very well played right there. It's going to roast those guys, and honestly, they might break and run off the map. Janet should swoop in there right now. Just fly overhead. You don't have to land. Having this thing nearby will terror out these guys. You don't want them to stabilize because they're going to keep shooting, and they still have a fair amount of models here. So that was a thing of beauty right there. Very, very well played by Janet. On that same note, you can see that the Noble and the Lothran Seaguard, or excuse me, the Lore Master of Hoeth in here. Oh man, look at that cleaving attack. So I'm surprised at how well the High Elf front line's doing, but again, he does have some very elite support. He has Tyrion, he has the Lore Master of Hoeth, and you can see that Volkmar the Grim here is actually taking a lot of damage, and those breath attacks are roasting these Empire guns, so man, that's pretty rough. You might want to use these Royal Altdorf Griffites to go like help out. Well, I'm not sure, because he's just waiting for the dragons to land, it looks like. A really nice kind of a what is that called? The Grand Soulfire Bombardment going down right there. And, yes, a fun guy. Oh my goodness. But yes, the Sigmar Sons are going to win this frontline engagement. The Lothran Seaguard are in pretty good shape. He definitely wants to finish off these silver bullets, and, you know, 1 or 2 volleys here from Janet would do the trick. So you can see a very, very nice shot there, going to take those guys out. In a couple volleys, they'll be gone. No problem. A very nice net from Dodd Place here in the back line, but it looks like one Sun Dragon might rout off the battlefield. It's at 7 leadership. But if this thing does not rout, it's going to have multiple breath attacks, which can do really well. But a good banishment going down from Volkmar. Looks like it did cleave a bunch of these spearmen, but I don't know. It's going to be hard. There's a lot of spears. There's some good anti-large options. He has Tyrion. He has a Noble. I feel like the Demogryph Knights are going to get worn down over the course of this battle. But the Empire front line doing really well for itself. You can see right here, these great swords are able to break through against the spearmen, and these other spearmen are definitely not going to be able to hold. The Sun Dragon in the back is able to force off these silver bullets and terror out them. Janet should probably try and snipe this caster, because, you know, nets in the endgame are really going to be, I think, a big determining factor here. So being able to take this this caster out real quick would be nice. And he has Tyrion, he has a Noble. Just gank this guy. He'll be done in a matter of seconds. They're incredibly squishy. They have low melee defense. But it looks like he's actually going after Volkmar, which is very ambitious. Volkmar is very, you know, speedy on his pimp cart. He can actually waddle away and kind of, you know, get to his troops. And the Royal Altdorf Griffites get a Melkoth's mystifying miasma from Janet on occasion. So very, very well played by both players. This is just a back and forth battle. And yeah, I can't even call this game. The bounce bar is still very even. The Sun Dragon's in pretty good shape right here. I mean, it's beat up, but it can still get its breath attacks off, and I think it has 1 more left. And you can see the Royal Altdorf Griffites are doing some work on Tyrion. Lore Master of Hoeth, though, does have really good AP and hits quite hard, so he should be able to kind of cleave some of these Royal Altdorf Griffites. But he does get run over by the Pimp Cart. You can also see the Sun Dragon up in the sky does get hit with a net of Amnitox. So like I was saying, he really should have just taken out this caster. It would have only taken a couple seconds, and it would have made a huge difference in the state of the game. So Volkmar's starting to get pretty tattered. He's at about half health, and yeah, this is good. Well, let's see, there looks to be an Earthblood going on. So he does have Earthblood, he also has Melkoth, and then what is that book he has? I don't even know what that thing does. So he has the Blessed Tomb, which gives 8 leadership. Oh, so it's like a mini kind of a Grail Relic Way, but not giving immunity to psychology. So the Goon Squad down here on the ground with Tyrion, and it looks like the Noble just got dumpstered by these Royal Altdorf Griffites, and Tyrion does not want to be fighting here. He should be just going after this caster, and it looks like he is. You can see the Lore Master of Hoeth. He's going to be charging in with his sword. 1 or 2 attacks on this guy will probably finish him off. This Noble hopefully will kind of rally here. He's going to need to go after this caster, just finish him off. That's going to take away a lot of utility, and looks like Tyrion might die to these Royal Altdorf Griffites. There's no High Elf support nearby, and does he have the Heart of Averlorn? It does look like he does, so he could potentially get a really big heal with that, but maybe a breath attack from these dragons could finish off those Royal Altdorf Griffites. Maybe. It's hard to say. This is a really close game, guys. A really, really close game. Guys talking smack in chat. Down below, the Lore Master of Hoeth is getting run over by Volkmar on his Pimp Chariot. And that's a good matchup for the Lore Master, though. Volkmar has very poor AP values, and does he have any... Yeah, he has missile resist. I don't think he has any other stuff. But some great swords here will really help out, especially if they can get that Grand Hammer of Sigmar. A nice little breath attack. Ooh, look at that roast! That dragon roast with that Sun Dragon. It looks like there's a net going down, which... Are there any guns? Oh, look! You can see that the Hellblaster Volley Gun in the distance is actually still online, so it could potentially shoot this guy down and do a bunch of damage. And this game is still too close to call. This game is really, really close. And Tyrion does have this Noble helping him out. And there's only 6 of these guys left. And if Tyrion still has a Sunfang, he could potentially get a really good kind of a Christmas roast on these guys. So, yeah, this is a really close game. Damn, there's no way of calling this one, guys. So the Sun Dragon up on the high ground is pretty healthy. He probably wants to land it right here and take out this Hellblaster Volley Gun, or maybe go after this caster real quick and try and take him out. The Lore Master of Hoeth is running as hard as he can to try and chase down Volkmar the Grim. But he's just, this Warrior Priest is like sitting on the back, just cackling, just laughing at him, just running him over non-stop. But Tyrion might be able to get these Royal Altdorf Griffites. It looks like the Sun Dragon only has 32 HP over there, so He's probably not going to be of much help to this battle. And the Royal Altdorf Gryphites are probably going to break here. Let's see. How many do they have left? They're broken. They are broken. There's only 2 of them left. Tyrion is just fighting tooth and nail. And if Tyrion's able to get free of this with his noble, they will absolutely murder Volkmar. And Volkmar is already having a lot of trouble with this Lore Master of Hoeth anyways. So, man, what a game. This is a great match. If Janet... So, Gobbo King in chat says, if Janet wins... He gets all of Job Play subs. They have to. Wouldn't that be funny if you could like wager subscribers, like on battles? That'd be horrible. You just end up subscribed to some channel like what the hell is this? Oh man. Okay. So yeah, you can see that this guy's getting a little bit of a boost from Volk. Oh, double decapitation. Did you see that? Look at the heads down there. Those guys just got decapitated. Oh man, this Lore Master of Hoeth is just such a pimp. Just doing massive work here, just decapitating these guys, just going absolutely crunk. And Tyrion is able to win the day over here. So Tyrion shouldn't be wasting his time with these guys. He should just, oh man, that's a big Empire force. So 85 greatswords, that's real tough. That's real tough. I don't know. This game's too close to call. This Lore Master of Hoeth is probably going to finish these guys off. And oh, look. He's running over in his dress. He's got his gown. That Lore Master of Hoeth will beat that ass, though. He will beat that ass so hard. He's such a 55 melee attack on that guy is huge. Man. Yeah, play for pink slips for our cars. That'd be really funny. Yeah. Just like the Fast and the Furious maybe. So this noble's coming in, but he only has 329 HP, so Volkmar can even probably finish that guy off. And it looks like he does have some spears and some other troops nearby, and ooh, look at that Grand Soul Fire going down. Tyrion's in good shape though. I don't know. If Tyrion and that noble could potentially take care of Volkmar, they might be able to win, but it looks like Dov's going to secure this. He has too many spears. This caster was left alive for too long. He really should have finished off that caster. There was a few nets that were very catastrophic that I think led to his ultimate downfall here, but very well played by Dov and Janet. That was a really great match, guys.
Destroy them.
Yes.
Advance.
Yeah, so lore video. You guys talking about lore video ideas in chat? Yeah. So this was the first game in the series. Pretty sure it's over. Tyrion's going to waver to army losses. So that's game 1 between Dov plays and Janet on occasion. And yeah, very well played to both players. Very, very well played. So now we're going to jump into game 2. And one sec, guys. I'm just pulling up some links for you guys. Here we go. On the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. All right. Here we go. So Janet channel. Here's a link to Janet's channel, and then we will get you a link to Dov's channel as well. So if you guys get sick of my videos and want to see some new and fresh content, you can head on over to their lands. Dov channel. All right, there you go, guys. So now we're going to go to the next game in the series. So it looks like we're going to have a Chaos versus Empire matchup. So I think Dov is actually going to be playing Empire again, which is interesting. So I would hope you would switch up. Yeah. Good, good. Yeah, these are some good battles. Oh, look at this. Look at this build from Janet. It's a very thematic one. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but, you know, we'll see. Birdman, so I have... there's PayPal, or there's Patreon, or there's sponsoring on the YouTube, so it really depends on your preference. So this actually Janet might want to change up his build. Oh, it looks like Greenskins versus... Chaos versus Lizardmen, I'm thinking. I personally think the most fun way to support is by sponsoring on stream, because you get to use the ridiculous emojis. I have some straight up Bible here. You guys want to see? I have a comb. Let me show you guys what it can look like. Like if you want to see how long it truly is. Oh, see, like it can go straight up like down over my face, like if I really want to, but like then I can't see. The last time I went and was working out, it was like all up in my face. Yeah. What did I not? Oh, they're not going to stream snipe each other. They're actually in Discord together right now talking, so they're good friends. They're not going to stream snipe each other, so we're good. Hey, how's it going, Regal Stunner? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You like turtles? Well, turtles are... I'm not a huge fan of turtles, to be honest. I mean, Ninja Turtles was a great show back in the day, but... yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. It is time. Anna likes it. Edgelord turn. Yeah, I could go emo turn. Look, I could just do like one side down. What does that look like? Oh, that's terrible. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I just looked in the reflection on my camera. I was like, no. You guys, okay, guys, I'm gonna go get Wookiee. He can comment this game with us. Let me go get him. Hold on. On the road again. All right. Yeah, if you guys really want to, I've had a mustache. It's horrible. What's going on? Oh no, my mustaches are garbage. Yes. Turn his room into wearing robes. A Friar Tuck haircut? You guys want Friar Tuck hair? I'm here now. I'm back. We're back in action. Wookie's sleeping. I didn't want to disturb him, guys. More Lempar's campaign I'll be recording in the next few days, so. Yes. No, Lady Turin, Anna goes by Lady Turin on the channel. She goes by many names. I'm not playing this game, David. This isn't me. I'm actually watching Dob Plays and Janet on occasion have a best of 3. My mustache. I look so bad with mustaches, guys. So, let's look at Janet's army. So for Janet, as a Chaos aficionado, Kolek's a really good pick. He's solid. Personally, I think the regular Dragon Ogres are a big mistake. These guys do okay, but they have trouble getting that really good surround. I think that getting Dragon Ogre Shaggoths is a much, much better investment. Like, exponentially better. Leaps and bounds. And in the front line, I think Chaos Marauders are a mistake too. Like, they're going to get dumpstered by Saurus Warriors. So a few things that I'm not a fan of, but I really do like his Marauder Horseman picks. These guys do really well against big dinos if you can get them in good position, but his front line's just going to buckle. It's going to be real ugly, and I think he needs more Shaggoths to take out the big dinosaurs, because Dob Plays has a Croc Gar, he has this, he has a Saurus Scar Veteran. So, Kolek's going to get circle beaten by those guys. Like, it's going to be ugly, I think. I don't know. Wookie was taking a nap. I didn't want to wake him up. I didn't want to wake him up. Yeah, Shaggoths are always better. Yes. All right. So the Lizardmen forces of Dob Plays are going to be advancing, and you can see that Janet, on occasion, is going to be coming over with his with Kolek here. Kolek potentially, he can beat any of these guys one-on-one. He actually beats Croc R one-on-one too, without any other factors like healing and things like that. But this Chaos Infantry line is going to get buckled, and you don't really need the AP on the Great Weapons against Saurus. They only have 60 armor, so I think it's a big mistake. Saurus have trouble with armor, so going with armor is the way to go. This frontline engagement is just going to be a huge massacre. The Dragon Ogres are posturing on the flanks. They should be in the middle. You want the Shaggoths right here so they can be pushing on that Croc R. And here comes the Battle of Battles. So Kolek does take a bit of a charge here, but he's going to start smashing on this fool right now. So you can see that one attack just does massive damage. The Chaos Warhounds and other troops are going to be coming around the flank. But the Skank Javelins will actually give some pretty good counterplay. This is not good at all right here. These Shaggoths, I mean, they will win this, but it's gonna be, they're taking a ton of damage right here from these guys. And then also Croc R is going to world beat them probably. So if you were able to overcast like an Occam's Mindrazor right here, I think that would be really, really strong. I think that would, really kind of tilt the tide of this battle, although they're performing pretty well. But yeah, he needs to keep those guys on Croc R if he's really going to commit to that. It looks like Sacred Spawning with Zodal. And a nice little Pit of Shades going off, which is going to hit some of these Lizardmen, but not doing that much damage. And the Marauder Infantry are just not holding. They're just buckling everywhere. But the Saurus Scar Veteran is going down to Kolek, which is a really nice pick. So if you can chase that thing off the battlefield, just grab one of these Marauder Horsemen and have it chase this guy. You don't want that coming back, because then it could heal with Cold Blood and a bunch of other mechanics. Although the Dragon Ogre Shaggoths are doing much better than I expected. Laying a bit of a beating on Croc R, but I really think the big Shaggoth is a bit of a better pick. But, I mean, sheer numbers here is potentially going to be able to kill Croc R, so maybe Janet's going to make the new metagame here. We'll see. Some of the throwing axes are going into these dinos, but the Marauder Infantry are having trouble holding. I think they're just getting massacred. Like, these guys have 63 kills. There's still a ton of skinks in the back, and he still has this really strong center pocket right here with 75 Temple Guard. That's going to be tough, but Krokar is getting beaten, man. Really, really well played. He needs to chase Krokar. If he can get Krokar and that Saurus veteran off the battlefield, he will win this game. Like, Kolek will massacre everything else. He needs to get those off, though. Now, it looks like you can see Dob Plays is going to be switching his Krokar to go after this this caster right here, which is a very good call, for sure. Oh, man. Chaos God of Turin. Yes. Yes. So you can see all these Dragon Ogres are going to be chasing Krokar, and the Mighty Kolek coming in here. So Janet is really on top of his micro here. Very well played by him. So yeah, he gets a nice attack on Krokar. He's wavering. If he chases him off the battlefield, that's it. He will win this match. He needs to get on Krokar. He needs to chase him. That's the only thing that matters, because Kolek and the Dragon Ogres can tear around and just shatter everything else. Over here you can see that this Saurus veteran is wavering with 15 leadership. These Marauder Horsemen probably should be throwing their axes at him. And Krokar is, man, he's holding on for dear life. But yeah, if Dov can keep Krokar alive and kind of kite around and just wear him down through attrition, he will win. But yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. The Dragon Ogres are somewhat healthy. The Marauder Horsemen are still in decent shape. Let's see how the Saurus veteran's doing. So he's broken. The Chaos Warhounds might be able to chase him off the battlefield. Looks like he does have some Marauder Horsemen, some Hounds on the far side. So there are some troops for Janet on occasion here. And you can see Kolek and company are taking some of those Skink Javelins, which will actually add up against the Dragon Ogres, which could be a little bit tough. And I wonder what magic he has left. He might have like another enfeebling foe, but Krokar is getting healed by the Cold Blood, which is not good at all. Krokar's like, damage on him is very valuable. You need to kind of make sure to capitalize on that. And let's see what that Scar Veteran is. So the Scar Veteran is, he's back. You know, that's not good. A Cold Blood or Revivification Crystal could get him back in the fight and really make a huge difference. Temple Guard are closing in. You don't want to mess with them, but Kolek does not care. He just marches right through those guys. And he does have Star Crusher popped, so 32 oh man, big damage coming in from Kolek. 702 weapon strength, just smashing all up on Krokar's face, hits him for about 600 or 700 damage right there. And this is actually going pretty well. You can see these Marauder Horsemen right here are doing some heavy kind of armor-piercing axe damage on Krokar. And Krokar is going to be running. Looks like Enfeebling Foe is going to be dropped. And, you know, Janet should just be force pathing to the best of his abilities. Just go after this filthy dinosaur. You need to finish him off. Looks like that Scar Veteran on the far side is down to about 160 HP. He's able to deal with some of those Marauders. And, yeah, very close game. They still have the Revivification Crystal, so Krokar still does have some healing. If Krokar gets to his healing cap over the course of a game, you know that, like, you're in trouble. Like, he has so much value if you keep him alive. He's definitely one of the best units in the entire game. So, yeah, and Dragon Ogre Shaggots did get a buff in Mortal Empires. They have more models in their, like, army size now. Yeah. A Merciful Goddess, yes. Lady Turin is the best. So, Saurus Scar Veteran down to 153 HP. Dob Place is playing, you know, Ring Around the Rosie here, just running in circles with Krokar. And you can see in the meantime, Shaggots are just going to go start slaughtering these little skinks, I mean, which is a pretty good call. I mean, it's free kills. The skinks can't fight at all against these Shaggots. I mean, they are monstrous, and they are beastly. They're just going to crush these little poor dinos. But avoiding the Temple Guard should be priority number one. Temple Guard are pretty much all he has left. But, you know, as this battle goes on, that Revivification Crystal is going to be coming back in and potentially healing Krokar up very effectively. So, this is a... Oh, that's not true. Why do you say that? 96 Oliverl. I was in Germany. It was pretty cool when I was at the airport. Like in where was I? Was I in Munich? It was fun. A lot of people were really nice there. I do not know what you're talking about, man. Okay, so we're still fighting the good fight. You can see the Dragon Ogre Shaggots are back online here. And it looks like Krokar is going to be chasing down these Marauder Horsemen. So guys, it looks like this game might go to a best of 3. It's too close to call at this point. I think that Saurus Scar Veteran got killed. Yeah, you can see he actually was able, you know, fell off his mount over here. And Kolek is going to get a rear attack, but he doesn't quite get him. It looks like Krokar is able to squeak away. Still two very healthy groups of these Dragon Ogres. So if he can kind of stabilize here, that could be pretty strong. Yes. Yes. Ice. Oh no. I love everyone, guys. I'm a friendly lad. Alright, so Krokar, let's see, he's got 1700 HP. We got all these Dragon Ogres who are going to be doing a last Alliance charge, and even the Marauder Horsemen are out of ammunition, so they're going to have to charge in there. But these Temple Guard, he does not want a piece of that. Probably just Force Path Kolek after Krok. Just get your mouse and just click him into oblivion. That's what he needs to be doing right now. I mean, he could go after this Bastillodon right here, but even still, Krokar is the main threat. It looks like there's going to be a Lord of the Storm going down right here, and yeah. Yes. Yeah, you are wrong, my friend. You are wrong about that. So Krokar here is going to be using Hand of the Gods. Gets a really nice tack on Kolek. But Kolek looks like we're going to have a bit of a battle here. But I think Kolek can win this. I mean, he's got, let's see what his stats are comparatively speaking. 16, 52. So he does have higher melee defense as well. More damage and an anti-large bonus. I mean, So I don't think Krokar can hang right here. Although it looks like Kolek's actually going to be routing due to that Revivification Crystal. So get some of those Dragon Ogres over here. And you know, that cost him the game. Not going after Krokar, I think, ultimately was his downfall. It was really well played by both players. But that's going to be it. I mean, that game could have gone either way. But he needed to really finish off Krokar. That was the big factor there. So, yeah, so that's that. That was good. Yeah, I mean, Janet could have taken that game had he been able to finish off that guy. Like, that was just the big determining factor. So, all right, guys. So, GG was really good. Yeah, but I liked it. Like, that was great. It really came down to that micro decision of Krokar living too long. That was it. If he had killed Krokar, game would have been over. Krokar was wavering. Had he finished him, GG. That would have been it. So, so yeah, that was a good one. Dragon Ogres did well. I mean, I still think the Shaggus would have been a bit better because they would have terror routed a lot of infantry. But yeah. So that game actually, oh, it looks like there. Yeah, that's it for now. That's it for the best of 3. Dob Plays has taken this series. Shaggus their life. Oh, looks like they want to play another one. Let me see. You guys want one more match? Let's see. So be it. One more. All right, guys, we're getting one more. We're getting one more up in here. Let's see if Janet can, you know, get that counter left. We're happen. Master Pluto, the answer. Oh, my fiance all day. Lady Turin is sharing our home life. Yeah, we're having a best of, well, not a best of 3, but we're having a showcase. We shall call it a showcase between Janet on occasion and Dob Plays. That is a lot of these guys. I don't know if you need that many. Interesting. I would like to see Cygors in play. Hosea, I think it was like an inside joke with some of his friends. Is the name, like the reasoning behind his channel name. So let's just make it a best of 5. Let's make it a best of 5 series. Whatever. I'm having a good time. All right, so let's get some music. You guys want some? Oh man, you guys want to? I'm gonna troll you guys for a second. It's time. You guys are about to get trolled. This is revenge for all the trolling I get.
Joy to the world.
All right, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back.
Come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Savior reigns.
It's so horrible. I can't even do it. Get out of here with that shit. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. You guys didn't deserve that. You guys deserve to be treated better than that. I can't. I'm pretty. There's a lot of music that would get like hit with copyrights. Like I have a little library of music on my desktop that's like music that you can play for free. Oh man. It's not December yet. It's close enough. It's turned off, I promise. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I was a pretty decent Shogun 2 player. I played Rome 1, I played Shogun 1, I played Shogun 2. I played Total War series, obviously. Those are pretty much it. Shogun 2 was my jam. I have like thousands of hours played in that game. Yeah. It's done. At least it wasn't a Rickroll. I think I'm going to unsubscribe. I'm done, Turin. That's the last straw. You pushed me too far. Oh, man. The middle finger emoji. What do you guys want to listen to? You guys want some jams? I can't. John Boom, I'm afraid that whatever version I play of that, it might get my video copyright slammed. You're safe. Earplugs. Let's go. You're good. You guys want... I can sing you guys some Johnny Cash. If Lady Turin asks, I'll sing Johnny Cash for you guys. Shogun 2 was such a good game. Avatar Conquest was like one of the best things on the planet. Yeah, it was so fun. Those were simpler times, guys. March music. Rick Astley's never gonna give... I kind of look a little bit like Rick Astley, I think. Like his child. I'm gonna be recording the campaign this week. Yes. Alright guys, we got a showdown between Adob Plays, who's going to be playing the Filthy Rats, and he's going to be facing off against Janet on Occasion, who's going to be playing the Beastmen. So it should be a good one. We got Morker the Shadowgave, I think. He does also have a Beastcaster with Flock of Doom, so no Cygors. I was kind of hoping to see some Cygors, but they're not the best against the Skaven anyway, so... Yeah, I'll be Rick Astley. I'll learn the dance and everything. If you guys, you know, the Never Gonna Give You Up video, I'll straight up learn that dance. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna break you down. Never gonna run around, desert you. I can actually sing it okay. My voice is a little bit gone right now, but I can sing that like really. I'm not a good singer. I'm a horrible singer, but I could actually like meme it enough. So yeah, Janet's big comeback. Oh, guys, look! Look at this! Look at this Vanguard! Oh my god, look what's happening here. Oh, this is so good! Look at that! They have no idea what's going on. Oh, this is too good. I hear a train a-coming. Yes. Oh my, look at this Vanguard deployment situation. They just have no idea. Oh no, he moved! He moved his Vanguard! Oh, if he had kept him right there, he would have won the game. Oh, look at that. Oh no, that's brutal! Oh, Janet, no. No, oh, that's not good. Well, at least he's getting a double little charge there, but he's going to lose out. There's too many snare nets. Oh, no. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was so, oh, that's so bad for Janet. That's like backbreaking. So, for his main line, he has a bunch of Plague Monks, and Plague Monks will beat Ungors pretty easily, but the Bestigors should be pretty durable here. But man, he took so many casualties from those Gutter Runners with poison there. That's really rough. That's really rough. Yeah. Warhammer Vanguard rules are insane. I'm going to be playing tabletop soon too. I'm going to be getting that Death Guard army going. Palooka, the mighty Palooka. Too bad he's not here today. He's been helping me out with my, and so is Italian Spartacus. We've been all sitting and just talking and brainstorming. Italian and I will have some battles. Maybe we'll film it. But yeah, in the front line, you can see that we do have these gore herds that are Ungors, but thankfully they have shields. So at the very least, they're going to be wasting a ton of ammunition from these guys. And although despite all that, Adob Play still seems to have a better front line. I mean, he has a Plague Furnace. Plague Furnaces are monsters against Beastmen. And I don't really know how he's going to handle that. He needs to get some really big value out of these Centaurs and just like slam into the back of these Plague Monks. You can see here this Bonebreaker is going to be jumping in and just pimp slapping this Bray Shaman right here. And that's a great use of that Bonebreaker from Adob Plays. I still think Skrulk is the most competitive pick, but Morker, the Chaos Spawn are also really good against the Skaven. You know, they're squishy units. They have issues with leadership. They're very lightly armored, so Chaos Spawn are really going to shine in this matchup, I would say. Looks like a bunch of the Centaurs have been engaged on by just Skaven Slave Spears, which is probably one of the worst possible engagements they could get. And the Plague Furnace is coming in, just spreading that plague, and oh, look at that grossness. He's going to need to pull out. That's what she said, and you know, just get over there. But this is a nice play by Janet, being able to kind of grab these Gutter Runners and you know, start beating them down. If you can just kind of sweep through the whole back line with these Centaurs and clean up all of these rats, he might be able to come back in this game. You can also see that the Chaos Spawn are now in the pits, and they're just going to be munching on some of these guys. So, oh man, that guy just got like pinballed. He like got knocked into the back, and man, look at them getting massacred. So very good stuff from those Chaos Spawn. You can see the best scores on the far side are able to collapse that flank. So battle's not as bad as it looked initially. And you can see all these Centaurs are coming into the back line right here. And yeah, I do have a Discord. My favorite 40k faction is Chaos Space Marines, Nurgle Death Guard. I just love Chaos Space Marines. They're so cool. Horn Berserkers are awesome. Yeah, this Plague Furnace is going to be a big issue. Centaurs might be able to take it out, but he doesn't have any like dedicated anti-large that can really take care of it. And it's going to terror out a lot of these guys. And you can see this whole Beastman line over here starting to buckle. These Bestigors are going to get killed by the Plague Furnace, and I don't know what Janet can do, honestly. I mean, you can see that Morker's just getting spanked right here by this Bonebreaker. These Gutter Runners are going to come in and apply poison and melee, and I honestly think that's going to be it. Yeah, it was a good game by both players, but the build just was a little bit ambitious, and it didn't work out. Like, the Centaurs weren't that great of a choice. I think regular Centaurs, although it's good to bring like 1 or 2 groups to deal with the Doom Wheels, but yeah, I don't know. It just something didn't click with his army. The Skaven front line was able to overwhelm him too easily. You can see that Morker's just getting that ass beat by this Rat Ogre up here. So yeah, we got some madness going on. You're being put in timeout for spamming it here. If you have a Warhammer channel, I don't mind you linking it, but if it's just some random like channel, you could probably abstain from that. So the bounce power actually just evened out somehow. I do not know how that happened, but it looks like the Beastmen started to maybe come back a little bit. And I think that's maybe because he did get another Summon of Chaos Spawn here. Yeah, you can see a fresh group of 12. And yeah, this Warlord here is 2,500 HP. Is Morker dead, though? That's going to be a big determining factor as well. I think Morker might have gotten killed. I don't know how that bounce of power started to come back, but it looks like this Plague Furnace is not in the main battle. If he had it like right here, I think all the Beastmen troops will kind of rally, but oh, look at this. So there was a whole contingent of Beastmen troops over here, these Vestigors and other troops, and a really nice Flock of Doom from Janet on occasion. You know, whenever I actually thought the game was just going to end there, but somehow, some way, he's rallying, despite the fact that his Lord took a big beating. So Janet's kind of cleaning up a lot of troops on the periphery. You can see his Poison Hounds and Centaurs are chasing down a lot of these Gutter Runners and doing a very, very good job of doing that. And it looks like there's some foul magic going on. I'm not sure what's going to be summoning. And oh, Morker actually got away. Okay. Yeah, Lady Turin loves Warhammer. She actually used to play Tabletop Fantasy back in the day. I think she had a Dark Elf army, she was telling me. So we're going to be playing together. Hey, see you later, Paul. Maybe we'll see you on Discord later tonight, brother. Good having you here. Yeah, so the fight's still going on. It looks like there was a Verminous Valor going down from Dob Blaze, which is going to knock back some troops. These games have been really good. I mean, very close. I don't know if he can kill that Plague Furnace. I feel like the Plague Furnace is going to just chain terror out everything. But the rest of the Skaven army's buckling to Janet. Man, really well played by him. Big kudos, like coming back from a very like poor initial engagement. Looks like this Warlord isn't in the best shape, but he might be able to kill Morker. Morker is very durable, actually. He has good melee defense for like a caster type hero. And this guy's getting a little bit low. If he could maybe get some Centaurs over here to help out, that would be really good, because I think this Warlord is going to be able to kill Morker one-on-one. He only has 500 HP. And yeah, it looks like everything of Janet's is starting to break. He needs to get that Chariot online. And here you go. He needs these Centaurs. Morker is still regenerating, which is good. And this rear charge, oh, this is going to be great. And they have the AP, really nice rear charge right there, putting his leadership down to 24. He's now shaken, and Morker, 200 HP is rough. But he does manage to squeak away. And you can see a nice Flock of Doom going down right here. Bounce of power is still very even, and the Beastmen are swarming this Plague Furnace, but all it takes is one terror route to kind of chain route a lot of these like low tier Ungors and different things like this. So yeah, this is really good. This is really good. We're going to be playing 8th edition. That's the newest one in Warhammer 40k. Wow. Is he going to come back here? That is amazing if he does. This is a game. I hope they both cast this on their channel. This is an impeccable game. So 80 HP, and the Warlord's dead. The Warlord is dead, and guys, Janet might be able to pull this out. If he can keep Morker relatively healthy, go kill this Warlock Engineer. Take these guys, go kill him. Let Morker regenerate, 700 or 800 HP, and I think he might be in some pretty good shape. And the best scores here still have their Primal Fury, so they're currently immune to Psychology. And you can see this charge coming in is going to get a good little surround. And as long as Morker lives, I mean, he might be okay. Looks like a Flock of Doom is going to be chasing off the Skaven scraps. Bounce of Power just shot back up in Janet's favor, just a little bit. And the Plague Furnace is down, so if he can chase this thing off, just kite them off, keep Morker healthy, finish off this guy, that might be it. Hey, I look forward to fighting you next time, Anthony. Thanks for joining on the stream. We had a very good battle earlier, man. I'm sure you'll get me next time. This is a great game. My goodness. Yeah, make sure you guys go check out Janet on occasion as well as Dob. They're both really good players, and they both do multiplayer content and head-to-head campaigns. And I think Janet is actually doing a head-to-head campaign with Gabo King right now. And they're doing a Belagar versus Queek, I think. No, it's Skarsnik versus Queek. That's it. I don't think Janet can lose. I think Janet won this. I was like, oh yeah, he loses, but then he just comes back and makes me eat my words. Very well played, dude. Very well played. That was a great game. Morker was regenerating. These Rat Ogres actually are going to probably get taken out by the Poison Hounds, and Morker, as long as he can keep Morker safe, I think he wins. But that Warlock Engineer is still pretty healthy, but the Rat Ogres, how are they doing? They're eager. Morker does need to fight, though. I think he doesn't have enough like stopping power left that he can't afford to fight. So he's fighting here. The Rat Ogres are starting to get worn down. 4 leadership. The Warlock Engineer also has some Mortis Engine effect, so that's going to be draining a lot of these Beastmen troops. But The Bestigors are still 52 models deep. Man, is he gonna lose this? There's no way of telling. Janet on occasion. Man, he's killing it. Morker's wavering though. Man, this is so close. This is so incredibly close. I think the Bestigors might be able to clean up shop though. There's still 45 of them. Morker's going for the kill. He smells the blood in the water, and he's probably gonna poison the Skaven and break his leadership. Yeah, he did. Man, what a great game. What a great game, guys. Turin, I have this battle on my channel. Let me know if you want to use it. Yeah, send it to me, Lord Croak. Wow. Well played. Well played. That was a really good game. Okay, I'm going to say best of 5 now, and hopefully they'll continue. Best of 5, do it. That was an amazing game. Janet was playing Possum. Janet, man, that was amazing. Make sure you guys go check out his channel. He actually had this really fun video the other day on his channel where like he casted an entire game, but he used text speech. So it was like he was talking, but it was like the the computer, like it was hilarious. All right, so let's see if they want to do best of 5. If not, that'll probably be it for the stream. Oh yeah, they're doing it. All right. Very well played. Hey, how's it going, Turtles HD? Turtools HD. My favorite Space Marine chapter? I don't know them that well, to be honest. Yeah, Astra Militarum. Like, the Imperial Guard would probably be my favorite aspect of them, of the Imperium. I just love, like, the gritty, like, haggard soldiers fighting overpowered enemies and just swarming them. It's great. Dolph is going with the Dwarves. I know why he did it, Gabo. I still think it's awesome. I watched it and I was like laughing the whole time. Hey, what's up? Lover and player of violin. You want to send me some violin music to play on the channel? Hey, yeah, Revivification Crystal. Make sure to show him some of those new emojis. And we've had a really good stream today. And thank you guys for sponsoring and donating. It means a lot, seriously. I'm doing this full time, so it seriously, like, feeds me and allows me to go see my love of my life. Oh man, my hands are sore. I was chopping wood all weekend, actually. I was lumberjacking, so I'm pretty beat up. Send me some of that violin music, dog. Come on, man. You're a lover and player of violin. Yeah. Yeah, the Space Marines are a little boring to me. They're a little vanilla. Astra Militarum / Imperial Guard is badass. They have a Sly Marbo figure coming out too. Yeah, there you go. And on top of that, I'm going to be playing Nurgle Death Guard, so I'm going to be using Typhus. And Typhus, I'll probably have a couple of groups of Poxwalkers, maybe 2 groups. We'll use the Biologist, I forget what it's called, Biologist Putrefier or something. He allows you to... or there's a Death Guard character that allows you to roll 2 dice for your movement, and you discard the lower roll. So it really allows your zombie horde to get really far, especially if you're advancing. So I think we have a pretty good little... Hey, Professor Pone. Thanks, man. Your brother's a violinist? Well, dude, send me some violin music. I into AM? Well, I'm still learning the rules. I've just been reading the codex. Palooka actually sent me the Death Guard codex, so I've been reading that. Oh yeah, we need some 80s music in here. Okay, here we go. No, Slime Arbos, they're giving them a figure with actual rules now. It's not even a joke anymore. I don't like modded gameplay too much. I like to play vanilla. Hey, thank you, man. Is this too loud? Let me know. I feel like it might be too loud. This is for you, Gabo King. Yeah. No, this is like 80s music. It's 80s like synthwave. Dude, if I could play the Magnum PI theme song without getting demonetized, I might do it. There's no booze, it's actually just tea. Yeah. He's the soul of Katakan. You know you like it. Music's good? Alright, right on. So yeah, in this match, guys, we're going to have Janet on occasion versus Dob plays. And, so, guys, I want to pose you a question, and I would really appreciate if you all answered this. So, I could stream more often. I could stream almost every day, but the streams could be like mini streams where I wouldn't be playing every stream. So, like, for example, I would stream, hey, see you, Violin. I would be streaming today, right? And playing and doing the traditional thing. And then maybe I could stream tomorrow. And then it could be like best of series. So I could grab people from the channel and the Discord and have like little mini tournaments kind of thing. So like tomorrow, for example, I could grab the Gobbo King and Dob Plays or Janet and have them do like a best of 5 and, you know, have a few like mini streams like that. Would you guys like that? Would that be something fun you would like to watch? Like I wouldn't be playing every day because my hands need time to recover, but let me know. Hey, thank you Kekatron Martinez for sponsoring, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, seriously, man, I really appreciate it. That's awesome of you. Let me know if you guys would like that, like mini flash tournament. So it would just be like, you know, a couple best of 3 games with the finals. There would be like maybe like six to 8 people, just like quick, easy tournaments. Like have 2 pods, right? So we have 2 pods, 4 players. You know, they play, etc., go to the finals. Let me know. I'd love your thoughts because I could do that often. I could literally do that almost every single day. It would just be a quick hour-and-a-half flash tournament. It's not like a big official tournament with prizes and stuff, but it would just be a good way to showcase people in the community, especially other YouTubers. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, right on. I'll start doing that then. I'll talk to some of the lads after. So, now to this game. It looks like for the Elves over here, we got Malekith atop his mighty steed. Oh, look at those. Look how angry they look. They're so hungry. This is a really good choice against the Dwarves from Janet, though. You know, Dwarves, as you guys saw me get wrecked earlier on stream, I got steamrolled by chariots. That was really rough. But that's a good choice. He's got Harganeth Executioners and Blackheart Corsairs. Hey, Jason Hance, thank you for sponsoring, dude. Yeah, I have a Discord room. If somebody could link it in chat, because I'm doing a little commentary action right now. But Jason, thank you so much, brother. Thank you. We'll get you guys the Discord link after. Okay, is that song still playing? Oh my god, it's still playing. Okay, we'll just leave it, whatever. So yeah, so it looks like for Janet's army, he has a combination of Harganeth Executioners. I personally like the Bleak Swords a little bit, because they do have the shields against the Dawi, but look at that Organ Gun from Dob Place shooting in here. For his front line, he does look to have Dwarf Warriors. My big concern about his front line is that he doesn't have the most AP, but he does have some hammers and some Grumbling Guard back here. And also, if he can like take out some of these Harganeth Executioners. You guys want the music off? Okay, I can turn the music off real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, so these guys are going in here. Don't do it. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Looks like he has some miners with blasting charges in the front line. The Organ Gun's doing some decent damage, but again, the gap is going to be closed. And looks like he does have Bugman's Rangers, which he probably wants to shoot at the Dark Shards. I think that's going to be his best bet because he has range. These guys regenerate. They also have shields. And he didn't bring the shielded Dark Shards. Janet didn't. So could be a little bit tough for his Lord. He does have a standard Dawi Lord with a banner and a Runesmith as well. And yeah. Ooh, man, that Dark Shard fire is nasty, though. Look at those hammers getting punished. And also you can see Malekith coming in on his Pimp Chariot here. Oh, the limo. Oh, just running over those miners. So Malekith, he's pretty scary on his chariot. I mean, Malekith, in my opinion, is one of the strongest lords on the game, and these Witch Elves should not be going in here. They're actually going to take a ton of damage from these miners. Although, Witch Elves versus Slayers isn't like a bad situation. So, the mainline engagement is underway. The Harganeth Executioner is coming in. It looks like that Chillwind just barely missed those Dwarf Warriors. There's also a Death Hag on foot. Interestingly enough, I really think the Death Hag should be on her big, like, altar in this matchup. Because chariots are so hard for the Dwarves to handle, but some of that artillery fire is doing really, really well here. These Dark Shards are getting taken down. They're going to get taken down pretty quick by these Bugman's Rangers. Bugmans have 26 to the 23. They have better range, and they also heal. I guess they heal through drinking the beer or whatever, which is interesting. Harganeth Executioners on the far side with Malekith's limo. Like, the limo is just so hard for the Dawi to handle. Oh, man, 21 kills already. And what does he have? Soul Stealer, Chillwind, a few other good abilities. And you can see the Dark Shards are getting out-traded very heavily, but the Dawi front line holding for the most part, except in the middle here. This is favoring the Dark Elves, and then this side is favoring the Dark Elves. Yeah, I don't know. The Hammers got killed. They took a ton of damage from that Dark Shard fire. Man, the Dawi Lords in the front line are going to be helpful, but, this Dwarf Lord, despite his karate kicks, doesn't have the most AP. Like, he's got good armor values. I mean, yeah, 120, he's poisoned right now, but his armor piercing values are very low, proportionately speaking. And this, I don't know how he's going to stop Malekith. I honestly think this game's over. Like, I don't think the Dwarfs can win this. It's a very hard matchup for the Dwarfs. And, you know, people were saying, like, Dwarves are OP, and, you know, they can handle everything now, but they're better, but Chariot play is still really freaking hard. Like, if you're playing a good player who's, like, using Chariots against you, it's a nightmare. So Malekith looks like he's broken through the front line, and these Blackheart Corsairs are going to be engaging on Bugman's Rangers, which is really bad for the Rangers. You can also see a Chill Wind coming down, which is going to slow them. And the Rangers are very lightly armored, so the Blackheart Corsairs are going to massacre them. That's going to be ugly. I mean, they do have... What is their melee defense? Oh, they look like they got a buff. Are they? 43 melee defense? Man, that's pretty good, actually. But the Lizard Limo, up to 44 kills. You can see the Slayers are trying to chase it down. But if Janet's watching, he should be able to pull that Dino out pretty quick. The Organ Gun, despite all this like penetration here, is still in pretty good shape. Yeah, with the wrist tendonitis. Well, if I'm not playing, and clicking is my biggest issue, like clicking rapidly. But if I'm just moving the mouse with my hand, I have no problems with my wrist tendonitis. So I can do this. That's why I was asking if you guys would like to see me just cast like little mini tournaments on random days. I think that could be really fun. Yeah, so in the front, you can see the Harganeth Executioners are going to be coming in here and just cleaving this Organ Gun. And I think this is going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't think Dov has enough stopping power. I mean, he has a couple little pockets of Dawis and Slayers and other things over here. But the Murderous Prowess is procced, and there's just... Is it still active? I don't think it is. I think it's gone now, but... Yeah, that Organ Gun, I don't know if it did that great. 87 kills against Harganeth isn't bad, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of artillery, to be honest. And the Dark Elves just get into your backline so easy with this Lizard Limo. Ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah, look at Malekith just going ham with that Limo. Oh, man, this is such a hard matchup for the Dawi, but Janet played really well also. Great player. Great player. I'm most excited for Chaos Dwarves. That's the one I'm really excited about playing. I'm not... The Dawi don't suit my playstyle. I love Dwarves. They're my favorite faction in terms of their lore and thematics and characters, but they don't suit my playstyle. I like aggressive swarming factions like Chaos and Beastmen, so I'd like someone that's a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, hammers are like... Otherwise, your front line's going to get buckled by these Harganeth guys, but... Yeah, looks like that's pretty much it. Dark Elves are just going to clean up. Malekith's going to hit everything with army losses. A nice little chill in there. Man, Janet did great. And so did Dov Plays. He put up a great fight, but that's an incredibly hard matchup. So, yeah. Well, to answer your question, I'm going to be hosting big tournaments in the near future. There's going to be a big one Italian Spartacus and I are running. It's actually going to be a 14-man tournament. Goblin King, Dov, a lot of those guys are going to be playing in it, and that's going to be a long one. That's going to be a long tournament. But I'm talking about like little short showcase events, you know? Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah. Spartacus and I are hosting a big tournament. It's going to be either end of December or beginning of January. We're working out a lot of logistics right now, but for like little flash streams, so where we just have like best of 3 series. I need a cyborg arm, dude. You guys are helping me fund it. So guys, Janet has come back from an 0-2 start, and we are on the final best of 5 game. Yes, Simba, I am your father. Sir Laz, welcome to the stream. We're actually on the last game of the stream, so I'm glad you're able to make it for that. Yes, the fire rises. Fire rises. Finals. Yes, it is the finals. I look like a French musketeer because my hair's long. I'm actually Irish in my ancestry, Irish and Italian. To answer your question. He has to pay 100 subs. This is it. Rubber match, guys. Best of 5. Janet on occasion, a YouTuber versus Dov Plays, who is also a YouTuber. Let's hear it. 2 wins each. This is for all the marbles. You guys better try hard. We want that try hard action. Yeah, buddy. 3.5 hour stream. Yep. What's happening? What's up? One sec, guys. I just got to respond to a message. And here, and we are good. Yeah. Yes, sir. My Elf Eyes C. Well, Nico, thank you so much for the donation. My Elf Eyes see Mel Gibson in the horizon, perhaps. Maybe a little Mel Gibson action. So what I have failed to do, Janet on occasion, a true patriot, is bringing the Mel Gibson. So let me get you guys the Discord link. I'm going to get that for you guys right now to come join the party. Live streaming. And let's do this and do that and a little bit of this. There's a link to the Discord, guys. Enjoy. Hopefully, hopefully that'll satisfy the grudge. Okay, cool. So we'll organize games in Discord and stuff like that. I'm not always on there because I'm, all over the place. But yeah, check it out, guys. Come join the fun. Remember, if you're on the Discord, just avoid your typical no-nos. Like, we avoid politics. No politics, please, and racism and all that other kind of stuff. We'll get you banned. All right. So I was just responding. Hey, Master Pluto. Glad you like it, man. Irish and Italian, yeah. Yeah, my last name's really Italian, though. Like, I sound like a greaser from New York City. Yeah, it's a pretty greasy last name, I would say. You guys will find out. I'll be posting my last name eventually, so you guys don't need to go digging for it. When I host this tournament, it's going to have my last name on the screen and everything, so. Yes, Professor Pone. By the way, we got a lot of new sponsors this stream. Welcome. Let's give a big welcome to Jason. We got Kekatron Martinez, who are sponsors, and we got Michael Waddington. So if you guys want to throw out those Steven Seagal emojis. Wow, Bretonnia versus Wood Elves. A little bit of a battle that you would actually see on the campaign map. Angry neighbors. Mel Gibson has decided to go conquer the realm. Yes. Well, I actually love Bretonnia. Like, I feel confident with Bretonnia. I mean, I think their infantry hordes are pretty strong for their cost. Like, men-at-arms are pretty good for how cheap they are. You like the hair? I'm glad you like the hair, man. And a big thanks to all of you guys for donating. No, my last name isn't Soprano. Kekatron. Steven Seagal. And also, if you guys want to send me messages and let me know who you'd like to see for, like, emojis. Those of you guys that are sponsoring, yes. Let the Steven Seagal flow. Oh, we need to get a Jean-Claude Van Damme one. We need to get a Jean-Claude Van Damme. So they're fighting on Peak Pass. Let's get some music up in here. I think it's time. You guys want some ragtime music? Like some old style? There we go. This is like You Got a Friend in Me with Toy Story. I actually haven't lost with Bretonnia in the past couple days. I've had a really good run with him. My last name is Italian Greaseball, with a hyphenation, yes. When my hair gets really greasy and haggard, that's when I become more Italian. A man bun? Oh, I couldn't do a man bun. I can't. You actually see that a lot in LA. This music's like strangely like making me jolly. You know? All cav with Bretonnia might work against Greenskins, but most other factions it's going to be too cost ineffective because they'll have like spears and things that can like trade too efficiently. So I think Dov is probably going to go very wide. This is the way to play Bretonnia. If you guys want to know how to play Bretonnia, you go wide. A couple cav units like Knights of the Realm, because Knights of the Realm can beat Wild Riders very easily with their anti-large and their armor. So that's a really good inclusion from Dov. It looks like he has a couple groups of those. Peasant Archers are a bit of a risky gambit, but honestly the Battle Pilgrims can beat the Eternal Guard, and the Foot Squires trade pretty well also. So I like this army. He has the Fey Enchantress, 2 Paladins, and it looks like he does have a Virtue Paladin, so they're on foot, which is going to be cool. I know, I can't. Enough Toy Story music. We got to get into the game now, guys. Ragtime Warhammer. Oh, no, I would never do a man bun. Never, sorry. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. I'm so excited to see Mel Gibson. Janet's picking some hero picks, but then we got Dov with Bretonnia. I mean, he's a hero too. These two underutilized factions coming in. Wood Elves are really competitive, though. They're a good faction. You got a friend in me. Yeah, well, the hair is... I actually washed it last night, so it shouldn't be that greasy, but it has gotten greasy on a few of my past streams. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how to take care of myself without my fiance. Without Lady Turnaround, I'm just like... I walk in circles and just bump into walls, and I just can't... I can't function, dudes. All right, so the Bretonnian Peasant Hordes are going to be moving forth. You can see Men-at-Arms mixed with Battle Pilgrims. And honestly, Men-at-Arms have good enough stats. They can fight Eternal Guard. So I'm a little bit concerned for Janet over here. I don't know how he's going to hold off these numbers. Although he does have Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's very strong. He can terror out a lot of the peasants. And I don't think that Dov has a Grail Relique. It looks like he has 2 Paladins leading his army, which is really cool. So Paladins will be really good against Mel Gibson because he's lightly armored and they do hit very hard. For the lady. Yes. Oh man, those Wild Riders can really do some smashing too. But if Dov is able to use those what's it called, Knights of the Realm to kind of zone those guys out, he could be in pretty good shape. And oh man, Janet brought Sisters of Thorn. So with all of the marbles on the line, Janet on occasion brings the Sisters of Thorn. So man, that is a bold move, Cotton. And it looks like he's going to be coming in for a charge in the front line, which is extremely risky. So he's going to need to pull out immediately. He gets a really nice charge there though in the front and does massive damage against those Battle Pilgrims. So if he just pulls out right now, oh, is he going straight through? Oh, look at the Hounds of Gibson. Getting all crunk back here. So some really good shock damage, and he's just steamrolling through this line. So Dov was a little bit out of position for this, and his back line is really going to pay the iron price. Very well played, man. And I wonder what he's going to do with those Sisters of Thorn. Look at these Wild Riders. They're just going full on Rudolph here, just butchering this front line. Man. Yeah, okay. So that was a great play right there. And it looks like some of these War Dancers are in the front. You can see these men-at-arms are already getting buckled by the War Dancers who are just cutting them to pieces. So this is really bad for Dov, having his front line get compromised that quickly. And you can see Mel Gibson is just butchering this freaking this Paladin right here. Man, what a beast. He has the Shield of Thorns from the Sisters, which is going to give him some damage mitigation and some other stats. And it looks like the Peasant Arrows are firing into this blob. Bretonnia is definitely winning on this side of the battlefield. Like, they have numbers, they have the Fey Enchantress here, who's obviously going to do some good work. And it looks like the Wild Riders have been kind of caught by some of these Spearmen-at-Arms. So it's hard to say who's going to win this, honestly. It's a very close game, as all of these games have been so far. But, man, he went balls deep back there, guys. But also, on that same note, Dov Plays does have a couple of groups of very, very healthy Knights of the Realm who are going to be hard to finish off. Looks like he does have some Azurai Spears who are good in melee. Like, they can do really well even against infantry. And let's see what Mel Gibson's up to. So Mel Gibson is just beating that ass on these Paladins, it looks like. But it looks like he's going to change his focus and, march over here to kind of polish these guys off. And here they come. So, yeah, Knights of the Realm back here trying to help out a little bit. But there's no stopping Mel Gibson. Oh, look at Awakening of the Wood coming down. I didn't even know he brought a life caster. So this is risky. Charging all these Knights of the Realm into these spears and this Branch Wraith who's going to be augmenting their melee attack is going to be really rough, and there's still 59 of them. Mel Gibson, you don't want him to be chasing archers. You probably just ignore those guys for now. But I don't know. I feel like Bretonnia has a lot more stuff. It's maybe these Knights of the Realm getting munched here is going to be really good for him. But the Peasant Arrows are back online from Dov Plays. Who would have thought that Bretonnia would have? Who would have thought that Bretonnia would have the missile advantage against the Wood Elves? But I guess so. So over here, the Sisters of Thorn are going sister, still chucking their spears in there and doing some pretty good damage to these Knights of the Realm, applying poison, using their utility. But Mel Gibson's going to be really hard to stop. You can see the Hounds of Gibson getting popped over here. Janet still very effective with his Wild Riders over here in the flanks as they do charge down some of these routing Pilgrims right here. So they're definitely going to get sent off the battlefield. So if he can get these Wild Riders to finish off these Pilgrims and then sweep through and finish off these Archers, he might be in good shape. But that Bretonnia firing line is just a little bit too powerful right now. Like, he needs to stop that. Get those Sisters and have them go up and around. The Bretonnia Knights are pretty much dealt with. And Mel Gibson is, man, he is taking a ton of arrows. This is pretty incredible. Orion is mad. How could, if you were this guy, just the Hoof Lord, you would be angry too. Look at him coming in here. Oh no, peasants. You're about to meet your maker. Here it comes, the cinematic Mel Gibson beatdown. Oh, they're just getting skewered here. Yeah, he'll probably tear out those guys in a matter of seconds. So the Sisters of Thorn have squeaked through, and they're not pushovers in melee. I mean, they do have a decent little charge bonus of 30. But yeah, it looks like Knights of the Realm are back. So if Dov Plays is really on top of this, he could save these peasants. But I don't know if he's going to notice that right now. The frontline engagement's going well. The Azurai Spears are, cleaning up some of these peasants. Over here, it looks like the Bretonians have one with that Paladin support on the far side. And these Wild Riders, get them in there. Finish these guys off. It looks like the peasant archers have been killed. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this. Very, very good games. Mel Gibson's online. He still does have the support of a Branch Wraith. He has Cloak of Isha. So if he does get low, he's going to have a ton of healing. I would grab Mel Gibson right now and have him go kill this Paladin. Pick off the Paladins, pick off the elite units so he can, potentially have a terror route win. Yeah, sure, Prisoner of Warhammer. I'll try and do that from now on. No problem. All right, so yeah, you can see the Wild Riders and other troops here are going to be charging through the Peasant Archers, which is a really nice pick. Getting to kill those guys is going to be very helpful for kind of slowing down the mighty Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson will take a bunch of damage from the Knights of the Realm because he is a large entity, and the anti-large bonus from these guys plus their, pretty decent combat stats will add up. Looks like an Awakening of the Wood is going to be going down right here from the Fey Enchantress. A little bit of friendly fire, though, hitting those Battle Pilgrims. And the Eternal Guards and these War Dancers with the Azurai Spears are still in very good shape. So, guys, this is actually the best of 5. This one is for all of the marbles. And honestly, I have no way of telling who's going to win. Mel Gibson looks like he might be able to pull it out. The balance of power is just in the favor of the Wood Elves. Mel Gibson here with his spears is, oh my God, he's just skewering those peasants. Oh, that was brutal. He just shish kebabbed that guy. He does get knocked down, but, you know, he's going to get up no problem. And he's very hard to kill. I mean, I feel like you have to save Mel Gibson for last because he's so darn hard to take down with that Cloak of Isha. Although the Fey Enchantress is still in really good shape, and she does have a bunch of men-at-arms and other troops supporting, but these War Dancers are really going to cut through these men-at-arms. They are a far superior infantry unit. You can see the Sisters of Thorn coming in here with that Earthblood. Man, these replays are really good. These are really good. Yeah, the Tron Riders, as we call them, the War Dancers. Man, incredible stuff. Knights of the Realm are down to 10 models right here. You can see Orion is just kind of terror-routing and cleaning up a lot of these guys. And it's looking really grim for Bretonnia, actually. I don't know. I don't think he can stop Mel Gibson. I don't. I think Mel Gibson's too strong. That's probably why I lost earlier with Wood Elves too. I didn't bring the Gibson. But the Shield of Thorns is going to give them weapon damage, which is going to put them up to 35. And the Fey Enchantress is in the wrong neighborhood. She is a large target fighting against anti-large specialists who hit really hard. So she's going to get dragged down right here, and that's probably going to tilt the balance of power. So it looks like Janet, on occasion, is going to maybe take this game. I'm not sure. It still could come back for Bretonnia, but Bretonnia is looking very tattered. He needs to grab some of these archers and have them start shooting at these Wild Riders right here. That's going to be really, really important. But yeah, everything's looking to start getting cleaned up. And the Fey Enchantress looks like she drops a Chalice of Potions. Oh, look at that blast. Very, very well played, sending those guys to the Shadow Realm. So yeah, that was a really good play. And the bounce power actually just tilted back a little bit in the favor of the Bretonnians. But Mel Gibson, I don't know, he's too nasty. Look at him. Look how nasty he is. And then the Sisters of Thorn and these other Wild Riders are going to come in, and even though they're spears, like, they're just going to get buckled by that sheer shock pressure. Mel Gibson is a master at slaying, like, low-tier, like, elite units like this. So he's going to be, you know, putting that guy down pretty hard. And, yeah, that's probably going to be all she wrote. Like, I think that the Fey Enchantress is going to get chased off by these Wild Riders. She has no way of getting away. Mel Gibson's going to be able to clean up shop here. A very nice Melkoths, which is going to slow them down and do a little bit of damage to them. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. I really think Janet's going to take this game. I don't know why he got off the Fey Enchantress. He should have just finished her off. Looks like he's going to be going after these men-at-arms. And he actually made those Sisters of Thorn work. He was like using the buffs, being very aggressive with all that, and it was really solid. Who would win in an FFA? All peasant mob, zombies, Skaven slaves? Probably Gobos. Gobos would be the best fodder unit. They're actually decent. Another charge coming down from these spears who are not braced, so their charge bonus isn't going to save them. They're going to take massive shock damage. And Mel Gibson, I'm telling you, he's a terror in the night. 2200 HP, and he does get the augmentation from this Branch Wraith, who's going to give him +8 melee attack, so he's even stronger. Rocking 78 melee attack. His Paladin is steady, but he's not immune to psychology, so he could potentially tear out. And you can see the Fey Enchantress coming back in here. And man, Dob plays is actually, maybe that Mist of the Lady can get him back in the game. I don't know. I don't know. These have been some of the best games we've had in a while on the channel. These two are very evenly matched. Very, very evenly matched. I don't know, maybe Dov can take it if he gets some really good cycle charging, but if Mel Gibson gets 1 or 2 good attacks on the Fey Enchantress, that could lead to army losses. A nice rear charge, putting him down to 1700, but Janet needs to turn his focus, and 1 or 2 attacks on the Fey Enchantress could do some massive damage. As far as the Wood Elves go, they don't really have anything else. It's mainly just Mel Gibson and the Branch Wraiths and these other troops, and this is going to be scary for the Fey Enchantress. She needs to get out of there. Oh, Mel Gibson throwing the spear! Looks like he's able to hit some of those men-at-arms. There is some peasant arrow fire coming. He probably wants to abstain from shooting those arrows because that's going to poison his own troops, which I think is going to hurt him more right now. Yeah, he looks like Mel Gibson. He looks like him. Look at his face. Yeah, and he's got that Branch Wraith. Those guys all get terror-routed, which is really, really rough. Fey Enchantress is going to be running, and man, he is fighting tooth and nail to get this game back. And this Paladin's coming in, a true hero, Bretonnia, but he does get stunned by those Knights of the Realm. He's at 1200 HP, guys. Fey Enchantress coming in. Daw plays doing really, really good job kind of charging in when it's opportune. 1100 HP on Mel Gibson. 1100. But that Cloak of Isha is now active, so he's healing, and he also gets that massive ward save. Melkoth's misfying Miasma. Oh no, this is really bad for the Fey Enchantress. Oh, looks like he missed with that spear. The Branch Wraith does come in, also attacking. He needs to get her out right now. This is really dangerous. This could lose him the game right here. If Fey Enchantress gets any lower, he might lose due to army losses. Looks like the Sisters of Thorn coming in here, getting a nice little charge on this Paladin. Oh man, look at that. He gets knocked over. He's at, I think, 9 HP. Is that what it said? No, 500 HP. It was the Sisters who were really low. They're at 92. So the Fey Enchantress could potentially have another Earthblood. It looks like these Sisters of the Thorn are going to be routing off here. But the Branch Wraith does cause fear. Yeah, this is intense. Oh man, hold on a sec. So guys, and we can do that. Great. You've been executed. Okay, so Mel Gibson here is continuing to throw the spears, definitely doing a very good job. You can see the Branch Wraith is going to be pushing on through. And I don't know. I don't think Dov can win this. Mel Gibson just has too much healing left, and he's too tanky. I mean, she might be able to, you know, snipe out this Branch Wraith, but Branch Wraiths have 52 melee attack themselves, so even 1 or 2 attacks from this Branch Wraith could do some really big damage for sure. This is a great game. Oh no, the Predator. He's coming. Oh, look at him. Oh, he gets an attack right there. He might have hit the Enchantress. She's down to, oh, she has 1200 HP, and there are 2 Paladins rallying. So if she has another Earthblood, and maybe she's able to heal those 2 Paladins, she might be able to do something here. She might be able to. Oh man, 1200 HP. He's been missing all of his attacks. He's at only 800. Look at this bounce of power tilting back and forth. There's no way of telling that. Branch Wraith is very healthy though. He has 900 HP on Mel Gibson, but he has the Cloak of Isha and he's unbreakable. The Enchantress is at 800 HP. Oh man, that Paladin is getting skewered though. He's really low. And I think Mel Gibson can finish off these Paladins now. Yeah, he's going to kill those Paladins. He shouldn't chase the Enchantress probably. Yeah, although, oh, he's a little bit indecisive, which is going to hurt him. Mel Gibson has so much mass though. Oh man, those Paladins are just getting gutted by Mel Gibson. There are some Bretonians coming back too, some infantry and some other troops. Oh man, look at these spears. Paladin's at 1 HP, so that means he's dead. The Branch Wraith and yeah, the Enchantress is just going to have to fight to the death here. She's at 600 HP. 600 HP, guys. She's probably about to break. Oh, she's wavering. She's actually terrified. That's going to be it. That's army losses. Very well played. Very well played. Orion, the hero of the Wood Elves, was able to win the game. So cheers to Janet on occasion and Dov plays. So let me get this for you guys. Hold on. So if you guys want to see Janet on occasion, here you go. That's Janet's channel. And then here is a channel to Dov Plays. So big thanks to these guys for joining and entertaining us with the best of 5. Make sure to go check out their channels. GG. Those were great games. So guys, I might be streaming. I'll definitely be streaming myself in a couple of days, probably in like 2 or 3 days. I'll be playing games, so I might do more streams throughout the week where it's just like me like casting series like this. So we could have like a best of 3 with a best of 5 finals, and just do it to it. Yeah. That was really intense. What a game. Mel Gibson is a beast. Full on beast mode. So that was a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining on stream today. Stay tuned for updates regarding other, quick battles and streams like that. We'll be doing all kinds of fun stuff. Thank you guys for sponsoring and donating today. It makes a world of difference in my life. And I really appreciate y'all. Mel Gibson for president 2020. Let's make it happen. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. And yeah, I'll talk to Gobbo King and the guys for maybe a tournament tomorrow. It'll be fun. All right, guys. Have an excellent night and take care.